Support for the show, FYF Sports, is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement for all of your below-the-waist grooming needs. Get 20% off and free shipping with coupon code FYFCREW at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code FYFCREW. Your balls will thank you.
FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check, just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is. I be getting to it, ain't wasting no time, walking straight in, we ain't waiting in line. Fuck your feelings, you don't care about mine, you a YouTube gangster, don't be yelling out slime. Or you talking LB, talking Ticket TV, ain't nobody watching them, all the viewers be sleep. 5 years in, all your subs is your friends, Ticket TV, watch the cars again. Just a little FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check, just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real. They all know, shop don't close, working 24, trying to make the channel grow. Look at them, pointing fingers, hating on the low. You can't compete with our podcast show, couldn't make it in the league, so we got on TV, crying by LeBron like a little baby. You must be crazy, trying to ever play me, or you super tough until it's time to say cheese. Just a little FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check, just a FYI, FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is.
FYF Sports, man. Lamar, we back, man. Another slate of NBA games. All right. Another slate of NBA games. And, you know, we're not even in 10 games into the season. There are some things that we want to talk about. All right. There are some things. There are some positives that we want to talk about. There are some teams that are playing well right now. Again, I don't know how long they can keep it up, but we got to give them credit when credit is due if they're playing well right now. What does it bode well for their future? But we definitely got to talk about the Lakers and the Nets. And I want to talk about the Lakers and the Nets from the aspect of, are super teams in the NBA getting figured out? All right, we got Kwame Brown's banana. He says Lamont is running away from the faker Lakers. Okay. Well, we're talking about the Lakers right now. We're going to be talking about the Lakers and the Nets. And I want to talk about it not from the aspect that both teams are just starting bad. That may have something to do with it, but we want to get a little deeper into it. When we talk about it, I want to know, is the era of the super team dying? Are teams starting to figure out how to build rosters to combat these super teams? If we watch how the Lakers lost that last game, Lakers did lose that last game in a comeback win by OKC. Watch how OKC won that game. Frank Vogel can't play Russ and AD the entire game. So what are these teams doing? They're loading up with their best lineups when Russ or AD or both of them go to the bench. And they're attacking these teams' biggest weakness. It's their bench. Now, most teams in the NBA, what they do is starters go out. Both teams allow their benches to go at each other. But teams are using the opposite strategy against these super teams. We saw the Miami Heat do it against the Nets. All right, we've been seeing teams do this to the Lakers all year, even when LeBron was playing. We know LeBron had an ankle injury. He's missed the last 2 games. But teams are employing the same strategy. Attack their biggest weakness. And both teams are starting to show that their biggest weakness is their bench. And I think we all knew going into this that the bench for both teams was going to be a weakness, because we all talked about they needed to build chemistry. Frank Vogel went into the season talking about, he said, look, this is a marathon. We got to build that chemistry. Our team's taking advantage of the weakness right now. And will this be something that continues on into the future? If you look at the teams, look at how some of these teams, a lot of these teams that the Lakers are really struggling with, even the Nets, are the teams with depth. Length and depth, young guys who can defend, play a lot of minutes, and it's just causing a lot of problems. Yeah, bang, the Lakers are hurt. But again, we don't know what Trevor Ariza is going to look like when he comes back. I expect Kendrick Nunn to play decent, but what do we really know what he's going to play like when he gets back? Same with Wayne Ellington. All right. And also you have to consider the fact that these guys now are going to need their own time to integrate themselves and build chemistry with this core as well. They can't just come back and we just think that it's going to resolve everything. There's going to be a level of chemistry that's going to need to be built with those guys as well. Ricky Wiley says Lakers actually have bench depth. They are just hurt. Yeah, they have depth. Even with the guys that they have on the bench right now. Going into the season, I didn't think these guys were this bad. I didn't think Bazemore would be this bad. I didn't think Rondo would be this bad. He's taken not just 1 or 2 steps back on defense. He's taken like 20 steps back on defense. Carmelo Anthony, again, I told y'all that the 28-point explosion was just an anomaly. He does that every now and then. He did it with Portland last year. I saw it for the last 2 years in Portland. But you cannot expect that every game. And the only thing that he can try to bring consistently every night, because the offense may not be there, the attempts may not be there. The only thing he could bring consistently is defense. Bazemore, I thought he would bring defense. He's just bringing a lot of bad fouls. He's not playing smart defensively. And again, they got good individual defenders. They're not playing like a unit. They're allowing too many points in the paint. Melo, Rondo, Malik Monk, all these guys are literally allowing guys to get straight line drives to the rim. All right. And then people look at Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan and say these guys are bad defenders. But man, if they got guys driving at them in straight lines the whole game, what do you expect? I mean, I really saw that Melo's defense was a problem. And I knew they were going to lose the game at this point. I saw 2 things when the Lakers played OKC. There were 2 things. I said, there's something going on with this team. internally. One, I saw Lou Dort, a guy who's not an offensive player at all. Lou Dort. He doesn't have an offensive bone in his body. He struggles to make open shots. And he's just a rugged guy. But when you got Lou Dort hitting you with an in and out crossover, driving to the rim and dunking on you, something's wrong with your defense. Then when we look at Rondo, Rondo's supposed to be the guy he's supposed to be the calming force. He's supposed to calm everybody down. He's supposed to make the right passes, make the right plays. Not only is he getting walked over on the offensive end of the court by other teams, but defensive. But what I saw him do on the offensive end when I saw him take a logo 3-pointer contested with time on the shot clock, I said, "What's going on with this team? Do they even trust each other out there? Do they even trust each other out there?" Westbrook had a pretty solid game the last 2 games. The 10 turnovers is pretty bad. But then I went and looked at all 10 turnovers. See, I'm not just going to look at the stat sheet and be like, Westbrook had 10 turnovers. I went and looked at each turnover. There's really only about 3, maybe 4 turnovers that I can completely credit to Russell Westbrook. I mean, and then he had the late game pass where he threw the lazy pass to Avery Bradley in transition, and it got stolen by Ty Jerome, and they come down and hit a 3. I think Baisley hit the 3. That was a bad mistake on Westbrook, and that's something he cannot do in the fourth quarter. That was bad. But the 10 turnovers, when I go back and look at all 10 turnovers, Dwight Howard has to catch the ball, y'all. Dwight Howard has to catch the ball. These players that are fumbling these passes, these players that need to be good spot-up shooters. Come on, man. But, and Terrell Davis says Melo can't play 30 minutes. Melo has to play 30 minutes right now. And you know what? Because everybody was saying start Melo, give him starters minutes. Well, now he's starting. Or now he is at least getting starters minutes. And it ain't looking good. He's not the solution. Because he's not going to be the consistent Melo, at least offensively, that we remember from the past. This is why I said before Melo's washed. Every blue moon, he's going to give you that game that brings all those old memories back. But then he's going to have 4 or 5 games in a row that let you know he don't have it anymore. He's just a role player. Lakers need to trade Jordan and Rondo, but Kwame Brown, the problem is this. If Rondo looks bad, Rondo couldn't even get in the rotation with the Atlanta Hawks last year. Rondo couldn't even get on the court to play for the Clippers last year. Why would other teams take him if they see the same thing that we're seeing? It's so easy to say just trade him. Okay, now you got to go about convincing a team to pick him up because all of these problems are not just going to just suddenly cure themselves just because he went to a different team. So these trades that you guys say, this is not the all answer. Trading Russell Westbrook's not an answer. So again, I'm going to drop the link to let people in here. Look, trading Russell Westbrook's not an option. Stop saying it on this channel. Stop saying it on other channels. Russell Westbrook has a trade. He has a trade restriction until January 25th. After January 25th, he has an agreement. He has basically an option in his contract where he can reject any trade. So there's no trades out there. The Lakers right now just have to figure out how to make it work. And I saw Weezy Bang in here. He's saying healthy. Is getting healthy gonna be the key? AD doesn't look right, y'all. To me, AD either looks too heavy or he's hurt. If it's just me being honest about his game, I don't know what's going on with AD. He either looks too heavy or hurt. I don't know which one. Too many fadeaway jumpers. He's not really banging down there. Now, every now and then he'll make a bang-bang play and get a layup in. And I'm not going to go and call him soft because one thing y'all have to remember, other teams know how much of a force Anthony Davis can be. They are packing the paint, and every time he makes a 1-2 dribble move to the rim, they're sending 3 and 4 defenders his way. And if you watched that last game, AD drove and kicked the ball out 7 times to open shooters. Do you know how many assists he got out of those 7 passes? He got 0 assists. The Laker reserves went 0 for 7 on wide open shots coming off Anthony Davis passes. When he would drive, he would bring in all of their defense. And when he would kick, 0 for 7. Mentally, that starts to wear on you because now when he gets to the fourth quarter, now he's thinking, okay, I've drove 7 times. I've done all this driving and kicking. Guys ain't making shots. Do I need to press a little bit and get shots up? There was one point in time where I saw AD literally dribble a ball up the court, no passes, one dribble pull up, trying to make the play in the fourth quarter. Is there a level of trust that's missing right there? Bang, AD is out of shape. That could potentially be it. He looks heavy to me. Everybody, I know Vogel talking about he came back bigger and stronger. No, he looks out of shape to me. AD is one of AD's biggest assets was that he was lean, he was fast, and other 4s and 5s couldn't stay with him because he would be able to attack him from the perimeter and use his length and speed to get by guys. With him gaining that weight or bulking up, whichever it is, now he doesn't have that burst to blow by anymore. This is why when he gets stopped, he's settling for the pull-up fadeaway jumpers. Now, look, he's still having some solid games. He's putting up scoring-wise, he's putting up some pretty solid games. And that when I look at these games, like, look, when I don't know what you guys see or if even you guys are rewatching the games. But when I rewatch the games, I'm not seeing AD and Russ as the problem. That is not the problem to me. And I don't know if it's because I coach and I see the game a little bit differently. The first thing I'm always looking to is the defensive end if a team is struggling. Because when you play good defense, just like the Lakers did in 2020, it didn't matter that they were one of the worst shooting teams in the league because they were the number 1 transition team in the league. But when you look to their loss, look to that most recent loss, they only had 7 transition points. The Lakers, 7 transition points. They've already been known as a team that can't shoot very well. A lot of things not clicking. This defense is not looking as stout. But you know what? Defense is the hardest thing to bring together. Defense is the hardest, and it's even harder to get your defense on point. Extremely hard to get your defense on point when guys are not healthy. And you can't get your base rotation. Your base playoff rotation is going to be 8 to 9 guys. You can't even get those guys on the court together if they're all dealing with knick-knack injuries. All right, let me run down the scores of today. I'm going to run down the scores for today. You got the Grizzlies beat the Warriors in overtime. Good comeback win by the Grizzlies. I love Ja Morant's leadership. Warriors, man, I think that's their first loss on the season. They've been playing good basketball. Look, it's just one loss. Warriors are still one of the top teams in the West, but the Grizzlies look like they're a playoff team this year. We got Spurs, Mavericks. Mavericks beat the Spurs 104-99. Knicks pull out a close win against the Bulls. Knicks were in control of this game. DeMar DeRozan airballs the game winner. You got the Jazz beating the Rockets, just completely blew them out the door. Rockets are going to be a lottery team this year. Pistons lose to the Sixers. The Sixers moved to 3-2, I believe. And then the Wizards beat the Hawks. It was somebody in here saying that the Wizards would be a surprise team. And I said I didn't agree. But they keep pulling off wins against sneaky good teams. And they keep surprising me. Will the Wizards get back to the playoffs again this year? All right, without Westbrook on that roster. I guess we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But Lakers, I'm gonna pull up the box score. So when we look at the Lakers, and again, this is one of the reasons why I can't just rush and blame Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, 30 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. And he should have way more than 2 assists. Because on drives, when he got double teamed or triple teamed and kicked it out to open shooters, he got 0 assists out of it. AD should have at least had 10 assists the way he was able to pass the ball to open shooters and they missed shots. I need to take that into consideration before you throw criticism at him, calling him soft. He was getting banged up. The OKC did a good job of being physical with him. All right. No, I remain unimpressed. If that's Jones, yeah, I got you. All you got to do is come in the live chat. I got you today. Nobody forgot about you, man. But you got lucky, though. LeBron got hurt. LeBron missed the last 2 games. But we didn't put injury stipulations in it, so I'm not going to hold you to that. All right, Bazemore, 11 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Bazemore, just an unimpressive game. Even with 11 points, I never felt his impact defensively or offensively. DeAndre Jordan, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Russell Westbrook, 20 points, 13 assists, 14 rebounds. He was rebounding better than the bigs, but he did have the 10 turnovers. All right. Again, most of those weren't necessarily his fault. Just bad passes, fumble passes, things of that nature. He did have one very ugly turnover in the fourth when they were making a run. Malik Monk, 9 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. I expected a little bit of more scoring out of Malik Monk, especially in these instances. We saw that with Charlotte last year. When guys were hurt, he would step in and give big games. He's yet to do that for this Laker team. Melo, 13 points, 3 rebounds. He missed a clutch shot against OKC, but again, no consistency there, and the defense is atrocious. I mean, he can't give you 13 points, but then also give up. He probably gave up 20 points on his bad defense alone. Austin Reeves, I felt like he should play a few more minutes, 2 points. Avery Bradley had 13 points. All right, good first half. Rondo with 7 and 6 assists, and Dwight Howard with 4 and 14 minutes. And we know with the Thunder, man, the Thunder had multiple guys showing up. Obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander woke up in the second half. Baisley dropped 20. Josh Giddey. I don't know if you guys know who this guy is. I don't know if y'all know who Josh Giddey is, but I think y'all need to pay attention to this dude. That's the Australian. He's a rookie, and this man does not play like a rookie. He plays like he's poised. He plays like the game is slow to him. He plays kind of methodical. But when I look at his pace, the way he plays, so it looks like his game is slowed down, like he sees the game different. I can tell that young guy is going to be pretty good. Derek Favors came in and gave big minutes. See, Derek Favors is the big that I felt that the Lakers should have targeted in the offseason because of his defense. Yet they allow him to sit on that Thunder roster, where I know the Thunder would have loved to trade him maybe for a draft pick. Man, the Lakers missed out right there. He would have been a great pickup. He much better option than Dwight Howard or DeAndre Jordan, I believe. Then off the bench, Isaiah Roby. And when I watch Isaiah Roby come in and Melo's trying to guard him, Isaiah Roby, this is a second-year player, and I'm watching Isaiah Roby hit turnaround fadeaways on Melo. I mean, he's a good young guy, but that should not be happening against a guy like Melo. And a lot of the shots that were getting made on Melo, he's not even putting a hand up to contest. All right. All goes to a little bit of effort, but it was a good win by the Thunder, the youngest team in the league. All right, good, great. You know, they got legs. Ty Jerome came in, had a big impact with his defense. But again, Josh Giddey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Baisley showed up in that second half, cut into that lead, killed the lead, cut into that lead when Vogel decided to sit Westbrook and AD for a long stretch. Why did he sit? Knowing that they needed this win, why would he sit Westbrook and AD so long in the third quarter and allow that lead to just get melted away? By the time Russ came back in the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was already lightning hot. All right, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, when he gets hot, he's one of the best offensive players in this game. Instead of keeping your best players out there, just wear down. You had a 26-point lead. All you have to do is slow the game down and just impose your will against this team. They didn't do that. They didn't do that because Vogel, again, when you start pulling your key guys for that long of stretches, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but you got to get them right back in. All right, when you see the OKC runs off 8 points in a row, he's allowing AD and when you sit your stars that long, maybe they're getting cold on the bench. All right, maybe you're icing them out by sitting them so long, thinking that you're trusting your bench guys to hold the fort down. They did not hold the fort down. Unless you got scores like Kendrick Nunn, maybe Ariza, you cannot rely on these guys to hold the fort down for long stretches for some of your stars. This is why you got the stars. The reason why you got Russ, so you can play him 40 minutes a game when LeBron is out. This is one of the main reasons why you got Russ. You didn't get Russ to play him 30-something minutes in a game where LeBron is out. Vogel, why are you doing that? I believe Vogel has a little bit to do with it as well. Look, I'm not trying to put too much on Vogel because right now he's trying to get a feel for his roster rotations. But sometimes you just got to go out and win the game. All right, you're up by 26. Okay, now try some stuff. OKC makes a run. Okay, let's just get back to what got us the lead. What got them the lead was sitting Dwight Howard on the bench, bring DeAndre Jordan in because he moves a little bit better, doesn't make as many dumb fouls. Get Russ in. His defense is not great, but it was much better than a lot of the guys coming off the bench. AD was solid. Those bigs were not scoring on AD. They were attacking guys like Rondo and Carmelo when they were in game and destroying them. He says, all of the blame for that loss goes to Russ. That's the blame. All you have to do is watch the game. I mean, you could say that, but I if that's Jones, I expect you to say that because you always admit when you come in here that you either didn't watch the game or you only watched the highlights. I mean, I had to rewatch, especially when I saw Russ had 10 turnovers. So I have to look at, okay, how impactful were these turnovers? Where did they come from? Was he pressing? And when you look at it, when you look at his turnovers, again, they weren't necessarily on him. Vogel is trash. Again, there's no way you put 100% of the blame on one single player because the problem is if you take Russ off the court and let's say we play somebody else, they get blasted. You got to think when OKC made the comeback, Russ wasn't even in the game. Russ was in the game when they built the 26-point lead. When they started to come back, Russ wasn't even in the game. So how are we blaming Russ? By the time Russ gets in the game, the OKC Thunder are all lightning hot, cooking, and now he's trying to put fires out everywhere. I don't know. I mean, people say blame Russ. He wasn't in the game when they started to come back. He finished the third. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was already cooking. It's not excuses. That's just facts. All you have to do is watch the game. Vogel should not have held him out so long. He did the same thing with AD. When you see OKC is red hot like that, why are you sitting AD early in the fourth quarter? Yeah, but the Lakers were gas bang. But you know what though? Y'all gotta figure it out. That's why Vogel has to strategically use his timeouts because he ended the game leaving timeouts on the board. You got to strategically use your timeouts. For one, make sure you're getting these guys rest. All right. If you can slow the game down and you can force OKC to call some timeouts, you can, because you guys go on your own run, then you could get extra rest there. All right. By bringing in guys who can attack the rim like Malik Monk and who can potentially get to the free throw line because OKC wasn't a bonus, right? Maybe you can rest while these free throw shots are getting taken. There are ways to rest in a game if you come with the right strategy. But you cannot just sit there and yank Russ and AD, Russ in the third and then AD in the fourth and just say, oh, yeah, bench guys, y'all hold it down. And they're not holding it down. Sometimes you just got to go win games. I'm about to drop the link, man. We're going to get everybody in here to cook. All right. I mean, I know some of you guys are going to come in with the lazy take, but again, if this was on Russ, because I can give Russ, like I said, he had a crucial turnover in the fourth quarter where he threw a lazy pass to Avery Bradley. It bounced 2 times, something weird. I give him that. That was crucial. He shouldn't have done that. But they were already down 8 at that point in time. The lead got blown already. Dropping the link right now. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to be cautious before you blame one player, especially a guy who put up 20 points and he grabbed 14 rebounds. He's grabbing more rebounds than the centers on the floor. He got more rebounds than AD. And you call AD soft, but he dropped 30 points. He had 8 rebounds, and he probably should have had about 10, 12 assists if guys would make open shots. Hard to blame AD. Westbrook had a minus 12. Yes, that's because of the turnovers. But if you don't know what plus minus is, don't just say minus 12. Yes, he had a minus 12. He had a minus 12 on the night. But that minus 12 was probably because of the turnovers. All right, but it's just funny how y'all want to now talk about his plus minus, but when he had a positive 4 in a loss, y'all still said he was god awful, like Jared says. Jared, I've been talking about the turnovers the entire time. You act like I did not address the turnovers. I said from the jump, when I saw he had 10 turnovers, I went and watched all 10 turnovers. And I saw that only about 3 to 4 of those turnovers were on Russ. The rest of them were on guys not catching open passes, fumbling the ball, not being strong with the ball. Right? Or guys just letting, even if they get fouled, you still got to be strong with the ball. You can't fumble it. When you pass it to a guy, if that guy doesn't secure it properly and he gets stolen from him, that turnover goes to the passer. Doesn't go on the White. KD can't carry a team. I mean, OKC's going through their own struggles. We're going to talk about that as well. All right, link is in the chat. All right. Jones, when you come in, you got to put your Cash App in the private chat, man. I got you. Me and Jones made a bet. He said the Lakers would lose 3 of their first 5 games, and they did. And I kind of knew I knew the bet was done for when I saw LeBron was down with injury. I said, man, that's tough. I thought the Lakers had a chance when I saw they were playing OKC. But man, when you lose LeBron like that in that stretch, that's tough. All right, we got Lakers winning 4. We got Jared Thomas. We got salute y'all. Let me start with Ben the Knee.
Salute.
Ben the Knee. Just not just with the Lakers. You can go with the Lakers. You can go with the Nets. I mean, a lot of these the teams that we looked at who were considered the teams that had super teams are struggling right now.
Yeah.
I did not expect Brooklyn to have these struggles because KD and Harden and Harris, they've been playing with each other to a certain degree. All right. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on either of those teams, and what do you think they need to do to rectify it?
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Nets. They're just getting used to a new offense. They got rid of what's his name, Mike D'Antoni. So they're trying to work out a new offense. James Harden's out of shape. He's being a little, he's just pouting on the court about the new rules. He'll be fine. He'll get back into shape. The Lakers do have an issue, but it's not something they can't fix. For people who keep saying that, like, oh, we should have got Buddy Hield, that would have fixed the issue. I'm like, y'all so dumb as hell. Here's the problem. Any person we've got on the bench or we got as a new player, every person, including Lakers fans or LeBron fans, have asked to get rid of them every single time. It doesn't matter who you exchange the players with. And I noticed the common denominator. The problem is, and why the bench always sucks, is a lack of a system. And I'm putting that on Vogel. Like, I don't think he's, other than like the main starters with LeBron, it's like he makes everything run through either LeBron or like Rondo, and then he doesn't have a system. It's like, hey, here's the ball. Y'all figure out the system. It's just, it doesn't work with these bench players. You know what I'm saying? So that's one issue. I think Vogel needs to go personally. And number 2, obviously, is their defense, like you said. Those are the actual main issues. And that's it. I don't even think Russ is the issue. Like,
I definitely don't believe Russ is the issue. There's no way you can go. I mean, he's out there literally doing everything he can to keep him in the game.
Yeah.
Again, he's gonna have to find a way, whether it's not going for some of these home run passes. I mean, you got to know your personnel too. If guys are fumbling passes, you got to understand, okay, I know he can't catch the ball clean. If I throw it to him in traffic, I got to be smarter and not swing it to him. Maybe we just swing the ball around. So at the end of the day, you still got to blame him to a certain degree. But these other guys get paid to do a job. They got to catch the ball. They got to secure the basketball, not turn it over, and not cry about fouls when it gets ripped away from them. Let me go to we got Lakers winning 4, man. Salute, man. Appreciate you pulling up.
Hey, man, salute, man. Everything 100?
Yes, sir.
That's all that matters. Hey, man, first thing I want to say is everybody need to chill out on the Westbrook shit. Because like you said, what you said earlier about them 10 turnovers and how you went back and looked at it, and you could, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man, chill out with that. Because with Vogel, it's like, if you a defensive coach, why you got Carmelo in on that last play on defense and a timeout? Why didn't you have him sitting down? Have Avery in, and then if you get the ball back, call a timeout and put him in.
Yep.
And then that's why I go to a lot of coaches. They be watching the game and not coaching the game.
Mm.
And I think he's one of them people.
And look, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right here because Vogel early in the season, and I was watching a YouTube video that Vogel was speaking about the offense that he would run, and he said the way he explained this offense, he said he says he created a new offense. So this is new to everybody, including LeBron, AD, and Russ. He created a new offense. He said is predicated on intelligent movement through randomness. I don't know what that even means. And it looks like the players don't know what it means either because they out there and all I see is a lot of stagnant people who don't know what to do when they're off ball. Do I cut? Do I space the floor? Do I allow AD to attack? I don't know. It's a lot of question marks there. Hold on. Let me go to hit some threes. It looks like it's Jones.
Yeah,
man.
that's me.
What you got? What you got on the Lakers' problems or the Nets, man? Whoever.
I just think it was a great game by the Lakers overall. I do think that they should have won the game. I'm not happy with the way it ended. I think it just put a lot more emphasis on the fact that you have a lot of older players and a lot of players that just don't seem to fit. But the Nets, they don't have a starting caliber point guard, and it's showing in this league. You really need a starting caliber point guard. You just don't have one.
Now, whose issues are more resolvable? You got the Nets or the Lakers?
The Nets aren't going to have the personnel. The Lakers are more resolvable because they have personnel and can make moves probably. But I don't think many of their players are worth anything on free agent market right now. But the Nets, they just don't have the personnel. So I don't know what they can really do.
Yeah, that signing, some of them signings ain't looking so smooth. With Paul Millsap, I told you he looked like he was on the decline last year. It ain't looking so smooth. But maybe he'll wake up around playoff time. We got Jared. I know Jared. He was in the chat. He was adamant. He was saying this is all on Russ.
Hey, can you hear me, Lamont?
Yeah. Why is this all on Russ, man? Why is it all Russ's fault?
Here's the main reason why it's on Russ, though, bro. Like you just can't have 19 turnovers in your last two games. Like that. That's abysmal.
Well, we're talking about the game that they lost, not the game that they won.
Well, the game that they lost, he had 10, and like when you are a point guard and you have 10 turnovers, that shows a lack of just basketball awareness. Like you have to be able to hang on to the ball in this league. Like turnovers lose games for you. Like when you get into the biggest games and you're turning the ball over and you're chucking up bad shots, like that's not championship winning basketball, Lamont. Like Russell,
but the turnovers. So what about the turnovers where he actually makes a good pass and guys
nobody was there?
And guys are just fumbling the ball around, not being strong with the ball.
Well, no, and I get that, but that still is someone on Russ because you got to pass it to the right guys. Like part of basketball IQ is passing it to the right guys who actually have good enough hands. And I think if you're Russ, like if they're not holding on to the ball, you have to take over in the game, Lamont.
I mean, like, I don't know what you expect him to do. I mean, if he's not making these passes, the thing is, y'all say y'all don't want him shooting because he can't shoot that well. And I think Russ understands it. He didn't shoot horribly. He shot 8 of 20. That's not horrible.
I mean, that's still 40% though.
Yeah, that's honestly not horrible though for Russ. That's not horrible. And some of those shots he took pressing a little bit. But do you want him passing the ball, making plays like he did against San Antonio, throwing some great alley-oops? Or do you want him shooting the balls, trying to and icing everybody out? Yeah, we'd much rather have him passing. So when he makes those passes, it's hard for me to get mad at him when he's trying to get other guys involved. Remember, because nobody said anything about AD's passes. See, they actually caught AD's passes 7 times and missed wide open shots. AD should have had about 10 to 11 assists, but he didn't because role players, Rondo, Bazemore, Malik Monk, Reeves missing open shots. If we got these guys missing the open shots, what do y'all expect AD and Russ to do if the guys around them are not making the winning plays?
I'm not
Stop passing it.
Well, no, I'm not blaming AD. Like I really think
I am.
I honestly think that the way that the Lakers are going to win, the Lakers will only win if Russell Westbrook becomes an efficient point guard. Like if he's doing the same thing he's been doing, which is chucking up bad 3-pointers and turning the ball over, like they're not going to win a championship. Like teams can't win a championship with Russell Westbrook playing like Russell Westbrook. Like he has to change his game, Lamont.
But he didn't chuck up a lot of bad 3-pointers. He missed some, but they weren't bad shots. He was mostly open for his
Him
threes.
taking a 3 is a bad shot. He don't need to take it.
But again, we
He's
cannot
left open for a reason.
see. And here's the problem though, because then that kind of kills some of y'all, because now y'all flip flopping, because a guy that can't shoot threes like Ben Simmons, you guys say he should shoot them at least. But then when Russ does shoot him, even though he's a poor shooter and misses, now you get on him for missing. So should he not shoot them and be like Ben Simmons, or should he shoot them and keep applying the pressure?
He
to the
literally
defense?
should be more like Ben Simmons, because if you can't shoot 3-pointers, you literally shouldn't shoot them.
But when
it's
Ben Simmons, you guys kill him for not shooting threes.
Because we don't see him shoot any. We see Russ shoot a lot and miss. Like Ben just don't shoot. Like I mean, I'd rather you shoot something than nothing. But Russ shoots a lot for no reason.
Right. Russ needs to shoot less. Like he needs to shoot as much as Giannis.
And when you think about his threes, he took 6 of his threes in the first half when they were up 26. So the threes didn't kill him. So he only took 2 in the second half. So in the second half, he took less threes. All right. He did what you guys wanted to do. He was trying to make the winning passes. Guys can't catch the ball. What do y'all expect Russ to do if guys aren't catching the ball and he's still not shooting threes? So that's what I'm saying. If you watch the game and you put what you're saying in the context, you're going to start looking at other guys who aren't doing their job.
I mean, he had 7 turnovers in the second half, Lamont.
He did.
If he make one of those threes, they win the game.
His turnovers were bad.
Okay.
His turnovers were bad, but I'm telling you, that's just not the main issue. You guys are just over focusing on that.
I'm not worried about Russ's turnovers. I just need AD to step up and take over the game.
I mean,
he needs to be AD.
Hold on, we got to go to Kellen.
It's not you,
Kellen's been
Jones.
quiet.
It's
Hold on, I didn't get Kellen's take on this. Yeah. Kellen, man, what's good?
Absolutely.
What's good?
Hey, y'all, Kellen, if y'all don't know Kellen, man, so y'all know I coach at ZCU. Kellen is my protege. I'm trying to teach him how to coach y'all.
Oh my God!
So man,
bro.
He's trying, man. He's trying his best, man. It's hard to be. I call myself Baby Coach K, so it's hard to do that, man. You know. Yeah. But Kellen's learning, man. He's learning, man. Kellen, what are your thoughts, man, on the Lakers and the Nets?
You know, my thoughts on the Lakers are that I think, like everybody else touched on, Russ needs to focus on what he's good at, which is finishing and playmaking. Threes, he can take those, but honestly, at the end of the day, that's not his forte. I mean, he's never been a dude that shoots above league average, I think. So I think focusing more on just playmaking, especially while LeBron's out, that's what he really needs to lock in on. Stop turning the ball over.
I apologize for his voice. He was yelling so much in his last game at his team. He lost his voice, man. So his voice is gone, man.
Yeah, it's gone.
We got it.
Yeah. I mean,
get him right, man.
But going to the Nets, segueing over to the Nets, I think somebody touched on them not having a starting caliber point guard. I agree with that.
Patty Mills.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not starting caliber.
He's not starting caliber in my opinion. But he's a good.
Cut it out. He's like 40.
He's a good shooter.
You gotta let him have his opinion, man. Damn.
He's a good shooter, but I think Kyrie not being here is hurting them drastically. I think. And I think for them to really be a good team, they're either going to have to figure out the Kyrie situation or try to get rid of him, because he's not going to come back anytime soon. I mean, he's his own person, and he chooses not to take the vaccine, which is his own opinion and his own ideals. And I'm okay with that. I have people in my family who don't want to get the vaccine, so I completely get that. But going back to the Nets, it's like they need a point guard, a good point guard, and there's plenty of teams that are probably trying to ship somebody off because they gave them too big of a contract. So I think the Nets looking for a starting caliber point guard should be like the number one focus right now for the Nets. Ooh.
Well, who is out there?
Hey,
I mean, the only one out there that makes sense to me that's doable is John Wall.
No, Lamar. How about Ben Simmons?
God, that's gross.
No, John Wall.
If they get Ben Simmons, it'd be over.
The
No,
thing,
that's not possible.
The thing with John Wall is he's
Too much
injury
money.
prone. That's the big thing. He's
Too much
injury prone and too much money. The
$42 million contract.
Yeah,
You're getting slow too.
Yeah.
It's injury prone because I think he played 51 games last year. So that's a big iffy. That's a big iffy.
51 out of 72 ain't bad.
82 or
but he's
you're
been
right.
hurt the
72,
last 2
72.
seasons.
Yeah.
He wasn't hurt last year.
He was. He was at the.
He kind of was a little bit.
I thought he was in limbo because of the trade situation.
That and also he had a lingering injury. He's had injuries with his ankles a lot since
right, and the Achilles.
Exactly. No, go ahead.
No, but the other thing with John Wall, why I wouldn't take him on is he can't shoot. Like that's the other thing. Like it.
Bro, that's overrated, man. Why y'all keep saying it?
Dude,
Giannis,
he's horrible.
He can.
He's not a horrible
He's a good driver,
shooter.
though.
Yes.
The thing is, I don't care if you're not a good shooter. He's a scorer, though. He can score the ball.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, he can.
He can drive it. He can get to shots. He can make shots.
Yeah, he can make shots. Yeah.
He gonna get his 20.
I'm not worried about his offense, if anything.
Bro.
It will be his defense that I would be worried about. Offense,
it's just a fall off from Kyrie.
But bro, you can't have a point guard that's a bricklayer, bro. Like it just.
Hey,
John
Lamar,
Wall's not a bricklayer. What up? What?
Do you think Lillard's staying or going?
Oh, he's staying. That's
he's staying.
He's not getting traded. He's staying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he liked it there. I made it home there.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
He just did a freestyle talking about not wanting to leave the Trailblazers. So I mean, it's kind of apparent now.
He's loyal to the soil, bro.
Let me ask you guys a question, or specifically Lamont. What's the likely chance that they get rid of Vogel, or you think they just don't do it at all?
I don't think they get rid of him because, again, if you're trying to win a championship, you can't fire him mid-season. Like, it's rare it's rare you see NBA coaches get fired mid-season.
Stan Van Gundy, bro.
Well,
he got
you know what that
with Pat Riley.
As long as they have Vogel there, their bench will never be good. I don't care who you put on that bench.
Right.
They don't have a bench. They're all old.
No, they have a bench. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you have like the youngest bench.
They do have a bench.
They have a bench. That'd be cap to say that.
Can I just ask a question? I feel like the necessariness of a bench is to come in and lighten the load for the starters and to kind of be able to pick up and hold pace where the starters can't. And since your starters, let me name the starters, in my opinion, would be Bazemore, Russ, Bron, AD, and I think Jordan starting at the 5. Like, they lack a lot of defense because AD's not been playing defense. Jordan's slow and getting ran by. Russ doesn't play it. Bron ain't, and Bazemore is just average. So for your bench to all be old and Melo, who doesn't play defense, and Rondo, who doesn't play defense.
Wait, hold on. Let's do this. Okay, what are the main guys on their bench? You ready?
I was naming them. Okay, go ahead.
That's not their bench. Their bench is Dwight Howard, Wayne Ellington. Who else? THT. He's young as fuck. Young as fuck. You have there's Ariza. You have Monk, young as fuck. So y'all are over exaggerating with that shit.
These aren't defensive players.
Isn't Melo
No, they're not. But wait.
I just said they don't have defense.
Well, hey, but John Jones, here's the funny thing. Last year, all their guys on the bench were defensive players, but none of them were offensive players. No, and they couldn't score when they needed to score. Like,
but they were the number one defense.
Jones, listen. I'm not saying that the bench is not playing. It's not on the players. What I'm telling you is this: it doesn't matter who you put on that bench with Vogel. He doesn't know how to do rotation or teach offense. Right. They don't know what they're doing.
Wrong.
No, it's correct.
They had Caruso. They was good, bro. And it's just different. It's different players, bro. Some players can't do what they can't do.
So their bench was good last season.
He won y'all a chip. Now he's not a good coach. Come on.
LeBron won him a chip, bro.
Y'all switch up fast, bro.
Hey, check this out. Something that Westbrook, I know it's gonna be hard for him to get off his chest. The Lakers was like 253-0 when they was up by 20, more than
25 or
24.
more. Yep.
Yeah, that was the first time they lost. And you know what? I think LeBron chilling right now, and he got Westbrook out there. Yeah, oh, you want to go on out there and do what you do? You see how it turned out.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude
He
said
got
trade
him on the
Kyrie.
island right
You're
now,
not
man.
winning no game with
Westbrook,
10
man. What?
turnovers,
I
bro.
understand that. But Westbrook is on the island right now.
hey, all I'm gonna say is my last thing. We had defensive players last year, and the bench still sucked ass last year. It's gonna keep happening. It doesn't matter.
No, the bench is completely different
Team
this
was
year,
hurt.
bro.
Y'all
You gotta.
expected them to win.
We gonna have a bench this year.
No, we do. Y'all keep saying that, but we
No,
definitely do.
you'll see later on. We
You
got a
gotta
bench,
fire
bro.
the
Y'all
coach,
bench is trash this year.
Lamar.
No, our
This is
bench
not the
is not.
coach's fault,
Our
bro.
bench is
They
not.
don't
No, it's
fill
hold
enough
on.
positions.
That scoring is gonna look a little bit different when THT get back though, because we know one thing, he can score, and he's actually an improved defender. Kendrick Nunn, same thing with him.
And Ellington.
He's a scorer, but the thing is,
Kendrick Nunn
how
has good
quickly can they
defense.
build that chemistry and get ready to go? They're gonna need at least 3 games to get right before we see how much they can bring. They're not just gonna come right in and just kill it. So,
And we have Reeves. I forgot to mention that. He's the
Our
defensive
next
player.
3 games is against
Ain't a reason like 37 though.
Cleveland,
Reeves is
Houston, and
23.
Houston. So they got some time.
We have a young bench. I don't know what people saying. They're old.
they just got to get healthy. That's the main. And I even said at the beginning of the season, I said they're not going to get fully healthy in one of my videos till around mid-November. I said that's when we're really going to see what they're made of around mid-November when they get everybody back. Then I can evenly judge them. But it's hard for me to not at least somewhat put the blame on the stars because at the end of the day, they started the season off with 3 stars: Russ, AD, and LeBron. And I feel like you got to be able to win games with those 3. I don't care how bad Vogel's messing it up. You got that much talent, man. That's a lot of talent.
And leadership in LeBron. Like, you can't just be losing.
No, but Lamont, that's what we're saying. That's why we're saying the blame's on Russ, bro. Like when you have that many turnovers, you're not winning ball games, bro.
I don't know if I could just throw it on Russ again.
Did you see him?
I can't because again, you're not holding the other guys accountable for those turnovers.
Bro.
Because you'll talk about Russ's turnovers, but you don't want to talk about Dwight and some of these other guys who turn the ball over when he passes it to him. So if you're not ready to ether them or help and create some of those turnovers, then let's stop talking about Russ's turnovers altogether. With his turnovers, it takes 2 to make some of them turnovers.
Yeah, some of the times his players wasn't in the right spot because I saw the pass he was going for, but people just wasn't where they needed to be. So I don't want to blame all of them on him, but you still just slow down.
Right, and don't forget that Vogel could have called a timeout and set him down and talked to him for a second. He left the game with timeouts.
You're grown.
I know,
but
sit him down and put somebody else.
Hey, we also do need to relax. All the top teams are doing really bad. The Suns, the Bucks, the Nets, the Lakers. They all have.
Then they not the top teams. Then the top teams are winning.
You know what's so funny? Because this is the same thing happened last year almost.
Yeah, if you guys say so.
Where you had the bottom tier teams doing the best to start. Like Cleveland was like at one point in time like number 2 in the Eastern Conference for a short period of time. Right. So that just tells you right there the beginning of the season can be tricky. I don't expect Cleveland to stay this solid. They didn't do it last year. They fell apart. I don't expect them to do it this year.
I think they added a nice little team.
Who you got tomorrow, Mark? Cleveland or LA?
Cleveland's playing good, man. The way Cleveland's playing,
Cleveland or the Lakers right now.
The way Cleveland's playing, where's it at? Cleveland?
No, I think it's in LA.
If it's in LA, I'm gonna give it to LA. But if it's in Cleveland, I might have to say Cleveland.
No, all my money in Cleveland. They're gonna lose they're gonna lose a few games.
Can we talk about why AD not just bullying people no more? Like, I don't understand why Russ ain't just giving him the ball.
He's a finesse center, bro. Like, he has no toughness.
Yeah, he's always been a finesse center. Which is why it made no sense for him to gain that weight. He's never. Yeah. You got to be a banger. That's a skill to be like a Zach Randolph or Rasheed Wallace banger type. That's not. It's not easy just to transition into that. Like you got to have the mental to handle all of that.
AD is highly skilled.
Hey, Lamont.
Yo, what up, action?
You think they should go small? Put like AD at center. Put a reset to power forward. Hold on.
Without LeBron on the floor, you can't go small. Without LeBron, that small lineup stuff is done. Because you don't have the defenders. But that's the only
way they might be able to open up more.
Bro, you don't have because when you play Cleveland plays big. They run 4 bigs: Kevin Love, Mobley, Jared Allen, and Markman. You can't go small against them because all they bigs is mobile bigs. Mobley can defend and move. Markman is big, fast, can defend and move.
Kevin Love's mobile?
No, Kevin Love's probably the only one that ain't really mobile, but you still got to deal with Jared Allen, Mobley, and Markman. And that's size, and they can shoot.
Marketing got shot now.
Between Muck and Reeves. I think they should start Monk, I think, more.
No. Hey, Lamont, should they consider benching Russell Westbrook?
For what?
No,
man.
What is wrong with you? You and Ansel have that same position all the time.
Why would you? Hold on. Okay, so hold on, Jared. So tell me your starting lineup without Russell Westbrook.
All right, I gotta hear this.
Please, with the injuries, tell me your starting lineup. Let's hear it.
Honestly, I would consider putting Russ as a 6-man.
No. That's not what I said. I said you tell me what's your starting lineup tomorrow with no. Let's say LeBron James doesn't play. What's your starting lineup tomorrow if you put rest?
My starting lineup will be Rondo.
He's question. Hold on, Rondo's questionable. He broke his ankle.
Rondo, come on, man.
Hold on. Hold on, Jared. Hold on. Rondo's questionable tomorrow. He rolled his ankle really bad last game. He's questionable.
So put Reeves in there at point guard.
He's not a guard. He's not a point guard.
Hey, let me be honest with you. You'd be fired as a coach. Day one.
I ain't gonna lie though. I do think Russ should come off the bench and lead the second team.
No, but the reason
they don't have a second team.
Why would that even
matter? The reason
I
think Russ should come off the bench is because you can't have him as a starting point guard with those turnovers, bro.
Oh, Jesus!
You just can't.
But you have to think of it right now. Like, they don't have LeBron right now because he's injured. I don't know the extent of it.
They don't got Ariza. They don't have Elton yet. We got to see what Elton can do.
Okay, so you said your starting lineup is going to be Reeves, AD, who else?
I said, no, it's Reeves, Bays, Carmelo, AD, and Dwight.
Carmelo can't defend.
Y'all would get this.
Carmelo can't defend.
Yeah, but he just
is going to score, and he's not going to turn it over.
Y'all would get destroyed.
You can't play no defense.
I just can't live with the Russ turnovers, bro. Like, it's gonna kill.
I can't live with Carmelo. Can't defend.
When you play you run that lineup, you're gonna have to figure
Carmelo
out how to
never been a defender.
Yeah, LeBron averages 5 turnovers or something.
And that's why I'm mad because I'm like, Carmelo never been a defender. Y'all acted like this year y'all expecting him to start picking up to play defense. He ain't never been the guy to want to do that.
Hey, Jones,
never play no defense. He's known for scoring. He's a scorer.
See, if he was a good coach, he would.
I bet I'll put money on Westbrook I put money on Westbrook winning the air ball that last shot.
I bet money he would. I would bet that. I would take that because he ain't that much better than Melo, and I trust Melo 3 more than Russ is.
He
so I'll
wanted
take
to
that money.
airball it.
Man, all right.
Russ shooting the ball is a toxic nightmare, Lamont.
Okay, but Russ is shooting.
Yo, Jerry,
lost a 26-point lead.
Jerry, you really think that the whole reason why the Lakers are losing is just because of Russ? That's really what you think?
No, it's not.
You have not been watching the last 2 seasons. No way.
Let me ask Spiffy. Spiffy just pulled up.
Some teams don't have 10 turnovers.
It's
Spiffy,
bro.
Spiffy, what you got on the Lakers issues right now, man? They blew a big lead. Man, where do you think the problem is based on what you've seen this year?
It's really interior defense.
That's facts.
I think it's the defense. It's like, especially when that one play when it was like, I forgot the nigga name on the Thunder, but he in and out cross Melo. I knew they was going to lose on that play right there. Like, they was singling Melo out on defense, and
right. Lou Dort
it was multiple plays where Melo got caught, like getting scored on, and then turning around looking at Russ and AD like, where y'all at? But it's 1-on-1 defense, nigga. Slide your feet.
Man,
yeah, I didn't like that.
When that in and out crossover, I was like, yeah, they done, bro.
Yeah.
I said, man, and then when I saw Roby hit the turnaround fadeaway on him, I said, man, you got Roby.
And then there was another play too where it was like they threw the ball to the middle of the free throw line, and he was right there, like, and he just sat like he didn't even like try to guard the nigga, like. He just stood right there. The nigga shot over top of him. He just looked back as it was going in. Like, what is you doing, dog? Like, I ain't feeling
But somebody
Melo.
said it earlier. Somebody did say it earlier. Melo has never been known for his defense, so we shouldn't expect it from him
Yeah,
now.
like he
But
didn't
I'm
wake up and be
saying,
like,
I'm
I'm
That
gonna
is
saying,
kind of
He
true.
scores.
We
Score,
can't.
man.
y'all,
That's what he is.
I'm saying this. If he not giving you nothing on the offense and there's no reason to plan him.
Yeah, just sit him on the bench, bro.
Or hide him
He's
on
No
the
He's a
reason to
bench.
six
plan
man.
him.
Hide
He's
him.
supposed to be the six man.
But
he's
if
doing
he
a lot of
not
scoring for that
making no
team though.
shots, if
You're
he not
supposed to
making
hide
no
him.
He hasn't.
shots,
He hasn't done a lot of scoring the last 2 games.
And that's where you're
if
supposed
he
to hide
not
him on
making
defense,
no
but that's that
shots,
coaching
yeah.
process.
Exactly.
So
And
Lamont,
Frank
is there a way
Vogel,
you can fix the
I don't
turnovers of
know. I
Russell
don't
Westbrook?
think Frank Vogel know how to like manage superstars. I don't think he know
No,
how to manage
no,
superstars like that,
spiffy.
bro.
It's more like he doesn't know how to manage the bench.
He
It's just
just won him a chip, man. Why is it? Come on.
That's cap, bro. LeBron won the
Yeah, I'm not
chip.
firing my coach who
No,
just
hold on,
won me a
hold on, hold
chip
on.
though.
Let me
That's
say
tough.
something, y'all. This why I have a problem with Vogel. At the end of the game yesterday, he gave Malik Monk the like when they called the timeout and it came out and there was a couple seconds left. He gave Malik Monk the ball at the top of the key and that man airball. Why the fuck would you put the ball in Malik Monk hands at the end of the game instead of AD or Russ? I did not understand that. Like, I don't know what he was doing when he did that. It looked like he called the play for Malik Monk. Malik Monk came and got the ball from Russ from the out of bounds. He
He
took
hit a
two
he hit a
dribbles.
shot. He hit a shot
He
the night
took
before.
two dribbles and shot an air ball. I don't give a fuck what he did. AD or Russ should have been the closer. He ain't no closer. I don't know
But ain't he the one
what
gonna save y'all with
Vogel
his
doing.
shooting though?
y'all,
They don't have nobody else though on the bench though. That's the problem.
No, but
y'all know what
the problem
y'all know
is
what
Russ can't
Vogel's
close.
like.
No, I'm basically saying for if we gotta lead this game and we need one player to take the shot, I'm not
Yeah, well, let's get the fucking Russ.
banking on Malik Monk. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Yeah,
Gotta be Melo. Gotta
100%.
be
I
Melo.
agree.
that's why you got superstars. That's what the
3 of
superstars
them.
is for.
Yeah.
Like that
You
didn't
know
make
what's
no sense.
You know what's funny? This whole situation with Vogel and people saying that he won that one season. I don't remember the guy's name because he's a forgettable coach. But when the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers, they won that season when Magic was there. But the next season, Magic got fired to replace him with Pat Riley. That's who Vogel
You
is.
talking
He's
about
that,
Paul West?
Paul
What's
Westphal.
saying?
yes, he
Paul
is that.
Westphal.
They won in
Oh,
spite of
Westphal.
that
man.
nigga. They won in spite of that nigga. I'm sorry. That is the same situation. They won in spite
Right.
of
I
that
But
disagree,
nigga.
bro.
LeBron won the
Nah, same
championship,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, that's the same guy used to
It's
coach
the same shit.
King Gabbard.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
he won in spite of him,
No,
bro. He won in
no
spite.
way.
Frank
No
Vogel
way.
was god awful in
He's
Orlando.
god off. They need to get a Pat Riley type like that. It's the same situation. I'm telling you. Y'all.
And
It's
hey
like
Lamont, what if they brought
I'm
it's like
saying,
when Steve
y'all
Kerr took
vouching
over
for
for Mark
Vogel.
Jackson too.
The ones on here vouching for Vogel. Why would you put the ball in Malik Monk hands at the end of the game?
I
Cause
can't
the
Like
agree with
night
y'all
that.
was
before,
I
giving
don't
the
know,
y'all was
bro.
night
Like
giving
before he did it.
he's not a good coach, bro. Like he doesn't know how to run
I
sets.
can't agree with that either, though.
Like he can't run sets for his stars late in games, bro.
This
Like
No,
team don't fit well together,
he
man.
just
nah, that's Vogel.
he relies
Y'all
on
are gonna be
ice
saying
the
about
ball.
y'all gonna be saying that about every Lakers team from here on out. Every time he
All
coaches, I'm
right.
telling you. It doesn't matter if you take
And it's
West.
only 5 games, y'all. You know,
Yeah,
y'all just going by 5 games.
I told
Yeah.
yeah.
Lamont
I
this.
just
You can
didn't like
replace
that
Russ
play
with
call.
Hield. It does not matter.
Give it 2 months
Hey,
and we
but
see.
remember, I heard these same talks, similar talks about Vogel, about the chemistry in 2020 in the bubble when they were playing bad, and they won a chip. So it's hard for me to.
I mean,
Vogel
it
is
was in a
known
bubble though,
for playing
Lamont.
with the
That
lineup
is
until
a
he
little
figures
bit
it
of
out.
difference.
He's known for that.
Yeah, but
To
they
take
also went
the
6 games.
game winner, Lamont.
Wait,
Hold
let
on,
me counter
Lamont.
that. Let me counter
To
that.
take the game winner, you gonna put the ball in Malik Monk hands?
No, fuck that.
Right.
Like, all right, first of all, the Lakers went 6 games with the Heat in the 2020. Come on now. The Heat.
Right.
The
I don't
Heat
want to
had
hear that.
nobody.
He's
The
so
Heat were
bad, bro.
basically had nobody.
Hold on, 6 games with the Heat. That's not bad. Hold on.
And the
The
Lakers were
bubble.
coming back
Heat?
from
You gotta.
injuries
The
and shit.
bubble.
Butler,
That ain't
bro.
bad.
They just had
Hold
Jimmy
on.
Butler.
I mean, that's okay. I mean,
They just had Jimmy.
they won the chip
Basically.
though. They didn't. Hold on. That
They won
Heat.
the
That
chip.
Heat team wasn't
No,
horrible.
Come on. But Lamar, that was no.
Do you know how hard it is?
Worst finals teams of all time.
Do you know how hard it is to
the worst final teams of all time? Come on, man.
Let me tell you this right here. Okay, so if they were just supposed to sweep the Heat, then how come when we see overwhelming favorites in the finals, how come we hardly ever see a sweep? The Lakers didn't sweep the Sixers, and that was an overwhelming favorite.
No, but
teams are gonna find a way to pull out 1 or 2 wins out their ass.
The Spurs
it happens.
Cleveland. Bro.
Seattle pulled 2 wins out against the Bulls. That was an overwhelming favorite in '96. The Bulls were. I mean, it don't matter. You rarely see sweeps in the finals.
No, but Lamont, the Spurs swept Cleveland in 07, bro.
Yeah, but that was an overwhelming. That was like that. Like I said, it's rare. And you went all the way back to 07 to talk about it.
Look at that roster, man. Come on, man.
Y'all not taking an effect.
Of course, you got Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. And
I'm not blaming Vogel, bro. I don't think that his players are playing right, and I don't think it's up to him. They had a 26-point lead. That ain't coaching. That's not a coaching problem.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
That is a coaching problem.
No, when you lose a 26-point lead, that's the player.
If you don't call the timeout, like, did you notice like this? Vogel didn't realize in the second half that the Thunder coach start sagging off, like Reeves. He started sagging off, like what's his name? Number 9, whatever your name is.
Bazemore.
Bazemore. He was sagging off of them and leaving somebody in the, like on the block. So as soon as somebody drive,
right,
it's 3 people in the paint. You get what I'm saying? So
I was done with Vogel when I saw a lineup of Russell Westbrook, Rondo, and a big.
Couldn't even know.
Russell Westbrook, Rondo should never play together.
Bro.
Okay. They should never play together.
It's so dumb. I swear to God.
God awful rotations, Lamont. Like they have to find.
How can we say that? Because there was when I saw Rondo, Russ, and LeBron, AD, and I forgot who the 5th guy was. When I saw them play together, I thought that was their best lineup with Rondo and Russ running together.
There's
no. Are you crazy?
I don't like that lineup.
Are you crazy? That's damn right.
Stop it. There's no shooting.
Yeah, they need Russ on the court with a shooter.
Hold
on, Jared.
AD on the court.
Do you know the Lakers couldn't shoot in 2020 and they won a chip?
Listen. If I'm the Lakers,
2020, bro.
Because you keep making it seem like the Lakers need to shoot to win the chip. The best shooting teams in the league last year, some of them didn't even make the playoffs. And
no, but you got
you can't not say the Bucks were one of the best shooting teams in the league.
No, they were terrible.
No, man. So let's stop saying they need shooting. The main thing you keep missing is what Spiffy came in and said right out the gate. He said it's their defense. The most glaring problem I see is the defense. I don't care about that shooting. If you can't get no stops, you're not gonna win. And it was their defense that caused them to blow that 26-point lead.
And that's why I'm mad at AD.
That was the first reason.
When turnovers.
Nah, I disagree. It was not a defense.
How do you lose a 26-point lead?
It was clearly the defense.
It was AD, bro.
Yeah, that's defense. He's your big.
Like this. Hold on. Let me.
Hold on. AD was the only one playing good defense. Yeah. What do you mean?
You telling me AD stepped to attack?
No, but Lamont, if
y'all niggas keep talking about turnovers,
you're not gonna win.
Let me say something, bro. Hold on, bro. Y'all niggas keep talking about turnovers, but y'all don't understand.
But he opened up a bakery.
Listen, bro, because you the main one keep yelling turnovers.
You and Anton.
If you turn the ball over, right? If you got an elite defense, you can still neutralize that turnover. You can stop. Like it's like they not locking in on the defensive end, and anybody can score on them. That's not a good sign. That's not championship basketball. Just letting random niggas. They letting random niggas go for 20. Random niggas go for 30. Come on, bro.
I mean, they did let Lou Dort light them up. That isn't good, but
come on, bro.
Yeah, we can't be letting that happen.
The Lakers need to fire Vogel and hire Mark Jackson.
Right. No.
Who's a smarter head coach,
we're all
bro.
saying that.
Hire Mark
Jackson. I'm not saying fire him, but
Lamont, we have to fire
Magic need
Vogel
to come
doesn't know
down
what
and
he's
talk to him
doing.
about these
He doesn't know what
fires.
he's doing. Why are you benching DeAndre Jordan in a second quarter? He not giving him minutes.
So, hey, Lamont, who should the Lakers hire, bro?
Mark Jackson or Mike and Tony? Fuck Frank
Bro,
Vogel.
right now
Mike
they're
and
not
Tony,
hiring
come on,
nobody.
man.
They're
I
not
mean,
getting
no,
rid of their
not Mike
coach, bro.
D'Antoni.
Stop it.
No. That's gonna make the
No,
defense worse.
No, it's
God.
not. It's not gonna make worse.
Yes,
No,
it
if
He
them
don't.
will.
He don't.
niggas keep
It's not even a good
losing,
fit.
if them niggas keep losing, he's getting fired. You
They
niggas
will
is
keep
geeking.
losing, by the way. It's gonna be a shootout.
Magic is not.
Yeah,
Magic
I'm
I
calling
mean,
it right
look,
now.
and
LeBron.
Jeannie Buss is not gonna allow them to be no
Man,
1
look.
and
How do
9.
you guys do not know who LeBron
They
is?
firing that man, bro.
LeBron will fucking fire Vogel and trade the whole team away.
But
You
LeBron
can't
ain't
No, he
played the
though.
don't
last
got
two
that
games. That's
power
why
no
I don't think
more.
this is
You
important right
can't
now.
though, bro. You can't trade the whole
It
team,
is
AD.
important though, bro.
You guys do not know who LeBron is.
No, but he
But
can't
we
fix
I'm
all
the
telling
whole
you guys
thing,
right
understand
now.
Their
AD.
team
who
is
If this,
fine.
LeBron
All they
is.
need to do is add a wing. They're fine. It's just
if
their
this,
coach.
Hey,
if
but
Westbrook
how?
continue
There's
doing
no
this,
wings out there. Like, there's no trades the Lakers can make. They have no trade
Can't they
assets.
trade? They do. Don't they have THT? All right, I don't know too much about trades and stuff, but isn't THT an asset they can use?
T's the only asset, but you need him on the court.
Hey, Lamont, would you explore trading Russ?
No, how? But
No.
hold on. How do you trade him?
Why? Why you want to trade Russ for?
He has a no trade clause after January. He has a trade restriction
That's why
until
I
January.
said.
I
That's
just
why I
don't think he
said
fits on
Lamar. It
this
sound
Lakers
like
team, dude.
this boy never played
He
basketball
just
in
thinks
his
it's
life.
Russell Westbrook.
Bro, you keep talking
It
about
sound
stuff
like
that
this
can't
man
happen.
never.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this
never
man
gonna happen.
talking like he
I
never
mean,
played ball in
Like I
his
said,
life.
y'all, it's only 5 games.
Also, I'm
We
curious.
got
Who did
let's
but,
keep a
And
couple
who
LeBron
weeks.
wasn't here for
trade
2.
Russ for
Relax.
shooters or defense?
you
How?
who
But you cannot trade Russell Westbrook.
Wait,
you
you
know
There's a
what's
can't?
trade
funny?
I just want to
restriction.
know. This what I want to know, bro. This what I want to know. Everybody keep talking about bench Russ, trade Russ, and then start Rondo, a nigga that couldn't start and then he
fuck no.
couldn't see the
Who said
floor
start
last year.
Wando?
To
Hell
be fair,
This
he
no.
the
man
leading
couldn't even
scorer.
see the floor last year. He didn't even
Who
see
are
He's
the
you
the
gonna
leading
floor
trade
scorer right
last
Russell
now.
Westbrook
year.
for
Westbrook is.
anyway? Like, if you could, like, no
I
one's
don't
gonna
know,
make
man.
a big difference on this
I
team.
Y'all
just
It's gonna
keep
don't
be the
talking
trust
same
about
this
Russ,
year,
bro.
trade
Like
this
except
man,
maybe
bro.
it just doesn't look like
Ben
it's gonna
Simmons.
work with
That's it.
Russ.
You niggas act like
Ben
turnovers is
Simmons on the
fixable,
Lakers will
bro.
do a better fit than Westbrook.
Just because defense, yeah, I
I
agree,
agree
but
with
that's
that. I'd rather have
impossible.
Ben
That is the
Simmons,
only guy I would trade for. That's it.
Oh,
but
That's a
they gotta
trade.
see
I
if
ain't
they can
mad at
trade
that.
Russ for
oh,
Ben
Who?
Simmons.
you
What's
I
cannot.
the
said if
trade
it was
again?
Hold on,
possible.
you cannot
Russ for
trade
Ben
Russ.
Simmons.
No, I
Okay,
know.
but
I said
okay,
you can.
Jared. How do you trade Russ for
He
Ben
don't
Simmons?
know basketball, bro.
You
Please.
gotta
So
find a way though,
no,
Lamont.
hold on,
Like the
Jared.
Sixers.
No, Jared. Russell Westbrook has a trade restriction until January 25th, and then he has a no trade clause after January 25th. So, being that said, how do you trade Russell Westbrook?
Well, you could wait it out until January and see if the Sixers still have
I
bids.
know he has a no trade clause after
The
January
Sixers for
25th.
He
who?
missed that
Well,
whole
no,
part.
Russ
He
can
missed
waive
that
it though,
whole
bro.
part.
Russ can waive it.
Listen, Lamar, you
How you
don't
gonna
believe
tell
it?
what
You
Russ to
gotta
Listen,
do?
shut
Okay,
up,
listen,
okay.
bro.
So that
Lamar,
You
means
really
if he
gotta shut
waives the
let
up
me
no
and
ask you a
trade
take
clause,
question.
over,
that
bro.
means the Lakers have to pay the trade kicker because he has like a 20 or 15%
25.
trade kicker, something weird where they have to pay. So who's
Yeah,
gonna pay the trade?
25%.
So you're gonna trade Russ, who y'all keep saying is this horrible player, and he needs to get to the rim because he can't shoot, just like Ben Simmons couldn't shoot, and Joel Embiid operates in that space. Why would the Sixers take him?
That'd be really bad.
Lamar,
That
you
just
don't
ain't a good
Ben
listen.
fit.
Simmons, you want
It
Ben
would be bad.
Simmons
It'd
Listen,
be
that
good for
played
the
just
Lakers
like
though. Is
LeBron
my opinion.
James. That
yo,
don't make no
y'all don't
damn
think
sense.
if Westbrook continue doing this, he's not gonna ask for a trade? I believe Westbrook will
No,
ask for a
Hold
trade.
I
on. Do
feel
y'all
like
no.
know? Somebody sent me a crazy stat, but it was like in the
Simmons is
first 20
dumb.
games of the last 3 seasons, Russell Westbrook starts off the seasons like this for like the last 3-4 years. But then
That's for
the
this.
last like 40 games, he going ballistic. So
That's
These
for the
niggas
3
don't
months.
watch basketball though,
October,
yo.
November,
it's
December.
just not a good
I
fit,
mean,
Lamont. Like
as the game's played right now, he's getting better and better. I notice it. The
what?
scoring's going up.
How? But no, come
Well,
on,
what he
He's
gonna do
putting
when
up 30
LeBron get back on the
points.
court?
man. Stop.
Okay, listen, when LeBron get on the court,
Are y'all
LeBron has
watching the games, or are y'all watching the
Bro,
game?
he's chucking up threes and turning the
listen,
ball over,
LeBron has
bro.
to play off
He's
the
the leading
ball.
scorer.
See, this the thing. Why y'all blaming Russ? But I haven't heard anybody say anything about AD.
AD's the one
Oh,
looking disappointed.
my
I
guy,
gave
I
I
AD
said
mean,
something
smoke
about
already.
I
AD.
mean,
Yeah.
AD has no
Go look in
impact
the
on the game,
comics, my
but
guy.
I mean,
I'll
he is our
genuinely
only
He not
good
believe.
defensive
AD
player right
has
now.
more
So
impact. Needs a smarter player, bro.
But But see, the thing with
But he
AD
can still do
is
more.
his
Small
issue
player
is
putting up.
Like Russ plays no
AD.
defense.
AD needs to move to the 5, man. He needs to
You
move
know
to the
what?
5.
He
He
does.
Does
But
need to
they
move
does.
to a
can't. But
5.
right now
I
they
agree.
can't because they don't have
You
the
can't.
bodies. They don't have the bodies.
And I know that because they don't have nobody that's gonna back up AD at the 4 spot.
Right.
So I think they need because they got so many wings on their team, bro. I don't see the need for all those guards. I think they need to wave one of them guards and pick up a big or something. Because
Listen, you know what the
getting out
Lakers need to do?
rebound every game, bro, and y'all already playing
Who's
big and y'all
expendable
still
far
getting out
wise?
rebound.
I know this is gonna
Who's
sound weird.
expendable? Who would you get rid of?
Shit, pick and
Okay, let me tell
choose.
you.
Ain't none of them
Listen,
playing
listen.
great. You pick and choose.
Okay, listen. If I'm the Lakers, I'm waving away DJ, Ellington, and everybody. I'm picking out Matthews,
Come on,
who's
stop
still
it.
out
Why
there.
would we waive Ellington though?
No, but
No,
Lamar,
listen.
haven't
You're
even seen him
not.
play
You're not
yet.
gonna let
you
me
might have to
finish.
trade Russ, bro.
And you pick up Biombo, who's out there, who can get rebounds.
Who?
Who?
Bismack Biyombo.
Oh
Yes,
my
he's out there.
All right,
god.
No.
so I'm just gonna say
What do
this
you
right
mean,
now.
no?
I do think the
Oh
Lakers are
my
gonna pick
God.
up Kevin
That would
Love
be a
bad
good
idea.
pickup, but I'm
Yeah.
not dropping a Ellington to get him.
No, man. You don't want to be Biombo. Nope. I wouldn't
He
want
can
that one.
block
I
shots
mean, look,
better
bro.
than
Like, I
DJ.
think
No. Hey, I think
No.
the Lakers have a good chance of picking up Kevin Love if he gets bought out, but
Yes, Kevin loves
I
a
believe
chance
that
too.
too.
Yeah,
I
I
believe
But
said the
that's
but
just
same
mad.
thing
but
last
Dan
night.
You
That
know
Gilbert
what?
nigga,
That's
doesn't
a
want to
good
let him
fit.
go.
I think that
I
Dan
love
is.
Kevin Love. I
Dan
love
Gilbert
Kevin
don't
Love on
want
the Lakers.
that he doesn't want us buy him out because he knows he's gonna go to the Lakers and play with LeBron.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't want to help
It's literally the
LeBron.
reason why.
I'm not joking.
So
It's like
Lamont, if
That's
that
literally the
happened,
reason why.
Lamont, you think they can go small then like that? Would that be
Yeah,
good starter lineup?
I think so. Yeah,
Yes,
Well,
Kevin
you
Love
can't
can
that'd
put
be
100%
Love at the
smart.
play that.
five.
well,
You
Play
can't.
because
that.
then you can move AD to the 5 or
Yeah.
Kevin
Kevin
Love
Love to
can
the
play the
5.
5.
but see, Lamont. The
No,
problem
he
is
won't play
AD.
the
I don't
five.
think he wants to play the 5. He don't want to go down there and
Okay,
bang
You
then
like
could
you
that.
can
also.
put
He
then you
has
put
to.
K Love at the
He
5.
That's what
You
we're
has
gonna
to.
say.
put
You could
put
do what the Brooklyn Nets did and put K Love
Why
in the
you put
5. You could do
Caleb
it
at
either
the
way. It's a
five?
perfect match.
Hey, listen, don't sleep on DeMarcus. The Lakers might pick him up.
Nah, they don't
Nah,
need to
he's
pick up
washed.
DeMarcus now.
He's
No,
washed.
and
man.
they
Come
don't need
on
to
with
get
that,
AD.
We
man.
need
We
defense
don't
on
want
offense.
that.
We need
That's
defense
AD
on
boy.
offense.
That's AD boy.
Hey, I got a question. Why y'all talking about a team that's losing? How about somebody who winning, man?
Wow.
Oh,
Talking about
like your
talking
the
about
Bulls.
Yeah, like the
talking about the
Bulls.
Warriors. Talking about the
I
Warriors.
He
don't
talking
know,
about the
man.
Chicago
No, he
Bulls.
want
Like
to
That's
talk
what he
about
the
talking
Charlotte.
Bulls
about.
or
The
the
Bulls have
Charlotte
some
Hornets.
decent
The
He want
Bulls
to
He
players.
talk
talking
about
about
can't
Charlotte
his
We
win
just
Hornets.
Bulls.
lost
six,
tonight.
bro.
I'm not
They
happy
just
about
lost
my
to the
team. We
Knicks.
don't need to talk about the Bulls.
The boys play good.
They
Yeah, but
literally
we lost. I'm
choked
not
to the
happy about
Knicks,
that.
bro.
What do you mean you're
Yeah,
not happy?
that wasn't cool. DeRozan wasn't supposed to miss it. Well, he wasn't supposed to get that shot, but Levine is hurt right
Lonzo
now,
played like
so whatever.
trash,
Levine
bro.
ain't hurt, boy. If you out there playing, you ain't hurt.
Levine got a messed up finger. It's not on his shooting
Levine
hand,
is
but
hurt.
still.
If
Levine
you
is
out there
hurt.
playing, there's no excuses. He ain't hurt. He playing.
No, but Levine is
Well, that's why he
legitimately
didn't
hurt,
get the
bro.
last shot. Is all I'm saying. But I agree with you. But
That
nah,
ain't why he got the last shot. DeRozan didn't give him the ball.
it was Drew up for DeRozan to get the ball.
It
He's the
shouldn't
I
have
mean,
reason
been.
but
why you guys
DeRozan
came
had a
back in the
horrible
So,
fourth
I got,
game,
quarter.
so
bro.
is it true that
DeRozan
Caruso's
had a
Stop
your
horrible
hating on
game.
DeMar.
Hold on.
Oh yeah,
What'd you say?
Caruso balling, bro.
yeah? Is it true
Yeah,
Caruso's
Caruso's
your
hooping.
key player?
Yeah, he hooping. Lonzo
Like,
hooping too.
Caruso is
Yeah,
a
Boys
bro. The
play
Lakers
bad
mad
tonight.
about losing Caruso.
like the
Braun on the bench, pissed right now.
The Lakers should have
Hey,
kept Caruso,
Lonzo
bro.
Ball gonna make all defensive team this year.
Oh yeah, of course. That's
No,
all
of
he needed was
course.
a team around him. He got one.
He just
He
clamped.
loved John
He guarded
Julius
Julius
Randle.
Randle
I
today.
mean,
He clamped Randle.
didn't Lonzo
Yes,
have
he
like
did.
7 points though?
He clamped Julius Randle.
No, he
Relax,
claimed Julius
relax,
Randle, but like
relax.
he's got to give us more than 7 points.
No, he don't. What?
No, he
Nah, he's
don't,
doing
bro.
great.
Not as a point guard, bro.
Hey,
Pass the ball, take a couple
hey.
shots. You feel me?
See,
Levine and
yeah,
DeRozan carry it.
y'all see the start of the season for Russ the last 2 years been ugly.
Lamar, I already told you this.
Russ gonna be good. That's why I ain't worried about that.
Nah,
Russ,
Just last
That
year,
don't
just
I don't
last
know
excuse
year.
it.
about all that, man.
That don't excuse it for me, but it's fine.
I don't know, man. I just don't trust
Man,
Russ.
y'all gotta stop looking at these niggas like they robots or something, bro. These niggas is real people too, y'all. These niggas gotta get
Facts.
acclimated into they shit too,
Well,
bro.
no, I get that, but
what
I've
you
just
just
never
expect the
trusted
No,
Lakers
you
to
Russ.
be
don't get
playing like
that.
a well-oiled machine? Off, they just got together, bro.
Facts.
Right.
I don't know.
It's
This
just
team
five.
kind of
I
behind.
almost just 5
Niggas
games,
think
man.
these
So just let them see what
this
they
ain't
can
no
do in 2
fucking
Hey,
months.
video
LeBron,
game.
Bad
This ain't no
game.
if it's your
video
point
game.
guard,
This ain't no
Hey, but
video game.
Spiff, we gotta be real. They said the same thing when the 2017 Cavs when they was coming in, how they had all those signings and people were saying they were deep and this and that, and
Man,
they
none of
ended up
them
blowing
niggas
up that
was
whole
This is
Russell
not the
team.
same
Westbrook.
thing. This is
None
They
not
of
ain't
the
them
gonna
same
blow
thing.
up
niggas
that
was
team like
Russell
that.
Yeah, this is
Westbrook.
not the same thing. You
None of
guys are
them niggas
going.
was
You
Russell
guys are getting a
Westbrook,
little
dog.
wild. It's too early.
Period.
I don't know.
Too early.
You
Who
That's
who
too
they
early.
gonna trade? Because first of all, you can't trade Rush.
You can't trade nobody.
You're not trading AD. You're not trading Bron, and everybody else on the
I
team
just
don't have
don't
no value.
Yeah.
understand why y'all think a nigga that made the top 75 list is a bum. I never understood.
Yeah, this is crazy. So wait, if we're
Never
holding
understood,
Lakers to the same
bro.
standard, then the Nets should
No,
trade
I'm
both
not
players.
saying you. I'm
Nobody said
not
Russell
saying you,
LeBron. We
bro.
say he can't shoot.
No, I'm not
I'm
talking about you.
talking
I'm
about
talking about
them. I'm
what
talking about
T-shirts
the
just
ones
said.
that been on here. He talking about
Russell
Russell Westbrook
they
need to
cap.
go to the bench and this and
Yeah,
that.
that's crazy.
There's
It's
no reason.
y'all are freaking out for no reason.
All you got to do is Russell. They're gonna start. Let Russ start with them, and then when AD and Bron them sit down, leave Russ in there, and then when Russ sit down, let LeBron back in. It's not
No,
hard.
they need to
That's
look at
why.
what the Bulls are doing with DeMar DeRozan, how they get him going.
Yeah,
When they
that's
leave him in with the bench players and for like
Yeah.
most of the second quarter.
You feel me?
As long as Russ don't lose his mind like
that go
DeRozan
with
today.
that go
DeRozan
with
not
man.
passing the ball,
Vogel
he just
know
kept
how
shooting.
know
Vogel
how
doesn't
to
know how to do
Russ
that.
spazzed out
manage
in the fourth
superstars,
quarter.
He doesn't
Lamont.
know how to do that.
That go
Man.
with managing superstars, Lamont. That's what I was saying. I
That's
don't
the
think
guy
he
you
never
need to get
had
rid
this
of.
much star power before.
Yeah, he just don't know what to do.
It's like this.
That boy
Yo
said
had
they should
yo.
have the
This
Russ.
Hey,
this what I
you
don't
know
like.
who I would have got? My bad, Spick. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good, bro.
I would have got Rick Carlisle ASAP when he became available.
Yeah,
He wanted to go back.
Yeah,
He
he
wanted
a
to go to
great
Indiana.
coach.
I know he wanted to go to
Who was
Indiana.
that again?
But Rick Carlisle was not turning
Rick
down the Lakers
Carlisle.
if they would have knocked on the door. I would have.
Rondo wasn't having that shit.
No,
Rondo wasn't having that.
I think he got
Man,
some ties
Rondo
to
is a
Indiana, so he
peon. Why y'all
went
think
back.
Rondo matters so much?
yeah.
He's a peon, dog.
Rick
No,
Carlisle
but
would have been
nigga
nice.
could
doesn't
he
want
have
to
coached
coach.
LeBron though with how things went with Luka?
Rondo gonna pull that strap out on a nigga.
He's
Wait,
not
what?
turning down the Lakers though.
No, they need to stop thinking that they got the old and throwing the old players that won the championship and then thinking
Hey,
that shit gonna work.
yeah, that's
That
not
shit
gonna
don't
work.
work.
That's not gonna work. I'm just saying, like, they're gonna go on losing streak, and then people are gonna realize Vogel needs to get fired.
Right.
He's
Vogel's
gonna keep doing the
eventually gonna
same
get
dumb shit.
Bro, I heard the same thing about the Bucks coach last year. Fire. He won a chip.
They said the same thing
And
about
That's what I'm
it's
saying, bro. Like people
They
just
still
gotta
say he's a terrible
relax, bro.
coach. Even though he
And
won a
LeBron
championship,
didn't even play
Lamont.
the last
No,
two.
but
They still
Giannis
say he's
won a
terrible.
chip, not Bud.
This
though.
my question
That
for
was
y'all who
Giannis.
Lakers fans who complain.
Mhm.
Every time something go wrong, the first thing y'all say, fire this person, trade this person. It's not a video game, bro. Can you give it time, bro? Can you give
Right.
it time to see what it work? Y'all
But
already
how much
said
time?
he a
Hold
chip.
on. SB, they spoiled, man. I keep telling y'all this.
Yeah, they
Laker
spoiled.
fans
Yeah.
are spoiled.
No,
SB, how much
SB,
time are you talking, bro?
SB. No, my contention. I said they're the ones who are like trade this player and this player. I keep saying, I was like, bro, y'all. Every time we get a player, y'all want to get rid of him. What if the common denominator is
Right.
just simply the coach? That's been for the last 2 seasons. Like
He
some guy said,
won the
if we got Buddy
championship.
Hill,
Why would you
it'd be
get
better.
rid
I'm
of
like, come on, bro.
No, but
he
That's so
won
SB,
the
he
stupid.
chip
didn't
2
win
Buddy
it
years
Hill.
ago.
though.
Why would you
LeBron
get rid of
did,
a coach
bro.
who just
Yeah.
won the chip?
I mean, it
Same
happened.
reason
And
they
what was
got
the
rid of
Lakers
Tom
before that?
Thibodeau.
What was the Lakers at before that?
It
They was
happened.
being
They
terrible, bro.
spoiled, bro.
Trash.
Laker fans
They was
spoiled, bro. They ain't
trash.
used to
SB,
losing,
bro,
bro.
we
So
gotta
whenever they
Yeah,
give him
lose,
Lakers
they
was
lose
time.
getting
good
LeBron
shit.
destroyed.
didn't
No,
win the
wait.
chip.
Answer me this question. Why would you get rid of a coach who just won the championship?
I mean, it happened with the Showtime Lakers.
Bro, because
Before they
I know,
LeBron
hired
but
won the
that's
championship. He
then,
wasn't
man.
winning the
It's
championship.
That's
old,
20
but
years
still.
ago.
Hey, salute, best fighter. I see you in there, man. You
That's
ain't been on the
more than
panel in a
20
Why
minute,
years
funny
man.
as
ago.
hell.
That's more
Uncle
than 2 years. That's like
Freezy in
less
the
than
chat.
That's
80s, bro.
like
I'm saying,
40
but it's
years
2020 is
ago.
what I'm saying. Like, that was a long ass time, is what I'm saying. It's
But see,
2020.
my problem with
Right.
the Lakers, bro, they don't have like when it comes to their on the offensive side, they don't have like no ball movement. I just see a
That's
lot of
Vogel.
ISO
That's what
on
I'm
the
trying to tell you.
It's the
wings, bro.
LeBron system, bro.
Well, it's not. I'm
LeBron
not
not
putting
even
that
in the
I
on.
wouldn't.
No,
game
I'm
right
not putting that
now.
on LeBron.
I
That's
wouldn't even say it's
Nope.
LeBron's
I'm not
fault.
putting that on
Feed
LeBron.
He ain't
That's
been in the
AD. That's
game
all
right
I'm
Vogel.
waiting
now.
to see. I'm waiting to see
It
them feed
just,
AD like the Bucks feed Giannis.
Wait,
I need
what?
to see that.
bro, they
Bro,
feed
Whoever's
AD gets the ball and he ISO jab, 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 and
Right.
fadeaway.
And
Like
just
Yeah,
shoot the
But do it
ball.
But
That's
all
all he
he
game.
does.
has
Do it
consistently.
He
all
shoot too many
game,
jumpers.
not just sometimes. Do it all
if
game.
He
LeBron
does it
was
all
Hey,
playing
game.
for
Lamar,
He
I
shoot
got
too
a
many
question.
jumpers.
OKC,
That's what his problem.
Hey,
But I think
Lamar,
they
I got
scared
a
of him getting
question.
hurt.
I asked this question. Hold on, let me
needs to
ask
put
Lamar
his
this question,
shoulder
y'all.
into defenders and
I think
what up?
Spiff was the only one I asked this question before. So look, everybody been complaining that AD hasn't been playing like the best and they want to be the number one option, right? So would you think the Lakers will benefit more? This is just a question. I'm not saying they should do it. If AD goes to that Chris Bosh role like with the Heat, where he's like the shooter and defensive anchor, and Westbrook play the D-Wade role and LeBron play his role, how do
No.
they play better?
Oh,
that
hell
would
no.
make AD
LeBron needs to be the
worse.
third piece on this
That make
team.
AD AD worse.
By the way, let him answer first. Y'all chill.
You said so. AD go to the Chris Bosh role.
Yeah.
No,
and,
fuck no.
And Russ played
Fuck
the
no.
number 2 option. What up, Uncle Freeze? What's good?
You mean with even when LeBron come back?
Yeah, when LeBron come back, yeah.
No, fuck no.
I just don't think he's that great with shooter
But
like
you know
that.
what though? But you know what though? It's hard because AD is more efficient, so it's hard to just say put him.
He hasn't been this year so far.
I know, but you just wanted to stay out and just shoot threes.
Points.
I don't
But
know.
he ain't been the same.
You're
He's
trying to
supposed to
water down Anthony Davis.
I think they need to not try to mimic any other system because
Mhm.
I don't think we've ever seen a team with this unique type of skill set. So you got a Russ,
Right.
he's unique. You got LeBron, and then you got AD. I think they need to just figure out what works for them offensively and defensively, and just go with that because it's going to be something we never seen before. They can't try to
Right.
mimic
Facts,
other
Lamar.
stuff. That's not the same team.
I think
Or
LeBron has to
players.
prove he can play off ball. I think that's what.
Yes, it's LeBron.
Lamar,
He has to prove
But I'm never
Lamar.
in my life putting LeBron off ball, man. I'm not stupid.
Especially with that
I'm putting
point
that
guard, he
ball.
needs to hold the ball
I'm putting the ball in LeBron's hands, man.
Well,
every
So
time.
what you doing? What you gonna do with Westbrook?
The first half.
I don't know. I'll figure
That's
it
why I
out.
said
But
Russ. That's why I asked Russ need the ball, and you see how you playing it.
no, hold on. But you know what though?
In the
The
first
way
half,
they fix it.
About the
Hey, you know
ball.
Okay,
the easy
Lamar,
fix.
who's the best shooter? LeBron or Westbrook?
Oh, LeBron.
What?
But
Come
the
on
So
now.
easy fix.
you play LeBron off the ball
Well,
then.
neither one of them
Hey,
can
Let
really shoot.
LeBron play off the
I
ball.
mean,
Hey, SB, the easy fix for the Lakers: play defense, get in the transition. You ain't got to worry about it. Play fast, because that's what they did in 2020. Offense was hot garbage, so they said we just gonna get stops. We're gonna get in the transition. So that's the solution right there. But
wait, hold
that
on.
means
So
you
that
got
means you
to
got to take out
Offense was hot
DeAndre
garbage.
then. If y'all got to play fast.
no, because they were able to do that with Dwight and McGee.
Wait, hold on. Lamar. Did you say their offense was hot garbage?
Yes,
In
it is.
2020, it was.
What?
It was
Yeah,
garbage.
2020
it's always
was
been
bad.
garbage.
They were
It was
Yeah, they
bad,
had the
man.
number
That was
one
bad,
defense.
man.
They just had a terrible offense.
They were top 10 in scoring.
Caldwell Pope wasn't even consistent
Because of
scorer.
LeBron.
Because of
He
the
couldn't make a
transition and
basket.
defense.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
garbage.
They were number one in
bodies.
transition. They were number one transition team in the
No, I
NBA,
get that. But
and they were the number
their
one
offense was
defensive
not
team in the
garbage,
NBA.
bro.
Their
Yeah,
offense
it was
They
bad,
were.
man.
They ran no actual
Man,
set.
it wasn't that bad.
It was bad. It was bad.
The
It
offense?
was really bad.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. The
Yes,
defense
it
was the
was.
best.
This is why I keep telling y'all, you're not gonna have a
Bro, they
different
weren't.
offensive system
You're
as
acting
long
like
as
they
you
were
have
averaging
Vogel
like
there.
70 points a game. Like they.
That's not what I said. I said they were number one in the league in
Man, he
transition.
just missed
I
the
mean, their
whole point.
shooting
He
was
doesn't.
bad.
He's
Their
not
scoring was
good.
good.
I
The
feel
shooting
like I'm
wasn't
being
great.
No, but their
was
I
scoring
done
horrible.
was
told you
good.
Pope wasn't. He couldn't make a shot for a while.
They could
Hey,
score. No,
hey,
they couldn't
Spiff, my
shoot.
boy
They could
just be
score,
talking.
though.
Because
Does
they
he
were
know
He was
like
scoring in
airball.
where the
transition.
Lakers ranked in 3-point percentage? It was pretty low. Like it's
Yeah,
not
they
good.
were bottom of the league. Yeah,
Yeah,
3-point shooting.
The difference
Yeah.
between
They
shooting.
that has
couldn't shoot
always been
three
the
for
Lakers since
nothing.
LeBron got there.
Had terrible
I,
shooters.
I think to get the most out of Russ, man, I think everybody needs to adjust around him versus
What?
him
No.
adjusting to everybody else to get the most out of him. Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. If they play fast, hey.
I
No,
agree
I'm
with what was
saying
said earlier
I
about him
think
playing with the bench more. Not maybe coming off the bench, but playing
He don't
more
need to
minutes
come
on
off
the
the
bench
bench.
on the court
Russ
so that
needs
he
to come
could
off the bench.
pass it to their shooters. Because a lot of their starters ain't really the shooters he gonna pass it to. But off the
Right.
bench, he could do that more if they get healthy.
Russ needs to dominate second units more.
you just said that.
Oh,
Man, we
man.
just said that, bro.
Westbrook is not coming off the bench.
Hey,
Damn, ad
hold
lib,
on,
you keep saying the same shit. I'm gonna call you ad lib now.
hold on. Do y'all know who the fourth highest paid player is on the Lakers?
Who?
THT.
Yeah. When he get back and he running that point, Russ gonna slide down, LeBron gonna slide down, AD gonna slide. Everything gonna be cool.
Can Russ be a
Everything gonna be cool.
THT missing.
Now,
THT,
Kendrick Nunn gonna be running the point, not THT, bro.
Man,
That
cut it
sounds
off.
better than it would look.
I think
THT, the missing piece on. That's why y'all lose.
Nah,
Can Russ be a
that's not the
shooting
answer.
So what
guard?
do Nunn fit into this equation? What do
Y'all
Nunn fit
Lakers
in?
fans so lost. Y'all don't know what the problem is. Y'all just saying anything.
Yeah, I'm talking.
That's
It's
true.
me.
Lakers
No,
fan.
but
Hey, I'm a
Russ
LeBron
is
fan,
LeBron
man. I ain't no
fan.
Lakers fan.
LeBron
they don't see
fans.
nothing
It's a
with
difference.
facts.
Even worse.
Well, the Brown fans even more lost without LeBron on the court. They don't know what's going on.
Man, you a
You're
liar.
not even watching. You looking at
Everybody
LeBron
lost.
games.
They're looking at the highlights.
Yo,
That's
Everybody
Jones
lost.
too.
I
Jones,
told
you
you what's
watch the
gonna happen.
clips
LeBron's
too,
gonna
boy.
trade everyone away soon.
Only
Hey, I
LeBron's
got
gonna
a
trade
serious
everyone away.
question. Hey, for every
and the
LeBron,
players I
hold
like.
on, wait, I got a serious question for every
I
LeBron
know.
fan. Do y'all actually watch the game or y'all just
I
watch
told you.
LeBron?
Hold on. Hey,
No,
look,
I watched the
SB.
game.
No, SB,
Watch
you're
the
right.
full
But
game.
see, the Lakers they're not even the most surprising team that's struggling. I think Suns and the Clippers being 1-3 right now, but nobody's saying nothing about it.
I'm
No,
not
it's
shocked
the
about the
Nets.
Clippers.
The Suns
I'm not
and
shocked about the
Clippers.
Clippers. Kawhi's not playing.
Suns and
bro.
Clippers are 1-3. And
Oh, the Nets
nobody's
now?
saying trade CP3. Nobody's saying trade D
They're
Book.
not popular
Kawhi's
like
not
it. You know what I
playing,
mean?
Suns
bro.
beat the
Nobody's-
Lakers. We know they're gonna be okay.
People know more about the
Kawhi's not
Lakers.
playing.
I mean,
And
we
the
been knew the Suns were frauds. You know, so
Oh, I don't know.
know, but Lamont.
They're frauds. They're frauds.
And you know they got that little situation with the owner. They got that little situation going on.
No, they got eight. I think they got money problems, like internal.
No, they got the situation with the owner about the what was that, sexual harassment?
So Robert Sarver.
Who, the Suns owner?
Yeah, Robert Sarver.
Oh yeah.
He got some sexual assault and stuff allegations.
Sarver's a bad owner, bro.
And then the Clippers, they just hurt. Without Kawhi, they ain't that full power. So.
Well, no, but SB, you know.
I don't think they should be 1-3 though, man.
Who they play?
Who they play so far?
Mm-hmm.
They've lost to. I know they just lost to. I think the Cavs.
That's a bad loss. They should beat the Cavs without Kawhi.
All right, so they've lost.
Smoke the Cavs.
So here are their games right here. So hold on, that's preseason. All right, so they lost to the Warriors opening night. They lost to the Grizzlies. They beat the Blazers, and then they lost to the Cavs. So they lost to the Warriors, Grizzlies, and Cavs.
Who's their starting lineup?
The same starting lineup they had without just
starting lineup for the Clippers is going to be Paul George, Batum, Zubac, Reggie Jackson, and Eric Bledsoe. They got Kennard, Terrence Mann.
That lineup trash.
Winslow. That lineup is garbage.
That ain't got man started.
Bro, hey, no way I'm running Bledsoe and Reggie Jackson together.
Lamar, why are you smoking? Always.
Oh God, that don't look right.
Damn. And Paul George, this game right here, in the loss to the Cavs, Paul George only had 12 points.
I'm telling you, he be getting exposed when he by himself.
No, he don't. He played better. Don't do that.
I don't know. He was balling the game before that. He played against the Grizzlies.
Paul George plays better with Kawhi.
Don't do that. Y'all be quick to call somebody trash. Don't do that.
No, but
they lost to the Grizzlies though, Tayshaun.
Yeah, they did, but he balled out though.
Yeah, he dropped 41. Yeah,
hey, Ja for MVP.
Who?
Ja for MVP. Ja for Steph.
Hey, Ja showed me he's looking like one of the best leaders in the game right now.
Ja remind me of Prime D Rose.
No, he
That's why I was arguing with Mookie. Mookie was trying to put Trae Young over Ja.
Allen Iverson and D Rose, a hybrid between them two.
No, he's just one of those athletic point guards, but he
that's what I'm saying.
He's like
D Rose with leadership.
Yeah, and a jump shot. He developed his jump shot fast.
D Rose had a jump shot.
It took Rose.
No, he didn't. Not at that stage.
Not that
at that stage.
Had to come in talking about Paul George.
D Rose had a jump shot.
Way off.
He did not have a jump shot at that time when he came in the league.
He was making clutch jump shots rookie year.
He couldn't shoot. He couldn't shoot.
No, but he couldn't shoot, but he was knocking down. He could knock down.
He was okay. He's a decent shooter. I'm just saying.
He couldn't shoot threes that well, but he
do you agree with this?
Rose couldn't shoot.
Bang says he better than D Rose.
And cap blocks on.
Did he win a MVP
not right now?
I don't want to talk about that.
It's hard for me to say better than Prime D Rose. That's tough.
There's not a lot of players better than Prime D Rose.
He had the potential to be though, but he's not right now though. No.
Shit, I got my first to see D Rose against
if he
college, man.
He better than if you say he better than Prime Rose, then you might as well say he better than Steph Curry right now. Then.
Nah,
we're not going there. We're not doing that.
I'll go there with anybody, bro. D Rose is the one. He was.
But
the
no,
one.
I'm just saying.
It's nasty. Them injuries, man.
The reason why I say that because every time Ja play against Curry, he hoop Curry every time they play. I think he got Curry number. I ain't gonna.
Not necessarily because the last regular season game, Ja didn't do too good. He just came back in that playing game and improved his jumper, and he went off.
They just beat the Warriors. What are you talking about? They just beat.
They just beat the Warriors. But I'm saying though, not every game. I mean, these past two games, you can say that, but not every game.
Yes, not every game. And what did Steph do tonight? I'm assuming Steph went ballistic too.
He had 36. 36, 8, and 7.
A light 36.
And even in the game when they got eliminated in the play-in, Steph dropped 40. So it's not like Steph wasn't going right back at him with some some crazy shots. It was his team let him down.
How old Steph Curry now?
Like
33.
30.
Yeah, I think he's
how many years do y'all think he can keep going?
With that jump shot, he got a lot more years because he's just gonna become a shooter.
Man, catch and shoot.
They was talking about that rookie. You seen him hit that rookie at the top of the like by half court. He shook the shit out of him.
No, what happened? Who Steph did?
Yeah, the rookie from Sacramento that they keep talking about got the lockdown
Oh, Mitchell,
defense.
Mitchell,
Are you talking about off
Oh,
Davion
night?
Mitchell. I
he
mean,
broke Mitchell.
Yeah, he
Off
shut the
night.
shit out of him.
Mitchell thought that lockdown was gonna work on Steph.
But nah, he been clamping people though. They talking about he
He
might be
has.
all defensive team his rookie year. That's
yeah,
crazy.
that
has
boy
been
was bad.
clapping people.
That boy bad in
Steph put
college.
his
Man. That
ass
boy
on
full
notice,
blood.
like, boy, this my land out here. Don't come out
Hold on,
here.
let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find that clip because I ain't see it.
Hold on.
With a
What
behind
was
the
Steph
back
stat line that
cross.
game though? What did Steph do that game? Because I heard ain't nobody had a good game against him yet.
I think he had 28. I think Steph had
Yeah,
28.
with the step back. The behind the back cross, he was out of there.
It said everybody he guard. It said everybody Donovan Mitchell guard. Devon Mitchell. I don't know how his name might be said different. They said they not.
I think it's Devon. I don't know. It's Devon. I don't know. I remember seeing him in college, man, playing. That boy's tough.
Yeah, Steph Curry had 27, 10, and 7. He still had 22 though. I don't know. He keep playing good like this. They gonna trade De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox looking real expendable right now.
Are you crazy? For who?
No, they got.
I thought he was hooping.
No, De'Aaron
I mean,
Fox.
he hoop.
They gonna try.
But you gotta remember, they got Mitchell and Tyrese Halliburton on their team.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox.
He might go. He might be Halliburton.
I mean, they doing him a favor though. I mean, get him up out of there. If he should want to get up out of there, they doing him a favor.
Buddy Hill's getting traded this season for sure.
They talking about they might if Ben Simmons actually get his act together. They talking about they might send Ben Simmons to Sacramento. That's what I heard.
I don't think he want to do that, man. I don't think he want to go to Sacramento Kings.
He ain't got no choice.
Ben Simmons with Luke Walters, fuck
that'd be horrible. That'd be horrible.
I'll try to get everything from him. I need Fox, Buddy Hield.
But then again, he be in California. Then be in California. That might be okay for him then.
Yeah, he want to chase them.
He
want to
be
Hollywood women.
He ain't gonna win nowhere anyway. So I mean, he might as well go.
He ain't gonna say that.
I will. He ain't winning.
If he go to Sacramento, he ain't winning.
Unless he come off the bench.
I ain't gonna lie. You get Davion Mitchell and Ben Simmons on the same team. That might be one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're gonna be. They're gonna
score.
They're gonna be locked.
Davion Mitchell's a better scorer than what people give him credit for, though.
Yeah, he can score.
I thought it was gonna be Minnesota. He gonna go to. That's what I thought.
What's the guy from Minnesota?
Who you gonna trade?
Anthony Edwards.
Russell.
Yeah, he been balling too.
I doubted him, bro. He nice. Anthony Edwards nice.
I get D Russell. I get D Russell for Simmons.
He was going at Giannis.
I agree with that.
I
think that would be the best trade they could make, bro.
Yeah, no.
Hold on. What trade was that, Jones? Say that trade again.
I think I don't know who said it, but D'Lo for Simmons. I think that would work out for both teams.
Nah,
and another thing I said, just get him the hell out of there, man.
But hold on. Philly said they want a star back. They're not just taking no D'Lo.
Yeah, they ain't taking no D'Lo.
Yeah,
you better come with more than D'Lo. You're gonna have to come up off something else.
And
that's what makes the deal tricky, because they not just settling for no borderline. They said they want a star in return. They talking to Dames. That's what they looking at. They talking about heavy hitters. Yeah, they're not gonna get Dame, but they trying to get heavy hitters. So basically, what they trying to do is, I think they just gassing up Ben Simmons' head. So when he come back, like they the whole time they saying we only gonna trade him for like the best of the best. So like they trying to like low key make him believe in him or something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he gonna play for. I feel like he gonna play out this season for Philly.
What's going on with James Harden though, yo?
What is going on? I haven't seen one Nets game this year, so I can't even cap and act like I
think it's like, in the playoffs when they stop making them calls and shit, and he don't get them easy baskets. I think it's translating over to the regular season now with that new rule.
I wouldn't say it's my question. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watched him in the Nets game either, but I wonder what his free throw attempts looking like, because
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That he usually get them easy.
He get like 15 frees.
Yeah,
get like 50 free throws a game.
He averaged 12 free throws last year.
I think I watched their second game, but I haven't seen a lot of their games.
Watching them.
I see a little bit of the Philly game, just a little bit of it.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull up his box score when they played the Hornets.
This man had 14 points
Miles
the other
Bridges
night.
been hooping too, though. Miles Bridges been balling.
James Harden has been running to the web.
You said Miles Bridges or Mikal?
Hold on. When they played
James Harden has been running to the web, and he cannot get foul calls. He's jumping into people, y'all.
I said Miles Bridges.
Yeah,
Miles.
Hey, Lamar, if they screaming,
Miles from Charlotte. Okay.
Lamar, if they screaming bench Russell Westbrook. They need to bench James Harden.
Relax. Okay, now
But
he's
hold
not
on.
a
Let me
detriment
pull
to
up
the
his
team.
stats. So against
Bro,
Charlotte,
look at his stats this year, bro.
against Charlotte, he went 15 points,
That's ass.
7 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 to 16 shooting. And actually, look, this is similar.
That's
To, this
Lonzo
is
numbers.
And this is what Russ shot from the 3-point line yesterday. 2 of 8 from the 3-point line.
This man putting up Lonzo numbers and niggas talking about. Come on,
You mean
bro.
Russ numbers?
Lonzo.
Nah.
So yeah,
that's
yeah,
Lonzo. Lonzo.
Hold on, let me go to the
numbers,
next game. Let me go to the next game.
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
They say Joe Harris ain't doing well. That's what's really
Yeah, that whole team is missing Kyrie right now, bro. And I'm
not trying to hear that. James Harden is superstar.
Okay, against Miami, James Harden, 14
getting
points,
exposed.
4-12, 3 of 8 from the 3-point line.
Ass.
7 rebounds, 7 assists, minus 12 on the night.
Nah, the Nets miss Kyrie for real, y'all.
But what do that guy do with James Harden play right now, though?
Well, if you only got to guard James Harden and KD, I mean,
but hold on, he was on the team by himself, putting up 30. So what that?
Yeah, see Kyrie, Lamont, you don't see Kyrie coming anytime this season? Maybe.
Nope.
You don't get that back.
No. I see him coming back because what he's doing, he's slick. He's waiting for the new mayor to get elected in. The new mayor's already basically promised that he's going to take away that mandate. So he's just kind of waiting. The mayor's probably going to get elected probably within the next month. I don't know how quickly those things work, but the new mayor that's probably going to win the election, he's already said, like, in no certain terms, he was basically saying Kyrie would be fine. We're going to get him back on the court. So he's basically saying it.
Right.
That's a wise man. Right. He want his city smart and happy.
Right.
Yeah, so he winning. He know how to win them votes.
But James Harden, but don't lie, them numbers.
I would do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you know when they need that vote, they gonna tell you.
For sure.
Hey, look,
Kyrie, man, he's a hell of a basketball player, man. What he can do with that basketball, man.
Hey, Lamont, you already know when they need that vote, they gonna tell you anything you want, bro. Our president told us on 4K, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, bro.
And y'all listen to him, which is the bigger problem, but we don't got to talk about that.
No, we didn't listen to him.
we ain't vote on here, that.
We didn't do that.
So they haven't played that rookie Cam Thomas. What's going on with that? I thought he's still a big part.
He a rookie. That's the big key in that. He a rookie.
I know, but
it's hard to play these stars.
Because I seen him. They sent him down to the G League. I seen that.
Yeah, I want to stick with the James Harden. Yeah,
James Harden.
Because y'all just killed Russell Westbrook. Y'all were talking about he need to get benched. Y'all ain't saying nothing about Harden.
If James Harden turning the ball over 10 times, he not playing well.
Yes, he been turning that ball.
You know why they say that? You know why they say that? Because he played with LeBron James. That's why people say that.
What you mean? Harden playing with KD?
Jones.
That's the.
This man Harden been turning the ball over like crazy too.
I ain't got no excuses for him. We need to get it together.
But I'm saying
LeBron or KD. People hate LeBron more than KD.
Where the trade Harden chance at?
No. Where's the bench Harden shit at?
Let's be serious though. We can't bench Harden on that team. There's not even enough. See, it's different for the Lakers. They have a facilitator in LeBron. They don't need Russ to do that. They don't need Russ driving the hoop and making it harder for other players. That's the only reason I say bench him, not because he ain't got the skill, because he'd be better with the second unit and help them play better. I'm not saying bench him because he's bad. I'm saying bench him because the rest of the team need his help.
No, KD he can still help him without being on the bench.
So what's your point?
KD not trying to facilitate.
He did it when
KD's
he was
not
out.
He's not that
he
great.
Can do it, but that's not his thing, bro. He can do it, but it's not his thing. He's played with Steph, Russ. He likes point guards. Let's not do too much.
Man, James Harden look like he need to come out the bench as a six man.
Who do y'all think is better, Kyrie or Harden?
He needs to lose like 20 pounds for sure. I think that injury got him big.
He putting up OKC numbers.
Kyrie wouldn't. If you were Kyrie, you wouldn't play with Harden or Durant no more. Why you say that?
Because Bang said that he felt like that they did Kyrie wrong, basically, for real.
What they do wrong?
Turned his
he
back
doing
on
wrong?
him. Like he
KD just said we need him.
Turned his back on him.
KD just said we need him.
Was they all supposed to sit out and sit with him?
I don't know, but that's what Bang was saying.
Well, KD in the interview just said we need Kyrie.
So I believe that. I believe what Bang saying. Honey Bun been exposed. That's a fact.
Trust me, Kyrie's jealous.
Hey,
okay.
All right,
you know what
though? I bet the Lakers look. Who's the third option for the Nets? If Kyrie's healthy, the third option probably is
James Harden.
Why don't y'all do a
Yeah,
straight
it's
up
James
trade
Harden.
Harden for Westbrook?
Right.
Nah, cut it out. See what I'm
Right.
saying? Don't do too much.
No,
Calm
no,
down. Calm
fuck
Right.
down.
no.
Why
I'll
you
trade
hold
Kyrie
on,
for
Jones? Let me ask you
Westbrook.
this. Hey
I'll
Jones,
take Kyrie all day. Lamar,
why you
don't do
don't got
this.
the same temperament for Harden as you do Russell Westbrook?
Man, like I said, I haven't seen all the Nets games this year, so I can't speak on that. But I've seen 4 of the Lakers games, and I've seen this shit look
So why
bad.
you ain't watching them and that's your team?
Listen,
Kyrie, my favorite player, and he's the reason I like that team, and he's not playing, so I'm not really
Harden's
interested.
So
And
you
I don't
still
Harden's still
expect
favorite
better
much
than
without a
Westbrook.
starting caliber point guard.
So you're a low key LeBron lover,
No, I'm
and
a Bulls
you
fan.
watch the Lakers because you want to see LeBron.
No, I
That's
watch the
what it
Lakers
is.
because they're favored in the West. You don't have to speak for me. I can tell you they're favored in the West, and
Yeah,
that's why I'm watching
okay.
them. And then I made a
Yeah,
bet with Lamont,
okay.
and I wanted to see how it played out.
Hey, put your
What?
cash up in the private chat.
You think
Nah.
LeBron is the GOAT low
Put your
key?
cash up in the private chat, man.
I'm cool,
You low
Man.
key think LeBron the GOAT low
What
key?
happened?
bro. I got a lot of respect for LeBron, bro. I've never said I
lost
didn't,
the
but he ain't
bet
the
to
GOAT.
him.
That's tough.
Oh, I did lose it. He got me on it. LeBron got hurt, so he caught me slipping.
What was the Lakers?
Jackson said, "Drop the link, Lamont."
I know I'm dropping the link right now.
What was the Lakers records the last 2 years? The first 5
I don't know.
games.
And then I did say
No,
KD
I'm
was a
asking
leader at
Lamont. I'm
playmaking. I
asking
said he
Lamont.
can play make.
I'm asking Lamont. Hey Lamont, what was the Lakers first 5 games record the last 2 years before?
I'm getting off of this, y'all. Later.
All right,
bro.
I don't know. I'm about to pull it up. Let me pull up. So you said the Lakers. You said the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Just
What
like the
was
start
that
to the
first
season.
5 games? Yeah.
All right, Lakers.
Because they
regular
lost their
season.
first 2 games the last 2 years, and niggas wasn't talking about
Regular
trading
season.
niggas and you know what I mean.
All right, here I'm pulling it up for last year right now. It's got to be Bees.
Yeah, what the name say? What the name say, Lamont?
My name is Anthony. Hold on,
My name is Anthony. Yeah,
my name is. I can't see the whole name because it's so long.
Put it on the screen.
Hold on.
Why you change your name?
It says my name is Anthony Baby Back Bitch Davis.
It ain't gonna fit. It ain't gonna fit. I'm trying to. Why you on him?
Bees, you stupid, man.
Why you on him so tough?
Cause he a baby back bitch.
Hey, man, I thought it was soft serve.
That too.
Okay, so damn, hold on, that's not the right one.
And cap blocks ain't on. And Theo, I didn't see your question. You talking about ducking them questions.
Okay, so for 2020, like Spiffy's saying, this is how the Lakers started off the year. They started off the year 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to the Clippers. Then they beat the Mavs and the Timberwolves. Then they lost to the Blazers.
And did they win the 5th game? Or
then they went on a 4-game win streak.
Okay.
They went on a 4-game win streak. They lost one and then went on another 5-game win streak. So yeah, they I mean, I could see how it was looking rocky in the first couple games.
You feel me?
I could see how it was
the
looking
same
rocky.
shit. It's just we lost the game 5 and they did.
So
you gotta give them with the Lakers. You just gotta.
I'm gonna go to the previous season because you said look at the previous season.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if the previous season count. Ain't that the year they had
No, they had AD for 2 years. The 2 years
Okay,
they
hold
had
on.
AD.
Okay, so this one they
call it man Salphony.
They started the season pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie. They lost the first game. This is 2019.
Clippers, right?
Yeah, up to the Clippers, but then they went on a one. They went on an 8-game win streak. Then
I bet.
Cooking.
I bet.
Yeah, they was cooking. I ain't gonna lie. They started cooking everybody.
Because everybody knew they role and they could play it right.
That's tough.
You know, KD averaged 5. Was KD averaged 5 assists like the last 5
sliding past Harden, boy.
Yeah, ain't nobody
sliding past Harden.
I'm on your ass.
They don't got Kyrie, bro. What can I say, bro?
Yeah, bro, they got 2 all-stars, 2 superstars.
They got 2 superstars and James Harden putting up Lonzo numbers. Come on,
that's not acceptable.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What them free throw attempts look like this year? Ain't
Ain't nothing wrong with James.
He gets to the free throw line.
He's just big. He gotta lose weight.
Bees, that new rule
You
change
said if
affecting
Lonzo
that
Ball
man, bro.
clamped Julius Randle, why did he get 16? He's not a big. Randle shot trash against Lonzo. Go back and look. He was clamping.
Lonzo's a great defensive player.
How you gonna out rebound Randle? Like we only got we don't have.
Yeah,
we only
average a
got
triple
one
double
big
first
man.
game.
We need another big man.
Hey, Spiff. I think this new offense they're running, it's just gonna take him a couple weeks to figure out how he gonna play in it. That's all.
Who you talking, the Lakers or Harden?
Harden, because D'Antoni gone, so they ain't doing the 7 seconds or less anymore.
Right.
So that way he's normally used to be running. You know what I mean? He ran down in Houston.
Yeah, he's soft, but he ain't as soft as AD bitch ass, bang.
So you're saying Harden like D'Antoni made? You think D'Antoni the reason why he be?
No, I'm not saying that. If you remember last year when Harden went to the Nets in the beginning, remember Harden went like 2.5 weeks. People was like, "What's wrong with him? He ain't scoring. He ain't doing this."
But there was 2 other superstars on the floor
Right, but
too.
but when he started, he found his way. Right?
Yeah.
He just finding his way right now with this team. It's a different dynamic.
I agree.
I think he's gonna be fine, but to average like 17, I'll at least expect Harden on a bad day to at least give me 22 a game.
Yeah, I mean, look, Anthony Davis averaged 30. Niggas still can't win. So what's the point?
But that 30 be like in garbage time, man.
No, it don't, man.
No, that's not true. Because Anthony Davis.
Man, come on.
Hey,
how many games did I think?
How's the garbage time in the game was close?
That ain't true. Because
I'm talking about the first 2 games I seen.
Hey, if you look up AD in fourth quarter scoring, that nigga ranked like 105. He get all his points in the beginning of the game, bro.
Oh, I was talking about AD. My bad.
That's what I'm talking about. AD.
So so the point. So that just tells you right there that it's not all in garbage time.
It's not.
I just didn't like all them Thunder players scoring in the paint. That was unacceptable.
Yeah,
man, Melo don't got no defense, man.
It ain't all on Melo. We know he don't play
Carmelo?
Yeah.
What you thought he was gonna play the man?
No, I'm just saying like
How
saying
you doing?
I'm basically
I know he
saying
gonna
like
play.
if you're not giving you nothing on the offensive end,
pull up.
if you're not giving you nothing on the offensive end, just put him on the bench.
Hey, Bang, that's why I disagree with you. See, Rush impacts winning, and he can impact losing. AD don't impact nothing. He just out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
James Ennis is still out there.
Man,
One of the Lakers trying to get in.
is not the solution, man.
I think
said what?
James Harden been
I'm just saying he's
exposed.
another wing.
Another wing. Y'all just need to let them play, bro. How about that? Wait and let them get their.
I thought they could have. I thought if Gerald Green didn't retire, I would have liked him as a pickup. I wouldn't have minded.
Yeah, Gerald Green coaching the Rockets now.
Yeah, he retired. He officially retired as coaching now.
Yeah, Lamont was right. Melo dropped 27 one night, then 4 the next night.
Man, I told you, bro. I knew it was gonna happen, man. I saw. Look, I seen it in Portland for 2 years. Like, and when it was going in, like the crowd went crazy.
And where? You seen it in where?
In Portland. When Melo
See
was
what
in
in
Portland.
Losing?
When Melo would have a big night, drop like 28, 27. But the next night he'd come, like for us, he came out the next night and dropped 0. At least he gave y'all 4 points.
I mean, but they ain't gonna talk about the bad with Melo in Portland because nobody don't care when y'all losing.
People be like, "You thought you said he was washed." I was like, "All right, wait till next game."
Right? Yeah. That's all they good about playing.
When that nigga hit him with that in and out, he looked at wash, Lamar. When that nigga hit him with that in and out, he looked at
What about
Dwight?
Dwight top 100 for y'all? He ain't doing nothing.
That in and out, he looked slowed in him up because he went for one of those. I'm talking about that was one of the worst in and outs ever, man. One of the slowest. He fell.
He hit him with that in and out. It was done.
He might well be prepared for the big 3, man.
Hey, Lamont, you know what today was, right?
What you mean?
It was Joakim Noah Day, man. He retired. And I was thinking, man, I looked at his accolades, man.
Yeah.
If AD made the top 75, I don't know, man. I might have to switch him out for no. I'm playing.
Oh, come on.
Man.
I'm playing.
No, you're not. You dead serious.
Nah, I would have said it. Nah, look, people clipping bad takes. Now I'm being careful joking around now.
All right, hold on. I gotta shout out this company real quick before we continue on. See, a lot of people don't know about it, man. It's a banking app. It's called Albert. All right, this app will allow you to borrow money instantly, no credit check. If you're in a bind, you need some quick cash in your bank account, all you got to do is go to the app, borrow like 10, 20. If you need something for gas, you're struggling for the week. I mean, I had to send it to Goat Mike because Goat Mike was struggling last week. I had to send him the Albert app, get him some quick cash. Right? It's like, hey, look, John, I was about to hit the Albert app to pay Jones. I'm out of money, man. I was about to hit the Albert app to send Jones his $50, man. Look, and then not only that, though, the best thing about it is you can manage your spending, right? It helps you manage your spending because you link it to your bank. So it takes a certain amount out of your bank account. You can set $10, $20, $30 a week, whatever you want to save, and you put it in a separate debit card that's attached to your Google Pay. So they'll give you a virtual card that you can take and use other places, but it's really how you save. And all this is one of the best features on it because this is where we struggle the most. This is at least where I struggle the most is saving and budgeting.
Same.
So it doesn't just allow you. And then when you borrow money from the Albert app, the best thing about this, like here, you see you got $100 instant funds you can borrow out of 500. They don't charge no interest on it. So they ain't gonna hit you. They ain't gonna crack you over the head for borrowing money. They just gonna let you borrow it. You got to pay it back in 14 days. You borrow $10, you pay it back. You got 14 days to pay it back. No credit checks, none of that stuff. It's all based on your direct deposits that hit your banking account, and that's how they determine how much you can borrow. So they give you a limit. If you pay that limit back, then they'll raise your limit more. Your limit can go up to 500. But if you use the banking app the right way, you shouldn't have to borrow money too often from Albert. You shouldn't have to borrow it because you should have your spending in order right here. No more going into the negative. All right, it'll help you manage those weird subscriptions. You know how we all get tied in them subscriptions. It'll help cancel some of these subscriptions that keep hitting your account. Maybe you don't use these services no more, and it'll help you get your funds back in order. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Man, download the Albert app. Make sure y'all check it out. And again, if you're in a financial bind and you need to borrow some quick cash, no credit check, need to get your savings and spending in order, you want to download this app, get it on your phone immediately, man. I'm putting the link in the chat right now. Make sure y'all check them out, man. The people at Albert's, they seem like some good people, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do it raise your credit for doing that?
No, but again, when you manage your budgeting, when you can start paying off debt. So it's about managing and allocating the money to the right places.
Let me go ahead and hit that for a 10K.
I actually checked them out. The thing with me is the one thing I like the most is if you do borrow money from, it's interest free. You go all these payday loan places, they charging 70% interest on some of these loans. Like you borrow 500 from them, it's interest free. It's no stress. They're not trying to kill you with fees. There's really an app that's really designed to help you get your finances in order and get back right. But yeah, I'm putting that link in the chat, man. Make sure y'all check that out. All right, Bees.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nicholas Brown is right, man. Get them likes up. Yeah, but I put the Albert link in the chat. Look, like I said, I know some of y'all is in a bind. I know some of y'all's in a tough spot. Like, let's not act like we all, got it like that, man. You need gas for tomorrow. You need to get groceries for the week, man. Get the Albert app. You can have that money. You can get it instantly. When you hit that instant cash, it ain't no waiting a couple of days. It's instantly in your bank account in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it because I just went through some shit the last couple of days.
Right, fuck, that's what
I'll be doing stupid shit.
Just mess with the Albert app. I put the link in the chat, man. Everybody should download it, man. It's gonna help. It's gonna help you get your funds in order, man.
Yeah.
Great.
I lost 2 bitches in 24 hours, nigga. I'm mad. Look, Shorty left me because I was on. Look, shut up, bro. Look, Shorty left me because I was on Instagram fucking with the ex again, and then 8 hours later, my Instagram got hacked, bro. I'm like, bro, you telling me I was 2?
You told us this. Oh, you told us about this.
You Shorty with the 2.
Yeah, bro.
So you win.
All right, Lamont, change the subject, man. Change the subject. Please.
I'll be fucking.
Change the subject.
Oh man, let me drop the link again, man. I'm gonna see if I can get.
You thought you could finesse the finesse and got finessed.
You got finesse.
Hold on, she hacked your IG?
Nah, she didn't. I don't know who hacked my shit, but it couldn't have been nobody else.
Yeah, she
Could have
got
been,
you.
but yeah,
she
bruh.
got you.
That ain't all she got too, but I'm gonna keep the rest cool. But yeah, nah, I took L the last couple days. It ain't been foolish.
Dang,
Yes.
man. Well,
I
Jones,
was
make
like,
sure you
damn.
get that Albert app, man. We're gonna get you back right, man.
Yo, to the
Oh
man.
God, I'm like, God be moving for her. That's cold.
I got
Albert is always
I got a
there
question.
when you need
I got a question. So, what
Yeah.
team so far surprised y'all that might make a run, and what team that you shocked that is trash right now?
The teams that I'm shocked about right now. Let me pull up my standing. I was just talking about that right there.
And then what team you surprised that is actually doing better than you think?
Right now, I haven't been watching a lot of it lately, so I can't. Really
You know who's surprising me?
Who?
I said this at the beginning of the show. The Wizards surprising
You
me.
did say that.
And then the team that I'm most disappointed in right now, it's got to be it's an equal tie between the Suns and the Clippers.
Okay.
But it's only
How's
4
Utah
games
doing?
in. It's only 4 games in.
How Utah doing?
Utah's solid. They number one. They number one in the West.
Okay.
They 4-0.
Okay.
That's why I said. That's why I feel like the Bulls' real test was against Utah instead of the Knicks, but we lost the game. We almost came back and won.
They can't win them all. The Knicks was a tough test. I like the way they battled
y'all
back and gave themselves
4-1,
a chance
right?
to win.
I mean, I'm expecting the Bulls to be like the Knicks of this year. I
The
expect them to be
Bulls
like
4-1, right?
Yeah, 4-1 now.
Bulls 4-1. That's like so. You got the Knicks 4-1, Hornets 4-1, Wizards.
The Knicks
4-1,
the number 1 seed right now,
and the Bulls 4-1. The Heat are 3-1. And you got the Cavs 3-2, Bucks 3-2, Sixers 3-2, and Hawks 3-2.
I'm shocked about the Six. Well, I'm not because Ben Simmons ain't
Man,
playing.
what's the name was going at the Bucks yesterday. I was watching the Timberwolves. They was going at them.
Oh, they beat them, didn't they? Yeah, because I heard
they won.
What's his name? D'Angelo Russell went off.
Yeah, and Anthony Edwards. Joe got a big dunk.
Anthony Edwards, nice.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, he looking like he next. He could be one of them dudes.
Yeah, he go to the rim with that energy.
Now Edwards is looking like if his jump shot get locked in, he could be.
He gonna be the next one.
Yeah.
So do you expect? So you expect him? Who's gonna be better, Melo or Edwards?
Both.
I think Anthony.
Like, I'm talking about who's gonna be the better player.
They different.
Edwards.
I think Edwards gonna be better though.
Gonna be a little better.
But Lonzo gonna get more hype.
Yo, what's good with y'all, panel?
What's good, Nico?
What's good?
Nico, what are your thoughts on everything we've been talking about? We was focused in on the Lakers, man, and some of their issues earlier, and then we talked about Harden. What are your thoughts on anything we talked about?
Well, I'm gonna speak from Laker fan perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, when have the Lakers really started off hot in years? I don't think I've ever seen them just go on a run early in the season, especially LeBron, bro. Like, people never see Bron win early. He really got to get the legs going. I really don't like the people shitting on Russ this early, bro. Like, come on, bro. He played 5 games.
Right.
He gonna look like a turnover machine because he's always trying shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just what he is.
But is
You gotta
that
figure
okay?
out what works, man. You know what I mean? You gotta figure out what works.
Yeah, like just let him get his legs under him, bro. He's playing for the Lakers. He back home. He playing with less space on the floor. Let him figure himself out. Like, it's gonna take time. As far as James, bro, he ain't getting fouls and he fat. So that's all I can say on him.
I like the Austin Reeves kid. I think he's gonna be pretty good for the Lakers.
I like him too, but
yeah, he do his
you
job.
Rely on him. You can't rely on him though.
I'm not relying on him. I'm just saying I think he's pretty. He looks like he's pretty good.
Pump fake game. He got a nice little triple threat pump fake game.
But you know what? He pissed me off when they played because AD kicked it out to him for a wide open 3. He was wide open. And instead of taking a wide open 3, the shot clock was running down. He swings it over to Russ, and Russ was contested. And Russ had to take a contested 3 at the end of the shot clock.
I know which one
and I
you're
was
talking
like,
about.
man, I was like, what?
You're talking about Russ was in the corner, right?
Yeah,
Right
Russ was in the corner,
Yeah.
contested. I'm talking about Reeves was wide open. It was knocked down. And he passed the ball to Russ, and Russ was contested at the end of the shot clock. That was one of them passes where I talk about AD kicked it out because he was getting triple and double team, and they jacked it off.
He got to be prepared to shoot, man.
Just got to put him
Lamont,
over to the side.
Look at what I just sent you on IG. They got a video of James Harden. I feel like this is probably why he trashed because he's still playing the game the same way he was playing at first, but he's not getting the calls. James Harden first 5 games this year, he had 4 free throw attempts the first game. Second game, 4 free throw attempts. Game after that, 1 free throw attempt. In the last 2 games, 3 at each one. He's still shooting. He shots running into people. Think he's not getting.
He's so worried about the ref instead of the basket.
But you know what though? I mean, as much as it's hurting James Harden's numbers, I like it for the game though.
Yeah.
Because it was starting to get too
out of
petty.
hand.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I ain't gonna lie. I
Like
think this.
Trae Young.
I ain't gonna say this the new norm.
It made it boring, man. It
for
made
James
it boring.
Harden. I don't think it's the new norm for James Harden, but I think he not gonna be the same. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
I
like
he is getting older, Steph. He is getting kind of older.
It ain't that he's getting old. He modeled his game around them calls, getting them calls.
I just think that with the new rule, they watching closer to make sure they see his play style rather than just calling shit for no reason now.
Well, what they doing is it's easy to tell what's natural and what's not natural. He was doing a lot of stuff like kicking his arms
natural,
out,
right?
doing
his arms into people,
or when he comes off a screen. He literally, like, he knows
kick
the
his feet out,
over.
right.
He kick his feet
I
out.
mean, who else is affecting other than
Trae Young?
Harden?
Trae Young would get off screens and make niggas run into him for three every time.
And then try to chuck up the shot.
Steph Curry also, he would consistently try to bait it.
Steph don't need to though. That's the only difference.
Steph would bait it. I felt like Steph would bait it just because.
Yeah, he just had that luxury.
Like, Steph's still going bananas without this stuff. Like, he's going ballistic.
I honestly thought this was gonna hurt Trae Young more than Harden, but I guess not.
But Trae
Young been passing a lot better lately.
Trae Young got a squad though. He got Cam Reddish giving him 19 off the bench.
Cam Reddish nice.
He looked good too this year. I ain't
about
gonna
time, bro. They weren't giving him no tick at first.
He looked real good. He was injured last year. He looked real good.
I'm glad to see Cam out there.
He was a good player, man. He was a player.
Where they gonna send him next year?
I don't think they need to trade him. I
don't think they can hold him though.
Nowhere. They gonna keep
Jared, why you trying to trade everybody?
I don't think they can hold him though. They gotta hold too many players.
That's Jones.
Why Jones want to trade? He sound like Jared.
I don't think. I'm just saying how they gonna hold everybody they got. They got a lot of talent on that team, and you can't hold everybody. So you got to make a choice. Who you gonna get rid of?
They talking about trading Cam though while his stock is high.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
To where?
Look,
I don't know. Just if you can get any team to overpay for him right now because he's young.
I would take him.
I ain't glad he go to the.
If I was the Lakers,
the Raptors,
I would take him. If I was the Lakers, I would take him.
You gotta understand, Reddish was a first round pick. You ain't getting him for the low.
What you gotta give up for him?
I ain't gonna lie. If he go to the
Warriors, they need to trade Big O.
That's for his career. If he go to the Warriors, it might be a wrap.
Nah, he gonna be on the bench going to the Warriors. He might as well not
That's
go there.
That's good though. He could be like Clay.
Oh, Cam Reddish?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he would start.
He can
over
shoot.
Wiggins.
He can shoot like a motherfucker.
Yeah, over Wiggins.
Bro,
come on.
If he was on that right now, he would start over that nigga.
I would say Wiggins is acclimated to that
man. Wiggins
system,
got no motor, man. He got no motor.
If Atlanta had the cap space, I would give up Wiggins and get Gallinari and Cam Reddish.
Fact.
Nah, see, the Warriors have brainwashed Wiggins to be Harrison Barnes. They're not doing that.
Right.
That's his job right now.
Like
yeah, they got him to fit the system already.
He got no motor.
Wiggins, but y'all got to think about the.
You don't need it. You got Steph.
Wiggins would be nice with Trae Young. With Trae Young passing the ability when they open in the open court, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it would. It would.
It would be nice in the open court.
See, Wiggins, he got to run, man. He got to go transition for him. He's not he's not that type.
A half court player.
You know.
Yeah.
I seen him playing college, man. He wasn't that great. He was disappointing in college.
Yeah, up Kansas.
Yes, he was very disappointing.
He was. No, you know who I'm watching this year, college. Y'all gotta watch Memphis this year.
He still put up numbers. It just wasn't, you know.
I know. I'm gonna be watching because they got him money. Yeah,
that's my man's right there.
And the other boy, the other boy who
Jalen
Gonzaga, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you talking about the big white boy? Yeah.
You know what's good with the Warriors, man? Jordan Poole, man. He looking good. He looks really good.
No, that preseason had him looking like the second coming or somebody.
You could tell he been working out with Steph Curry for sure.
Yeah, because he's taking Steph shots. If you look at the shots he takes,
and he's quick off the dribble right now.
That's why did you see that play?
If Cam Reddish go to the Warriors, that'd be better for him career.
Steph hit the little young guy at the top of the.
Oh, Davion. No, I saw one play, but it was somebody had a compilation. I saw like 8 different clips where he was cooking them, so I didn't know which one it was. I gotta find it. That specific.
How the Rockets doing?
It was like he was coming across half court.
Damn.
They gonna be there for a minute, man.
Now I gotta see it.
Like
I'm gonna find it
closer to the sideline. He was like closer to the sideline, coming up half court, and he like hit him real.
How's that? This shit, Jalen Green, man. He can get buckets, man. Jalen Green can get
out of there. Yeah, I like him too. I like him too.
Yeah, he's gonna be solid. You know who took a step back? I think he kind. Well, I'm not gonna say he fell off, but I expected more out of Kevin Porter so far. He
Yeah,
had one good game, but he hasn't really been cooking like I know he can cook.
Yeah.
Ain't he the one with the good size?
Yeah. He like they got him listed as a point guard or small forward, which is weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His size is nice. He could just fit.
I'm not comparing to James Harden, but he does have that kind of, lefty type of game.
Maybe. I don't watch him enough to know.
Yeah, he got game. I ain't gonna lie. He got game. He dropped 50 last year.
It's looking like James Harden, a 15-point per game scorer without the fouls. That's what it's
what
looking like.
I told you. I think it's the new norm, bro.
Come on.
It's looking like.
This is the new norm, bro. Hey, bro. All right, look at it like this. Take away 12 free throws out his game. If he how much he averaged last year?
Take 12 free throws. Take 20 out of him.
No, he averaged 12 free throws last year.
Damn.
So how many did he average last year?
So let me pull up last year. James Harden averaged. You said free throws a game?
Mm-hmm. No, points.
Oh, points. He averaged 24 points a game last year.
So he would average 12.
So hold on. So last year,
my God.
He was hurt a lot last year, man.
No, we not doing
this
that.
This year, he's only averaging 16 points.
Yeah, man, putting up Lonzo numbers, bro.
Lonzo gave me 6 tonight. I'm very disappointed.
Hold on, Lonzo's gonna be 10, 6, and 6 this year, man.
Disrespectful.
That's all he needs to do. That's all he needs to do.
He gonna get at least 9 assists. He got to get more than that.
He's not, bro. Lonzo's not averaging 9 assists.
I mean,
if
he's
he
not
don't,
gonna get
we not
9
gonna
assists
do
if he's
good.
not involved.
Hold on, y'all two
numbers?
top scorers are ball stoppers. How is he gonna average 9 assists?
He's not gonna average.
I mean, they could be ball stoppers, but I'm sorry. I'm tired of seeing Lonzo run up the court, pass, and stand in the corner.
That's what
I'm saying.
That's his.
He
That's
can do more. He can set screens.
No, he
he can
can't.
do more.
But every time you put him in the game, like on the floor of the game where he's passing and moving the ball, they play their best basketball.
Yeah, I know. That's facilitating.
That's true.
He's not gonna be playmaking, getting 15.
Because he be missing some threes. Yeah, I be watching. And I be like, bro, you still missing them
10,
threes?
6, and 6 this year with close to top 3 defensive player of the year candidate.
Yeah. I say 3. I say he gonna be like 12. I give him 12.
Man, not
He's
getting
standing on that 10, 6, and 6.
I said defensive player.
What up, True?
Oh, what up, man?
What's up, True?
Is that true?
It sounded like he woke up out of his sleep.
Man, we ain't doing that, man. Defensive player of the year candidate. Come on,
Hey,
y'all.
we
He
talking
whooping
about
ass
on
on defense.
No,
Yeah,
Lonzo's
Lonzo's
talking about
Y'all be doing extra shit, man.
Okay, hold on.
Did you brush your teeth, son?
Come on, man.
I mean, hey, who hooping like Lonzo on defense right now?
Robert Williams.
That rookie.
Robert Williams.
Davion Mitchell,
The
that's it.
center?
All right.
That's undersized?
That rookie that got cooked
Go
by
look
Steph
So are they getting
Curry.
the steals and the blocks like him?
The rookie that
Go
got
look at-
cooked
go
by
look at his
Steph
numbers.
Curry.
Yeah, but it's only 5 games. We gotta see.
I mean, but
I gotta see that.
Hey, true.
I got that.
that's a big man.
He's 6'8".
We're gonna look
Hey.
at the defensive ratings for this year. Who's number
6'9".
True. Your
Come
man
on.
got cooked by Steph Curry too. True.
Who?
1? All right,
Your
so
rookie.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that because Steph gonna put up 25 shots a
On
game,
anybody.
25 to 30.
Anybody. He's Steph.
He still played great defense.
But
though.
Steph hitting like
He
11. He
cooked
hitting
them.
11 out of 26 or something like that consistently.
Cooked them.
But nobody can defend Steph, man. Nobody.
I ain't gonna say
Shit. Hey, I'm gonna introduce you to
Nobody.
Fred Van Vliet.
Hard as hell.
Who? Man, come on now.
Hey, he already
gonna
whooped that
sing
ass
this
in the
year.
finals.
He gonna sing this year.
That's what we
I'm
do.
just saying, man. He's not an easy person to defend.
That nigga Giannis looked like he was playing by himself yesterday. I ain't even gonna lie.
were they tripping?
I mean,
Yeah,
but
it was
Steph
like
is an
he was the
inconsistent
only
human.
one. He was the only one like out there really like going back and forth with the whole team.
And this guy's almost
He ain't really
25
had
years
no
old,
help.
man. He's 25.
I can't find my fake cigarettes. Oh, there they go.
Wait, you talking about against
Fake cigarettes.
the
Against the
Timberwolves?
Timberwolves yesterday, yeah.
Shit, he dropped 40 and 16. I didn't
Yeah,
even
the
see that.
rest
I'm
of
keep
the
real with
team,
you.
yeah, I watched the game. It was like nobody was coming with him. Like he ain't had nobody he could really depend on.
Anthony
So he
Edwards
did make
was
the
I
killing
see
it.
game
Holiday wasn't playing.
insane. It just easy.
And I don't know what Chris Middleton is doing. I don't know what Cho
He
was
put up
doing.
16.
Ant-Man was killing.
He probably shot 8 of 28.
I'm so ready for
Yeah,
Middleton to get exposed. I do not like, bro.
Why you don't like him, Jones?
I don't think he as good as people think he is. I,
What he
I know
do
he can
for
shoot
y'all?
and he
They
can ball.
saying that
He's a good player.
he a good Robin, bro. He a good Robin, bro.
He is.
I like his mid range game, man. I like the mid
I do
range game.
too.
I like
His mid
Hey,
range is
hey,
nice, but his
hey,
size
hey,
gives him that.
hey. So whoever said that about Lonzo, y'all tripping, man. So this year,
True. Hating on my point guard.
this
Playing
year
against
says
Buff, playing against
this
playing against.
is the two best defenders in the league this year so far. Is Jimmy Butler and Lonzo Ball.
That's
Thank
facts.
you. Thank you.
Bro,
Where your
Lonzo's
center at?
eating.
Hold on.
And
And I'm
Jimmy
not
Butler beats him
saying.
out because his defensive win shares is higher.
Well,
Out of their
here,
5
People
games.
love to shit on Jimmy Butler, man. They
But
love
I
to
ain't
shit
gonna
on.
front Jimmy
So stop
because he
looking at
overrated.
honestly, look, this is what it is, Lamont. If you only look at the stat sheet, you're gonna think Lonzo played bad. Like today, Lonzo played good, but you look at the stat sheet and look like he played good. He
Right.
played good today, bro.
Our team's still building. They learning it with each other. It's cool.
y'all
Like,
lost
but
to a
it's
better
only
Y'all
first
team.
5
definitely
games, bro.
got a
They not a
squad.
better team.
I ain't gonna
Y'all
say
lost to
Lonzo
a better
played good.
team. I ain't gonna hold. Knicks is a dangerous team, man.
Nigga,
You
the
said the Knicks
Bulls a
are.
dangerous team. The
Lonzo
Bulls
took
good
8
too.
shots.
They're
Oh
not a
yeah,
Man,
better
for
team.
sure.
I ain't gonna hold. Last year, the Knicks would have lost that game, but what they did in this offseason is getting more scores. So, I mean, they dangerous, man.
They
They
got
be a
lucky.
hard team to beat in the East. I'll tell you
They're
that.
not a better team than the Bulls though, but they
I'm
tough.
telling you, man. Shit,
Yeah, they just got lucky, bro. That's all that was.
hey,
It happens. It's
hey,
early season.
Julius
We
Randle,
made our run too late.
We
Julius
gonna play them
Randle,
3 more
y'all
times. It's
lost the
cool.
My
rebounding
money
battle.
with the Bulls.
We only had one big man out there.
We
We need
gonna
a big
play y'all
guard
3 more
guard.
times. It's good, bro.
Y'all had
Don't trip.
Vucevic.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Williams got hurt early. He was out. We was running
Yeah,
full
man,
like
not
point
really a
guard.
real big though, but
I
they
ain't gonna
still.
But he
lie.
get
I ain't
rebounds
gonna
and he play
lie. I
big.
was mad y'all let go marketing. I
I was
like
too.
him.
But he
He
don't
I
was
fit
like
with
soft.
him.
Levine. He don't
He
fit with
stayed hurt
Levine.
and soft, bro. So we had to get rid of him. He didn't want to play here no more either.
Because he didn't fit with the team and
Oh,
what they was trying to do. He's an outsider who likes to try and get his shot, and if he can't, he want to drive. But we got Vooch in there now, and he just didn't fit. But I like him too.
no,
That's
he
why
a
I like him in
power
Cleveland.
forward, bro.
And then
He a
I
no,
know.
he
power
didn't want to
forward.
play here, bro. He
Yeah.
telling you right. And then when we said, all right, we're gonna let you do that, but you gotta come off the bench. He said he didn't want to come off the bench. So we gave him
Yep.
trouble.
Oh,
But he doing good in Cleveland now,
So
so they
was they
cooling.
hold on. They was playing him at the 5?
No, the
Nah, they put
4.
him at the 4, but he like to sit out there and try and get his shot. But the thing is, Levine shoot them threes and he shoot from the outside. So you standing out there, it don't really leave much space around the edge for him to get to. He could pull up anywhere, but you got to do something. And if you're not rebounding as a 4 or shooting as a 4, you kind of just sitting there. And he was just sitting
How's
there a
Denver
lot.
looking, Lamont? Denver.
They alright. They cool.
They all right. I think they like 3
Hey,
and 2.
looking
So
like
yeah,
how did
They
MPJ
cool.
get 170?
Did Jokic get hurt?
Yeah, he bumped knees with somebody. They thought it was bad, but they said there's no damage.
Yeah, I
Hey
seen
Lamont.
that one. Like,
Yeah,
how's
sometimes
what
pops
about
up,
Michael
but I
Porter's
ain't taking
progress?
a look at.
Michael Porter.
I don't know.
What's
I
he
got to
doing?
check him on his stats.
How did
I have
MPJ
him.
get 170 though?
Denver's 2-2. Denver's
Cause
2-2 right now.
you don't think he
So it's
deserved
not really
that,
just
bro?
Hold on, you said
Hey,
he's
okay.
170?
no,
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 he's
he
he
talking
got
about
talking
his
about his
money.
170.
He
salary.
deserved that
His
money.
salary. You don't think he
Oh, you talking
deserved
about his
that?
money? His money.
Yeah, no, I don't think he
Oh,
deserved
hell
that.
nah.
No.
Hey Lamont.
Denver. Y'all know Denver always does with their players. They pay them early.
Small
They pay
market.
him money early, so they do that with everybody.
So they think he finna really be nice all
They're
star
not keeping
potential,
Murray
right?
Hell
then?
yeah.
Crazy.
Hell yeah.
So you're not keeping Murray?
Yeah, that's the big 3. That
That's
would
they
be a
three.
3.
Yeah, that's they
I'll
They,
three.
trade
That's
Man,
they
they
Murray.
Michael
can play
Porter
all
the
of
core.
them?
truth, man. Hey,
I'll
That's they
trade Murray.
Bro,
core.
all he
before
do
he got
is be
injured, he
big
was
and
that
shoot jump
guy.
shots.
Before he got
I don't think nah.
injuries.
Porter could drive too. He's actually he's
He
solid,
a
bro.
beast.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
solid. He all around. He could score. He could play some defense
He
sometimes.
alright.
He can
He
pull
He
up
ain't
his
been
just
doing
stats
Let
and
gotta
me
that.
be
go.
shit.
more
Let me go ahead and see
consistent.
what he doing this season.
He
He
need to
ain't been
be
doing
more
that this season.
consistent. That's all, bro. But he a
Yeah,
beast.
it'll be some
He got
games where he just won't show
170
up.
for being inconsistent.
Okay, so Michael Porter Jr.
No, he's
Yeah,
still young, bro.
He
yeah,
been trash this
he
season.
tripping this year. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, he been trash. I've been
He got
watching their
13 the
games.
first game, 11 the second game, 7 against the Spurs, and then 15 versus the
That's
Suns.
not
No,
good.
but
That's
Bro, that's
you know,
170.
no, hold on. No,
Check
I'm
last
not
year though.
saying that though, but
Ben Simmons was
you know
averaging more than that.
my my man came back, so my man back in the fold this year too on that
Barton
team.
hooping though. Will Barton.
Yeah,
Who?
Will getting
Bart.
buckets.
Yeah, he hooping.
Will Barton's always a solid player.
They've been disrespecting him in Denver the last couple of years because
Barton's very valuable to that franchise.
Y'all think Brooklyn should trade?
I feel like he's gonna get traded. I've been hearing whispers that the Lakers are looking at him.
Yeah, he was.
You know what? You know what?
I wouldn't send him there.
He was supposed to go to Philly last year.
Whenever you put on a Laker jersey, you just can't shoot no more. So I
ain't
wouldn't.
gonna lie. If he went to Philly,
Well, you don't expect him to shoot. He can defend. He can defend.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Danny Green came here, became the worst shooter in the league.
We would be
That's
beefing on
cap. That
here if
nigga
y'all
still
niggas
shooting
was
like.
riding well. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
We'd
check
be
them
beefing on
percentages.
here.
Hey, Lamont.
Yo.
Brooklyn. You think Brooklyn should trade for Will Barton?
How? They don't got no trade assets.
Ain't
Bro,
nothing.
Kyrie. Stop saying trade.
You said Kyrie.
Man, they got to figure that
Barton,
out,
bro. Stop playing.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh,
He
y'all.
disrespected Kyrie, bro. I don't like it.
Hey,
No, come on, bro.
Y'all forgetting who.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
They don't even look.
Now here's the problem. Here's the
Y'all talking
problem,
about a
man.
walking bucket
Hold on.
himself.
True said there's a problem. I want to hear
Here's
this.
one of the problem is, man. James Harden is out of shape, bro. This is his second year coming out of shape.
They can trade for Will
Yeah,
Barton.
we see that. Yeah, for sure.
You do look a little husky. I ain't gonna hold.
He's out of shape. I mean, I'm
Sorry,
not.
bro,
I mean,
235.
That's
look
what I'm
wild.
saying.
You look like.
I wouldn't say the rule changes is the reason why. I mean, but because listen, James Harden is a bona fide bucket regardless. I mean, he was before he was even doing some of this stuff. He
James
was
Harden
scoring.
ain't no bucket without getting them fouls.
Right.
That's cap, bro. That's cap, bro. Y'all don't want you trying to tell me that man not no bucket.
No.
That's cap.
Dude said trade Kyrie and Millsap for Barton, Morris, and Bol. Cut it out.
Kyrie's the best.
You said what?
Dude said
was a
trade
6-man
Kyrie
league.
and Millsap for Barton, Morris, and Bol. He's high.
No way, man.
What?
Cam Dudley, bro.
Only
Kyrie.
person that you can trade Kyrie for in that situation is Dame. If you ain't getting like Dame in return, don't do it.
I wouldn't even get Dame for
No,
Kyrie.
Dame is better than Kyrie, man.
Dame is not better than Kyrie.
I wouldn't even say that in that situation. I disagree. It depends.
For the Nets, he's not going to be
It
better.
don't depend on nothing. Dame's
still
not
want
better than Kyrie.
Because how Dame don't survive as not being a number one option with the ball, and we don't know how.
Hold on, was Kyrie in the top 75?
Stop disrespecting, bro. That list do not count, bro. They got AD on there, bro. That list is
They got Damian Lillard over Klay Thompson.
Hold on.
When did Damian Lillard get better than Klay Thompson?
How you gonna say a list that don't count that the NBA did?
No, my man made it though.
Chill, y'all chill. Lamont,
Man, that list.
hold on, wait, y'all chill.
And Bill Walton made it. Lamar happy as hell, man.
Hey, True, you got something to listen to that send you, man. You got something there.
Chill, bro. Lamar, I want you to put yourself on the big screen when I ask you this. Say it with a straight face. Dame Lillard's supposed to be on that list.
Okay, hold on.
I want to put yourself on the big screen and say it with a straight face.
Also say he better than Klay Thompson.
I put myself on the big screen.
Say it with a straight face. Dame Lillard top.
What you say you want me to say?
I thought. That's what I thought.
What you want me to say?
Hey, and say he better than Klay Thompson.
Hey,
Somebody to send him home every year.
No, he ain't better than Klay, man.
Hey, all I need to get this once I get this autograph. Once I get this book autographed by the top 75 Dame Lillard, you know I'm keeping it in the plastic, man. It's gonna be.
Hey, that's why Dame ain't gonna give you an autograph. He wasn't keeping it real on the show, man. Hey, why you didn't defend me like that, man? You ain't keeping it like. Why you gotta come
man? That's your squad, man. That's your squad. You supposed to be for your guy.
If y'all ain't got an encyclopedia on your
Dame got in over Klay Thompson, even though Klay Thompson sent him home every year.
I mean, wait, Lamar, what's in that encyclopedia? A lot of losing, huh? A lot of L's in there.
It's history.
In 1990, we lost on this day. In 2000, we didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, that man. Hold on. So
how long you been a Portland fan? How long you been a Portland fan?
That's an L's-pedia, boy.
Probably since the Jailblazer days.
So basically, you weren't a Pacer fan since you from Indiana. You was never.
No, I was never a Pacer fan.
You were never a Pacer fan. That's surprised. That's kind of crazy.
You want a Pacer fan?
No, you know why? I was never a Pacer fan. At that time, I was.
They say you modded your game after Reggie Miller.
No, hell no.
All right.
Look, what's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm just shocked, man. Since you're from Indiana, you don't like the
They
Pacers.
said you said you a shooter. You a shooter. Got the same type of. They said you got the same type of jumper.
But I got defense though. Reggie didn't have
come on, Lamar. You got defense, Lamar.
Reggie
come on,
didn't have no
man.
defense.
But
Hey,
you
Lamar,
said you like
I heard you play like Eddie House.
Hold on, you know what? That's really not a bad comparison.
You might play. I heard you play like Eddie House, man.
I'm not joking. No, I'll take that. That if I'm being honest.
You had Derek Fisher defense, man.
You want the long socks too?
Nah, not the high socks.
I never hoop with you out there with them long socks. I ain't hooping with you.
Nah.
Yeah, but I can't say Clay better than Dame until I see Clay lead a team. Dame
Dwight should have made the list over Dame. Period.
Dwight ain't on that list, bro. I don't care.
Bro, Clay don't need to lead a team. Come on now.
I'm doing my own.
Yes, he
top
do.
75
better than Dame.
I'm gonna call that shit out too.
How about this?
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. They should have waited. They should have did it at the All-Star game. That's what they should have done.
Find a playoff series where Steph was hurt and Klay Thompson was still whooping their ass.
Are you gonna take Bill Walton off that list?
One series.
My list.
You can't take nobody. You can't take the top 50 guys off the list.
No, Lamont. Hold on, no, Lamont doing his own list. Are you taking Bill Walton
Bill
off
Walton
that
can
list?
stay on the list. Bill Walton stay on.
According to my criteria, because I'm not choosing the list. I'm allowing my criteria to choose for me. The only thing that I'm choosing is I got 5 wild cards that I can choose based off personal preference at the end. But then there's even some criteria to how I choose those guys.
If I see Russ, not Kyrie.
The wild cards got to be all-time great at something. Like, for example, Rodman, all-time great rebounder. Or
He didn't make the list.
No, he did make the list.
He's on the list for sure.
Or like Ray Allen, all-time great shooter. Like, you have to be an all-time great at some skill to be part of the wild card. So everything is based on criteria. I'm not just going out there just with bias. And every era gets equal opportunity. I'm not playing one era over the other.
So
every era
number one.
So is Dame all-time great at something?
Yeah, he's a top 15. He may be a top 15.
No, he's not all-time great at nothing.
Dame is an all-time great shot maker in the clutch.
Man,
yeah, he's a top 20 point guard for sure.
Stop, come on, that's horrible. Because if you really go them down numbers, he ain't gonna be top of that list.
He's top 20 though.
Hold on.
Alvin English should have made it.
I can tell you guys right now that Dame doesn't make my list. I could be honest about that. Dame
he ain't more clutch than Kyrie.
Okay, I want
you
to
get the autograph now.
I already told you that, Lamont.
Lamont, I got a question. So, did you think Dame made the list? Were they trying to do the thing like how they did Shaq in the early 90s off what they think he gonna be?
He dropped the album, man.
No.
He dropped the album.
Why did he make it? I'm trying to think.
Because Shaq right out the gate proved to be one of the most dominant forces in NBA history. Right out the gate. Like, there was no thinking about it. Dame is good, but he's not Steph.
So why did he make the list?
He just hasn't won yet.
Dame made the list. He's likable. He's made a lot of shots recently.
Probably got good connections.
He made a lot of money.
He's loyal. He's loyal too. He's very loyal.
He's not.
Did Chris Paul make the list?
Of course.
Come on,
okay,
bro.
I'm just making sure, bro, because people be trying to slight my boy Chris Paul, bro. So
Come on, bro. Nobody trying to slight that. Nobody trying to slight that. Nobody trying to slight that dirty nigga, man.
He's in there.
I said it with so much like seriousness too.
Yeah, bro, he was wild.
He's talking about Bill Russell. He's talking about Bill Russell should be on the list.
Yeah, I said
he said that shit.
Standing on that. I said that.
Yeah, you
you too, man. That's crazy.
I don't defend nobody that played before the 80s, to be real, or 70s. So yeah.
No, but Jones, what I'm saying is, from the 60s forward.
You gotta appreciate the old times.
I gotta give each era. I gotta give. If you were a top 10 player of your era, you're making my list.
Mm-hmm. You gotta appreciate the old time players, man. You can't do that, man.
That's how I give.
They build the game.
I fuck with that. That's honest. I respect it. But niggas was playing orthopedic niggas. Like, they was playing doctors and shit. They wasn't really hooping against nobody.
But you know what? To them, those dudes were good. So to them,
and I respect
that. Like Dr. J, man, he said they was great players back.
I mean, here's the thing, though, man.
It ain't easy
getting the NBA, bro. I mean, them niggas made it. Them niggas made it to the NBA where a lot of niggas try to make it. They ain't make it. So. Period.
That's real.
You can't control who you play at your time, bro.
I tell you this though, you can't make it to the NBA, Jones. They did.
I'm telling you, his skill set is ass.
I couldn't.
At the time, the skill set.
And Bill Russell was one of the best defenders at the time. The best defender.
Hold on, no, Jones. He's saying you couldn't make the NBA back in the 60s.
Oh, yeah,
Come on, don't do that,
Yeah,
bro.
I can't make it. I can't make it now. I can't make it now, bro. I would have made it. I would have made it back in the day.
Come on, bro.
You ain't
shall.
making
Bro,
it.
Jones,
bro,
if we
I'm
put you in a
six.
time
I'm
machine-
6'1", bro. I'm 6'1". I can
Jones,
shoot. I play defense, and
if
I'm
we
pretty
put you in a
athletic,
time
bro.
machine and we drop
Injuries,
come on,
injuries
bro.
and shit fucked up my health, bro. But I was really good. I
Hold on,
wasn't
Jones,
the best,
Jones.
but I
If
was
we
good.
put you in a time machine and drop you in the 60s right now, we'll open up the history books and we gonna see Jones all up in there.
Them niggas was still tall back
Bro,
then.
I'd get like 2 rings,
You
bro.
know the
I'd get
average
2
height
rings,
is.
bro.
You know the average height was still the
You
same
would
as
get
back
2
then,
rings.
right?
I'd average 19 points, 8 steals, 7 blocks, 16
Bro, you
assists,
couldn't
4
defend Stan
rebounds.
Jones.
I'd be going stupid.
How
I'd
tall
be
you,
going
Jones?
stupid.
I'm glad you said it.
You could elbow niggas. I'd have been
Hey.
climbing all the tall niggas. Get
Hold
out
on,
the
I'm
way.
glad you said it.
Jones. How tall are you, Jones?
Did you
I'm
see the
6'1".
Did y'all see the video
You
when
was not
some
no
dude?
damn 6'1", boy. I seen
Why
you
do
put
I
the
have to lie to
fake
you
time
niggas?
on.
I'm 6'1".
You put your camera on before,
Hey,
bro. You was not no damn 6'1".
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he
I'm
did.
6'1", bro. What are you talking
Ain't no
about?
He can
6'1".
defend them dudes dribbling with one hand.
Hold on, y'all. Did y'all
Right.
see that video? Or because this dude put this comment up about Kwame Brown jersey. But some dude actually bought a Kwame Brown jersey and he recorded it. And he walked up to Tommy Sotomayor on the street. He was like, "Man, can you sign this?" And Tommy was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "Why the fuck you want me to sign it?" He was like, "That's the only way it'd be worth any goddamn thing."
That's crazy.
No way. Dying.
I respect you. You got a Kwame
Tommy
jersey,
signed
man.
it. He
You
signed
support
that.
your player, bro.
Oh man, he signed a Kwame Brown jersey, man.
But yeah, man, you could
It wasn't
play
a
for Flex
Lakers.
back in the day,
Wait,
John.
Because if the Bulls get a top 4 seed, I'm buying the Lonzo jersey for sure.
Why are you not buying it now?
Because they need to get a top 4 seed. I'm not buying it for you to just fail. I want to see you
That top
succeed
4
first.
seed in danger. Kyle Kuzma
I mean, if you
hooping.
fail, you buy the jersey, ain't
Man, I'm a fan with success. No, I'm a Bulls fan, but I want success. I'm not just buying jerseys because you want me to get.
Y'all want success? I don't know why you're a Bulls fan. You ain't been winning for 20-some years.
You a nigga.
Hold there, brother. Hold.
20-some years, man. I'm just saying. I'm going off his logic. I'm going off his logic. That's all. I'm going off his logic, man.
Too much dip on your chip.
You a Knicks fan. Slow down. You a Knicks fan.
I'm
Slow
going off
down.
his logic.
Slow down. You a Knicks fan.
You gotta check your boy. You gotta check your fellow Bulls fan, man. I'm checking his
You's a
logic.
Knicks
That's all I'm
fan, bro.
saying.
You a Knicks fan, bro.
Jones, he's not a Knicks fan. That's a Boston fan.
Oh, he is.
Hey, while I'm
he's
in
even
here,
worse.
can I
Get
get
out
y'all
of
to
here,
show a
bro.
little love for Kyle Kuzma?
Hey, I seen my team win a championship.
Hey, hold on, Kyle Kuzma, y'all.
I respect
He's
that.
hooping.
He does deserve because he's consistent finally, and he's getting a lot of rebounds. He's putting up double. I think he's
Hooping.
averaging a double hooping.
LeBron kills players.
Yeah,
I
because
tell
he
you
ain't
this all
playing
the
with
time.
Mickey.
Even with
LeBron kills young
Nah,
players. bro.
LeBron gonna destroy your stats. Period.
LeBron destroyed
No,
Melo.
hold on. Being on a good team just destroys your stats.
That's
If you're on a
true.
good team, it just
But
spreads
LeBron really
the
gonna
wealth.
kill your stats though.
Now you know what?
Unless you become a corner shooter, you're done for.
I think
I mean,
Kyle
you
Kuzma.
think Zach LaVine's gonna average the same points per game with DeRozan on this
Yeah,
team?
he has to. We need him to do that.
I mean, he
has
could,
to.
but he's missing all his
Don't
shots.
He has to.
But
If
it
he
would
don't,
be
we
a
don't
detriment.
win.
You got to understand.
mean-
You got DeMar DeRozan and Vucevic.
He need less touches.
Zach
DeMar
LaVine
need less
taking
touches
almost
anyway.
20 shots, but he's
Yeah.
only making 6 of them.
Whoa, wait.
I mean,
He's averaging
Zach
25.
LaVine.
Slow down.
How many points?
Well,
Zach
yeah, the
LaVine
first 2
averaged last year?
games.
He's averaging 25 for the season right now.
But the
Okay, y'all
past
been
2
winning.
games, he
Hold
been
up, y'all been
ass
winning.
Zach
Y'all
LaVine is
been
the best
winning.
player in the
Averaging, he
Bulls,
averaging
bro.
less points than last year. Y'all been winning so far, so that don't even make any sense. What you just said.
Right,
Bro,
but what
because
I'm
he's been
saying
scoring
is,
like 9 points the past couple
averaging
games.
2 less points, bro. He averaged 27.
It's still though. That's still. I
and
mean,
it's a whole
Two
season you
points,
talking about
bro.
versus 5 games. Like, slow down.
that's
we got
what
a
I'm
whole new
saying. But
team.
either way, though, you know what I mean.
I get you if he was
Bro,
averaging
all
like
Zach got to
8
do is
less
make
points. He
shots.
ain't averaging 2
Yeah.
less points, bro.
DeRozan
It's
gonna
still
get less
less
touches.
points though, man.
It's
Bro,
5
DeRozan's still
games
touching it
versus
20 times though.
72. What are you talking about?
Well, what about his other numbers though? His other one went down.
We don't
Like
need him to
assists and
pass the
rebound.
ball. We don't need him to rebound.
He wasn't doing
We
that
built a
anyway.
team, bro. What are you talking about? He has a job now.
Hey, worry about them bump Celtics.
Low key, he ain't doing that job though.
Yeah, bro. What's your
Yeah,
record,
let's
bro?
check up on the Celtics, man.
Y'all gotta play. Y'all gotta
Ain't
play
nothing,
us,
ain't
man.
nothing to talk about. Trash.
Hey, we beat.
Robert Williams, your MVP, bro.
Hey, I ain't know what I said about MVP. I said he gonna be defense per year candidate. That's we ain't doing that.
I ain't gonna lie,
we ain't
bro.
doing that.
True. The
Hey,
Celtics
Lamont,
is 2-3 right now.
The Celtics is the Trailblazers East. They just got 2 good players. And everybody else trash.
Hey, we ain't doing. Hey. First and
Hold on. How
foremost.
y'all only beat beat the Raptors by 2 points.
The
But this
Now
is
we lost.
bad.
Yeah,
Bro,
man, we lost
Fred
against the
Van Vliet
Raptors.
tough.
We lost against the
Yeah,
Raptors.
Jason Tatum got to fall out my top 10.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
lost to the
disappointed.
Raptors. You got smacked by the Knicks.
Nobody want to talk about that Charlotte window, but hey.
It's Charlotte, bro. What do you mean?
They didn't make the playoffs.
I mean, Gordon Hayward sold.
Hey, we beat one ball, brother. We can beat another one.
Hold on.
One ball, brother, down.
But y'all couldn't stop Kyle Kuzma?
No, Kyle Kuzma a threat. Stop it.
Kyle Kuzma more of a threat than Zach LaVine.
Montrezl Harrell
bro, Kyle Kuzma 6'10".
You know the problem is our rebounding and the effort right now, man.
Y'all don't have a real big.
Rebounding and the effort, which goes hand to hand.
Okay, so how did Montrezl Harrell dominate Robert Williams tonight?
Nigga did not dominate Robert Williams, bro.
Yes, he did, bro.
I mean,
he's a very overrated player.
Boston need a center. They need
Montrezl Harrell had 25 and 11.
Damn.
Off the bench.
Coach think he's so smart.
25 and 11 off the bench.
Even watch the game.
Robert Williams had 13 and 11. He got outplayed by the bench player.
Damn. Nasty.
Don't do that, cause Montrezl gets started minutes, but don't do that. Don't make it seem like gotta put everything in context. Either way, Montrezl killed us, so ain't no excuse. But we, like you said,
even
man,
the homie Corey Kispert came in and gave us 2 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds.
Montrezl is a dog.
Hey, they play again tomorrow.
I think it was to work out for the Lakers, man, but it didn't work out.
Hey, salute Cash Money J.
Yeah, because look who he was.
Cash Money J, hit the link, man. Pull up.
Frank Vogel didn't know how to use it.
But yeah, man, Celtics, man, we need more. We need more size though. The problem is our 2 best bigs. Only bigs we really play is gonna start a lineup.
Do you have a 7-footer?
No way. Y'all let Bradley Beal get 10 boards on y'all.
That's the problem. Is effort, man. Is the all around team effort for real. That
Cavs got 3 7-footers. Boston got 1
again. Who y'all MVP as of right now?
What'd you say? Who's the MVP? I don't know. It's too early.
I'm
about to say Ja Morant out here cooking.
No, damn, MVP is too early.
Too early for that.
I don't say anything right now. You know,
I'm giving it to
Steph Curry.
I
got watching Ja because he cooking the fish.
Who coached the year? Who coached the year then? Come on now. It's too early.
Hold on 1 second. Let me look at who coaching the Wizards.
Coach of the year, Frank Vogel.
West Unseld, my bad. Ain't it West?
How you
Scotty
not
Brooks
coaching your own team?
Bro, I ain't a Wizards fan. Lakers over here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say Billy Donovan though. You think you gonna say Frank Vogel?
Hey, Wes Unseld deserves some love right now.
I think it's the
Wes
Jazz
Unseld Jr. Man.
No, hold on. Whoever coaches the Wizards do deserve some consideration.
Wes Unseld Jr. Man.
I thought it was Scott Brooks.
He deserves some love.
I think he black.
Yeah, he black. Boy, you don't know Wes Unseld. Yeah, he black. It's Wes Unseld Jr.
He
bro.
from like the 60s.
No, that's his dad, bro.
Yeah, this is his son. This is the son.
This is Junior. Junior coached the team. Okay.
Yeah, bro, y'all wildin', man.
Scotty Barnes from Ricky.
Don't nobody know that dude?
He said, Cash Money J. You said, why did Mookie block you, Cash Money J?
He been assistant coach for years, y'all.
All I know
was
is,
trash.
Hey, right now,
Mookie's
Mookie's gonna be on edge right now because them Clippers is getting.
Bro, he 46.
I'm starting
to know about him.
The Celtics coach ain't as smart as he think he is. Because I don't know why he ain't got a big yet. That's all I can say.
Hold on, they can only get what you.
Bro, they got rid of Taco Fall like he ass cheese.
You need to trade.
Taco Fall is fucking trash, y'all gotta chill out with that shit.
I mean a big that's
Taco
7 feet
Fall is a
tall.
1990 center.
Hey Jones,
Bill Russell.
Hey Jones,
we ain't doing that, Steve. That's horrible, man.
Bill Russell.
It's not about.
All you do is stand there to paint, get blocks.
I'll tell you, it's not about trading. It's just about you need to be able to compete. And in a East Coast with like you got Joel Embiid, you got Giannis, you don't have no real big that can deal with them, and you think you're gonna compete with them. So how?
Hey, John,
you don't have nothing.
The Celtics barely a playoff team, so they know that they're gonna tank this year.
The Celtics.
I'm just saying, every time any solution or any problem somebody said, only solution you came up with is trade.
Because to be real, a lot of teams need to make some changes, and they just ain't doing it. So I mean, what
man,
you want me to
that's
say?
disappointing, man. You got Jason Tatum.
They said tank, man. Boy, they can't get.
They got 2 scorers and can't win no games. So you need to get rid of one of them scorers and get you a big, make some plays, do something. You ain't doing nothing. 3 years straight, Bo, or whatever his name is.
You gonna get rid of Jaylen Brown?
I'm gonna get rid of somebody before I keep
they
losing.
Still got them picks?
No, we don't got no picks. We got assets.
They can't get nobody.
What's your assets?
I kind of like Jalen over it. I like Jalen. I think he's a good player.
They might get rid.
Yeah, I don't like Jason Tatum at the 4. I'd move him to
I need to go
else.
after Ben Simmons.
I like Jalen a little bit more than Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
Sixers not gonna do that. Sixers ain't doing that.
I feel like if Boston can build a big 3, keep Tatum, Brown, and you add like a Ben Simmons to that core,
Them niggas got.
and that would be ugly.
Them niggas got to get some.
They ain't winning.
They don't have a big, man. You're not beating Giannis with that team.
One of the problems right now is them niggas is too
They
calm,
get Ben
man.
Simmons, that'd be tough.
Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown is too calm, man. They got to get some. They got. I need to see a tech or something, man. I need to see. I need to see some type of like. I don't know.
What they got?
I think Tatum really sad about losing
you
Kobe,
understand what
bro.
I'm saying, bro? Like they're too calm, yo. They too calm, collective, too cool for school. It's like
they be out there chilling.
Like, I mean, listen, that should be getting annoying, man.
They get buckets though.
I ain't saying that, but
they don't get wins.
Don't do that. You come on now. Now Bulls being 4-1. Now niggas can talk. Bulls 4-1.
Damn right.
Like
You're damn right. Get some wins, buddy.
Something.
Get some wins, buddy. We 4-1. Catch up.
Niggas, what you mean catch up? 2-3, 4-1. That's easy. That's
catch
easy,
up.
Nigga.
It's a new season, sir. Catch up.
Catch up.
Our coach been making plays.
Any real defense to take them out the game.
Your coach ain't been making no plays.
I think Boston Brown is.
Y'all coach, man. Billy Donovan go bad on you. It's gonna get over.
Look, the Knicks just showed you how to beat that team.
He took the trash thunder to the playoffs. I trust that man fully.
Man, look at
I'm
the
not worried about nothing.
Look at the roster he had, bro. It wasn't just like, come on, man.
He had a bunch of young nobodies and Chris Paul. Cut it out.
SGA was a nobody.
Man, he was a nobody till he got there. What you mean?
That's a fucking lie, nigga. He was on the Clippers last year in the rookie year baller. You used to be saying anything.
Did he win though? I'm talking about winners. You ain't nobody till you win something, doing something. You can score. Everybody's scoring, bro. It's the NBA. But until you succeed in winning, doing something, you's a nobody.
So Lonzo Ball was a nobody.
Lonzo Ball was a nobody. He was losing down there. They wasn't even giving him the ball on his team.
And this is exactly why Clay better than Dame.
Because I like his skill set. I've been like Lonzo's skill set.
Dame a loser. He made the top 75.
Exactly.
A loser ass.
Nah, but he be in the playoffs. He be balling. Cut it out.
Hey, he be in the playoffs. He meet Klay Thompson and go home.
But he get there by himself though. Shy ain't doing that though. Cut it out. Put some respect.
Are we pretending like
if Lonzo was a nobody, then how he got $85 million contract?
Because he fits great for the team. Now my coach is trying to build, bro. What you mean?
How he $85 million?
You say he was a nobody, but you say he was a nobody.
Lonzo is a great position player. He plays his position well, and when he gets around a great team for his skill set, it's gonna work out like it is right now. What you mean? I know what my coach is doing. I pay attention.
Bro,
he was balling on the Pelicans though.
No, he wasn't balling. Slow down. They barely gave him the ball. They barely gave him the ball. They barely gave him the ball. Slow down.
Hold on.
So Jones, watch him just stand.
So they barely be giving the ball tonight.
He had a career year with the New Orleans Pelicans. How he wasn't balling, but he got paid $85 million contract.
He said the Nets need a new coach. Everybody says
because our coach know what he's doing and said, "Hey, you gonna come in here, be useful and an asset. We're gonna pay you to do it." And he said,
"Okay." You just sound like you don't know shit about basketball, man.
You sound mad because you a Celtics fan, and I understand.
I ain't mad. I'm just calling you.
You just gotta stop being a Celtics fan, and you'll understand.
Hold on, Jones.
The Bulls are first round exit. Stop.
Hold on.
Crazy.
Hold on, Cam. We got Jabari, man. You getting exposed in the chat, man. Some Cash Money J calling you out. He said because a panelist named Jabari asked Mookie to block him because he was trolling, man. Is that true, Jabari, man? You getting people blocked on other channels?
I ain't blocked nobody yet on my channel, man. Besides like spam account.
He said he was on something sus. Now, y'all gotta come. Y'all might have to come in the live.
Man, why y'all be having to block people, man? I only had to block like spam accounts on my channel.
Yeah, that's all I really blocked too. I ain't really blocking people.
And
all the Celtics blocked too.
That was corny.
You mad?
That was corny. That was
you still mad?
That was
corny. The Bulls are overrated. As soon as they play talent, they got their ass whooped.
You said
the Knicks are talent? Cut it out, bro. They beat us in a close game with a hurt. Man, it don't matter, bro.
Y'all just beat the Pistons twice.
Hold on. Julius Randle, listen. Julius Randle was feasting y'all on the boards, yo.
On the boards, cool.
Hold on.
That's the reason why they won.
Hold on, y'all. Let me hear from Jabari. What's good,
Yeah,
Jabari,
RJ Barrett killed y'all.
Man, the reason why he got blocked because they was talking about Dwayne Wade and talking about his
no, we're not doing that. I'm not part of the
conversation.
Okay.
And then they was trying me because earlier in a few episodes I said D Wade was one of my favorite players because he was the first player I ever saw play basketball, right? So they try to play me like I'm sweet and shit. So Cash Money J is just trolling. So I just told that nigga move to get block him. That's it.
So basically, you got in your feelings, and he told Big Moogie to block him.
He kept spamming the group. He kept spamming the comments. So
Aren't you? Oh, that's crazy.
What you were saying? D Wade was ass or something?
No, he said D Wade. No, D Wade. You got to put two together. He said D Wade was his favorite player.
With D Wade and shit.
And he was.
No. He kept calling me sweet like I'm down with that shit D Wade with. And I said,
You mean his son?
Damn.
That's what his son do.
He kept going, and that shit was annoying. I don't like arguing on YouTube and shit. So
Hey, let him get that off the chest. If that's where his brain go, that's where his brain go.
Shit, I respect it, bro. I wish there was a mute button on niggas.
That kind of stuff don't cross my mind. So
and
you
then
know,
I was just chilling and listening to this, and then he talking about me, and then Lamont saying call me out, nigga. I'm here. Where is he at? I'm here.
Oh, Cash Money J, man.
He's gone now.
Cash Money J, he just called you out, man. He said you all cap in the chat. You a strong chat warrior, and you.
Oh, he got a Bulls hat on too. Oh, don't be one of them, bro.
that kind of look like you, Jones.
Whoa.
That's
See, just because we
crazy.
light skinned, don't do that.
Jones, that kind of look like
This nigga. This nigga Jones say he can make the NBA, man.
In the 60s for sure. In the 60s for sure.
You want to make it? You can guard John Havlicek.
Come on, man. If you can't make the NBA,
bro, if I can't elbow niggas, bro, if I can't make the
Perk
NBA elbow with niggas, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do with life.
You couldn't guard Sam Jones. You definitely couldn't guard Earl McElroy.
You couldn't
I
guard
was
them
they was
dudes
playing
now.
like netball back in the day.
Jones
dribble moves.
Jones couldn't guard them dudes now.
Yeah, they didn't have no dribble.
Sound crazy.
Oh, man. I went back
Them
and watched
niggas was ass, bro. Stop.
Hey, it's some people that tell you they better than modern day
Y'all giving
players.
them a lot of credit, like y'all don't play basketball.
No, hold on,
I
but the thing is that it was good to them then. That was elite back then to them.
Yeah, but the game.
How they gonna lie to their spirit and other people?
It wasn't like it was a whole bunch of dudes in neighborhoods that was hooping like we hoop now, and they just that was the best thing.
But here's the thing, Lamont. They're gonna be saying the same shit about this era.
No, they not.
Nah, the league was new back then. It had just started, so the talent was at an all-time low.
So you trying to tell me 50 years from now? Hold on. So you trying to tell me 50 years from now they gonna call this era trash?
No, hell no. They had Kyrie, LeBron, KD, Steph. They could never call this trash.
Unless they pulling beyond half court, this is the peak.
Constantly, and it stopped being basketball.
Then we might get to an era where dudes is shooting full court shots.
And hold on, wait.
Yeah, that's some anime stuff.
That's kind of a little bit extreme, though, but still.
Kuroko's basketball.
6'9" gonna probably be the minimum height in the league. Everybody 6'9", 7 feet gonna be the right point guards. Look,
you already seen the transition now.
The same thing you just said about we got Steph, LeBron. You know, somebody said that back in the day, man. We got Havlicek. Will they said the same thing you saying, bro. Right. No, bro. Look, listen. Here go another thing that's why, like, you know in the aspect of it. I when I used to work at the post office, an old dude used to got all the jerseys, and he watched everybody play. He watched from Bill. Well, he watched a little bit. Yeah, he watched Bill, Will, all them play. He said from everybody he seen play, he's from now to today, he's still alive right now. He said Will Chamberlain is the greatest player he ever seen play the game basketball. Period.
So why is he lying to himself like that?
He was a big.
How you gonna tell him he actually lived through it?
He seen a man score only under the basket and saying this?
No, he said Will Chamberlain was shooting post fade.
Yeah, he's on video.
Yeah, Will
I got that on my Facebook, y'all. I got it on my Facebook. They show
4K. Yeah, the new video out there, him doing that. The new 4K.
Yeah.
He said Will was shooting corner fade 3-pointers, post fades. From the corner 3,
hold on, I saw a video
being guarded by 6'3" players.
This video I saw Will was just practicing. He was just in Laker Staples.
I know he made a bet.
He throwing up hook shots. He throwing up hook shots from the 3-point line.
See, that's one of the greatest athletes of all time, man. He ran track and field, volleyball.
I was like, why are you doing that in the game?
He didn't have to.
Probably took it serious.
Yeah, everybody he going against is 6'5".
That nigga scored 100.
How do you know that? Did you see it? How do you know that?
And if you're gonna
They
do
have a
that,
lot of black and
LeBron
white
came in at
players
6'8",
there.
bullying
bro.
niggas. So
The average,
that ain't the same.
average big man height
You
back
didn't
then is the
live
same
through
as
it. I'm
now.
gonna list somebody who lived through it, who actually seen them play and lived through it.
Man,
I
they
agree with that.
Bro,
Man,
old
No,
heads
it
still
just
got
means
it.
a
go
lot.
back and watch it right now.
they biased.
And
We
they
don't
had a
want to
bunch
hear
of
what the
centers back
old
It's
then,
not
heads
the
man. They
same.
had
say.
centers
It's
back
not the
then.
same.
I'm talking
Ball
about the
petted.
guard. I'm talking about the guard
The
play. All that.
the
That shit
guards were the
was
same height
trash,
as
dog.
now.
But they had
They
no
was 6'8".
skill. They had
The
no
only tall
skill.
ones was unathletic.
They had no skill, bro.
Yeah, the
Guess what?
fire
They're gonna
now,
say
bro.
same that about
No,
Magic Johnson too. He wasn't a great
no.
shooter. Magic
And
Johnson
his
wasn't a great
niggas
shooter.
already saying,
Magic
well,
Johnson back you down
Lamar,
95
when
feet
we
though.
be niggas
He
already
wasn't a
saying
great
Jordan
shooter.
trash.
He wasn't a
He
great
didn't need
shooter.
to be,
They
bro.
can say
He
the
didn't
same
need to be.
thing.
He was a hell of a
He had
passer.
a great coach and great team.
Niggas
He didn't
was
need to be.
dribbling
He
down
was
Okay,
court
scoring.
then
with
Bill
one
Russell was a
hand.
hell
That
of a
shit was
defender.
phony, dude.
Bro, he was
But yeah,
playing like, all right,
I'm
bro.
trying to tell y'all
Did
niggas
you
gonna say
see
the
Bill?
same thing
Did you
about this
see
era
Bill
though.
Russell play?
Y'all go
He was a
watch.
hell of a
It's
defender. He
no
used to block
like, bro.
shots.
How
Did you
much
see
better
Bill
can
Russell play though?
basketball get
I
from
mean,
right now, bro?
LeBron is
Shit,
peak human though.
shit.
Come
You
on,
So it's
think?
bro.
hard to
Hold
say
up.
people gonna be like much
You
better.
think Steph Curry? You think Steph Curry gonna be the only one that even gonna be shooting like that in
I
years to
never
come?
Yeah.
said that, but I'm saying,
Picture,
how
picture,
much can basketball get from right now, bro?
picture a taller version of
It will be
that
years
has
before we
Steph
see another
Curry.
Steph. We
Hold
might
on.
It
not see
already
one.
happened right now.
Oh,
You already got
it's
point
called
guard.
Klay
No,
Thompson.
I
Hey,
never
did
said
anybody buy
Pete,
Doge or Sheba?
I
No.
bought Sheba.
And
yeah,
unless
I
they're
got Sheba
If
and
you
Doge.
bought
I got
Sheba,
a
you
million
probably
coins.
looking nice right now, man. Yes, your bank account. I mean, but I still say hold it. Don't sell it yet.
I got
unless they
Sheba
at a
and
4-point
Doge.
line,
Hold on, I'm about to check.
I
Why
don't
you
see
Yeah,
say
I'm
that,
gonna
nobody
have to get
Lamar?
into that.
It went up. It went
balling.
up 500% this month alone.
Yeah. Oh
Let me
shit.
see.
That
Oh
shit.
man,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
have to
shit
See,
get
got
right
this
scary.
posted. I'm gonna get
my
into
homie
it.
that's a
Yeah, I
win.
just see it.
bought
Yeah.
some. Remember when I bought Sheba? I bought. I bought it cheap enough to where I got 8 million tokens for $21. My buddy just bought it today. He paid $200 and he only got 2 million tokens. So the value is going up. Like that's where you gotta. He said check the Twitch chat.
Oh yeah,
So this cryptocurrency is really getting
my
real,
shit
huh?
at 1,500 right now.
That shit been getting real, Jones. You late as shit.
Bro, I didn't believe in that shit. I didn't think it was gonna do nothing.
You late as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
You
didn't
late as
believe in
Lamar.
shit.
that shit, bro. I didn't believe in
But
it.
yeah, y'all
I
gotta
gotta
respect the
become
people
crypto
back in the
savvy.
Hold
days,
on,
man.
but Spiffy, hold it.
Yeah, I
Man,
know.
I'm talking about that 1,500
I
can
was
explode
trying to
into
get
some
I was
six
trying to
figures.
get 100 mil
But
shares.
yeah, you can. I mean,
I
it's more
know. I
more
know it's a
expensive now,
little
so it's
more
gonna be
now.
harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to get 100 mil.
Nah, me and my girl both bought. We both got a gang of it.
I'm trying to see how much I got.
Girl, I used to have one of those.
Playing around.
Yeah.
We tried to warn you that day too.
Man, bro.
We tried to warn you. Now you lonely than a mother right now.
Cold.
Hey,
Oh, I got
hey,
20
Lamont, did you hear the
million.
story?
Hold on,
Did you hear
Cash
the story
Money
about
J.
Al's English?
Hey, Cash Money J. If you cash out me $200, I will tell Mookie to unblock you, man.
Damn, for 200.
That
He
ain't a
said
guarantee. But hold on,
he just
though.
said I'm about to cash out Mookie 200 to unblock me because Jabari in his feelings. He
Oh
supports
my
Gabe.
God.
Bro, you gonna get
Hey,
demonetized
hold on. I
talking
ain't
like
gonna
that
hold
about
on.
Gabe.
Hey, Lamar, don't feel bad. Somebody came on True trying to cram because they didn't have a wrench and one cool P had one.
Oh, don't do that. Oh shit.
Bro, the
That
white
wrench
people
is
like
life.
you,
I ain't
Wade,
say
bro.
the
You better
name.
stop talking on his name.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah.
Who did that? Who did that?
You know who it is, Lamar. Don't do that, man.
That
Somebody
wrench is
crying about a
life.
wrench?
I ain't no
Oh,
snitch. I ain't
anti?
say no. Nah, I wasn't anti.
You know who said that shit, Lamar, man.
Not a wrench? Bees?
No, and they bees. Bees ain't gonna
We talk
crap out
about
of
hit.
the wrench.
We
Bees
talk
got a
about
wrench though.
extreme.
Bees in my Hall of Fame, Lamont. So
I can't think of nobody who cried like that then.
Yeah, he really cried. Like, I
Extreme.
can't believe Lamar ain't give me no wrench,
hold
but
on, hey Lamar, just
Hold
listen.
on. Hold on. Somebody went in the True channel crying
yeah.
that I didn't give him a wrench on my channel?
And he cried that one cool P had one, and what's the other girl? Natalie got one. Natalie.
Lamar,
I'll tell you, Extreme
Ooh.
said it. Extreme said it.
Extreme don't deserve no wrench.
That was me, bro.
Remember, hold on, Lamont. Remember, I said I
It
put
was
my wrench
somebody.
online. Hold on, remember we posted the debate. I put my wrench online.
Yeah. Extreme hasn't done nothing to deserve a wrench.
Hey, these fake cigarettes kind of nice though.
What?
E6. He's smoking an E. He's stressing out so bad over his girl. He's smoking.
Nah. It's not. It's like it's like healthy. It's healthy shit for your lungs.
Another one will
That
come.
was random, bro.
Nah. It's healthy shit for your lungs, but it's like
Dude, what you mean healthy shit for your lungs?
It's
another one
basil.
will come.
Listen, I'm gonna
Just
tell
so
you,
you know.
bro. It's basil. It's basil, licorice, turmeric, Indian, some shit, clove. You feel me? Indian cinnamon and some tendu leaves. Like it's healthy
It's
shit
crack,
for you
nigga.
to smoke, bro. Like it's cool and it helps you helps your lungs. So I've been on that lately just to get over the weed shit. You feel me?
Come on,
Oh,
man.
I can't wait till my Sheba go crazy, man.
Yo, I'm
How
about
many
to
shares you got, Lamont?
I got 16 million.
I
You're
got
not about
20.
to lose to the Jazz.
Yeah, I got a million.
I
Hold
was
on, a
trying to
million's
get
cool
100
too because
million.
look, the thing is, if that thing hit 50 cent or like 30 cent, I'm selling so quick, bro. That's
I don't know if
bro.
I don't know if I quit my job or
it's a couple million though.
I
You
don't
can
know.
take a break for a little bit and chill.
Yeah. Shit, you could use that money to invest in more.
First of all, y'all wouldn't even know.
Hold on, but true, you honestly could take $1 million if you put it in the right. If you put it in the right type of savings account, you could just live off the interest.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm getting out the army though. Nah, for real though. Like
you a cook?
Nah, yo, I ain't no cook.
Hey, the Air Force ain't taking the vaccine, bro. You taking the vaccine?
That's a real job. That's a real job in the army, but nah, I ain't no cook.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, what is you though? What is your job?
I'm a 12 kilo. I just figure that out, man.
What's that? Washing
what does
clothes?
that mean, bro?
What's that?
I
Washing
just
clothes?
figure that out, man.
That's washing clothes.
He can't tell you no information, y'all. Can't tell y'all that information. He don't post it.
I can't tell you. I can't tell y'all.
You be washing laundry?
Oh no, you not.
Bro, you fixing tanks?
Nah, he cleaning toilets, man.
Don't do that, yo. Don't do that, bro.
So you environmental service?
Are you using? Hey, true. You using the toothbrush, man?
Nah, it's the reason why Lamont.
He said you
said
Forrest
that.
Gump out there, boy. He said you Forrest Gump.
Hold on, true. Am I wrong? No.
Nah.
Okay, so you saying if somebody's toilet get messed up, you ain't gonna be showing up?
Oh, so you a plumber?
That's crazy.
It's all right, bro. You protecting the country, bro. I give you the respect.
Hey, do it get bad, disrespectful bad?
Look, how they gonna protect the world if they can't clean toilets?
Do they be back in the toilets? I know that military food be back in the toilets.
But here's the thing, though, right?
The military girls be throwing it back.
Toothbrush or they give you a scrubber?
Hell no, hold on, nigga.
You got a toothbrush, man.
Hold on.
Military a hoe.
Hold on. I am a plumber. MOS. That's my MOS. I'm a plumber. But
how Lamont knew that you was a plumber though?
Yeah, Al Bundy head ass boy.
But
he looked it up. Hey,
you out here like he shoots. I'm gonna be honest though.
No, they had you at the White House cleaning the toilet.
No, hold on, no.
It was washing Donald Trump toilet.
You in there cleaning the royal toilet. Boy.
To be real though, I ain't done no plumbing since I went to school for AIT.
Well, I ain't finna leave my family.
So they just have you like just doing like basic stuff.
Plumbers. Well, I'm basically I'm an engineer. Basically in the army, I'm classified as an engineer. So
okay.
I'm an engineer. The unit I'm in.
So you check the alternator on the toilet?
Huh? We ain't doing that.
Shit, how long you been in the army, man? How long you been in there?
You do the installing and shit of the like
2019.
So you like install where people go to the bathroom and shit when y'all go to new places.
Listen, Jones, I haven't done any plumbing work since I've been in the army, since I did tech school. At all. I ain't never.
Ain't nothing wrong if you do it, man. Shit.
Bro, toilets are actually complex.
I respect that shit, bro. Because plumbers making 22 hours.
What? SB roll?
That's a solid career, bro.
Doug, stop playing with my man. Doug, you model, Doug, with the lotion on, Doug. The baby oil, Doug. You a porn star, Doug. Stop playing with my man, Doug. Stop playing with my man's profession, Doug. You model with the baby oil on, Doug. Stop playing with my man. Doug.
Bro, I'm not the nigga playing with him. I respect what he do. I know niggas in the military. What you talking about? I got a lot of respect for them, bro. And I know plumbers make money. They get like 22 an hour, bro. So I'm not mad at that.
Stop playing with my man.
That's why I was asking him because I'm like, if that's really what you do you like set up when they go places? Do you set up the shit or what?
But that's what you're not. You're not. Hold on. You're not listening.
Hey, True, call him baby.
Hey, somebody in the comments said the royal toilet is clean, Your
Hold
Highness.
on. But here's the thing, though. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. I haven't done no plumbing work since I've been in the army.
Yo, y'all niggas crazy, y'all. Stop playing with
y'all got a wrong crime.
They're violating.
Stop, bro.
So he an engineer basically. That's it.
And you baby oil, you miling, Doug. Stop playing with
Does that make you happy or something to say that? Cool, nigga. Okay, nigga.
I want to hear this job title though.
You feel me? That's why I'm trying to have this nigga explain what he do, nigga. Like what?
Hey, wait.
It gotta make sense because he said nah.
Oil model.
I'm saying, I'm like,
Sure, I got a real question though. Hold on. Which one of these models do you?
Man, this man Lamar is crazy.
We ain't doing that. I ain't done none of that, bro.
It's violating, man.
I ain't done none of that, man.
Hey, chill, bro.
Hold on. Look at this picture right here. You see the Army dudes? Look.
That's true, right there.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, that's crazy.
That's not even army. That's not even army. Hold on. That's not even
That's
army.
Russian.
That's not even army. Don't do that. That's not even army. That's not even army.
Russians,
Man.
bro.
The toilets and shit, niggas.
But they're not Russians, bro. That is not us.
Oh,
That's not even army, man.
That's it.
They go right there.
Hold up.
Look.
Lieutenant.
That's army. That's
They lined the fuck up.
That's true, right there in the middle.
That mess hall shit fuck you up.
That's a meme, though. That's a meme, though, nigga.
Oh
my goodness, bro.
Damn,
y'all
man.
stupid, bro.
At least y'all got bitches. I heard the military women.
But I do want to hear this job detail though.
Private Pal.
Oh man. Hey, true. If somebody's staying there too long, y'all doing this?
We're not doing that, Lamar. I don't do none of that stuff at all, man.
So true, you be in the bathroom getting niggas like the soap and the paper towel?
We not doing that, bro.
Come on, bro. Chill. He has a real job, bro.
Hey, man, listen. I will make some military videos, man. So I'll be.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is I ain't saying you doing this, but I ain't leaving my family to get my hair shaved just to scrub some toilets. I could have did that.
I don't do none of that shit, dog.
You still ain't let him tell us what he do, bro.
You said scrub it. You said basic training you got clean and shit. Basic training you do got clean like
you got to clean the basic
shit.
training. Yeah.
You got that Ajax. You got that powder Ajax.
So you did that in basic training, like I can see me doing this. Let me go ahead.
Like, what made you want to do the army?
Can he tell us what he do, y'all? Come on, chill.
SB crazy.
Nah, true, my boy.
I really would, like you said before. Like I said, I haven't done no really real plumbing since I've been in the army. But the unit I'm in, I'm the unit. I got carpentries and electricians in my unit. So basically, the work we do, I do more carpentry stuff than anything.
They put you in the field though too, right?
Yeah, I was in DC. Yeah, I had old M4 in DC.
I know it's toilets in the field. Nah, fuck with y'all.
Oh man,
violating. I get caught up.
I know True got a body. He ain't gonna admit it though. You know, you caught.
You couldn't tell us. You couldn't tell us if you killed somebody.
Oh, come on, man. I ain't got nobody, man.
Boy, it was this one girl I know now. She told me straight up she had like 8. I'm like, yo, let me go ahead and get away from you.
I wouldn't even tell nobody that even if I did, man.
She said she had 8 of them things. I'm yo.
She probably supposed to be saying
Cash Money J said, "Drop the link." I dropped the link. Cash Money J, you gotta click it.
Tomorrow, so I could cook Island Boy.
Let me look at these comments too, man.
Where did that come from, bro?
Nah, ain't nobody give you in the comments. Only person got you was NYC Youngboy. He said the royal toilet.
Oh yeah,
that's yeah, they respect the job.
That was.
So what made you want to do that, True? Like during the army, man.
Benefits.
I thought you was going to say something else.
Hey, I was working at Walmart when I joined, so.
I
feel that though.
I'm glad you.
I mean,
I got that.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
so you got a Camaro now.
He said you got a Camaro.
That's what military dudes drive, bro. That Camaro.
I would never get Camaro. I would never get Camaro in my life just because I'm in the army.
Hold on, did Cash Money J pull
up?
So
it's a Dodge Charger.
Hold on. Cash Money J just pulled up. Hold on.
Feel me?
Oh shit.
Cash Money J.
Shit.
Was Jabari's story accurate, man? He ain't saying nothing.
Turn your mic on, boy.
Cash Money J, you gotta take yourself off mute.
Yeah, niggas leave. Niggas leave.
Oh, he ran up out of here, man.
Yeah, did all that shit.
Oh man. Come on, Cash.
He's
Money
a troll.
Exactly, bro.
6'9", that nigga hero. I wanna be like him. I wanna troll.
Oh, he's silent. We about to shut it down anyway. I thought Cash Money J was gonna come in and cook.
Nigga thought he was gonna scare me or something.
Man. What is people worried about? All they got to do is keep their camera off. If they worried about their looks, then they can just talk. I don't know what's wrong with them.
But yeah, the Bulls gonna beat the Jazz. We gonna beat them by 7.
Who's Uzumaki, bro? Who is Jesse Uzumaki?
I don't know. His profile pic be having me cracking up though.
What is that? Tiggy eating the glizzy?
He showed up.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy, yo.
That's how your old logo used to look, SB.
Nah, I didn't do that.
Damn.
My logo's still the same.
Yes, you did. Hold on. Do the logo. Do your logo.
Nope.
Hold on. No, you said. Hold on. Do it for the one time, SB.
Nah, you ain't finna give.
I'm gonna download it anyway and put it on the screen, man. You might as well.
Yeah, that's what I'd rather you go out your way to do it, then.
He got plenty of victims, man. He got plenty of victims. He got me on camera one time.
Oh man,
I can get back though, so I don't lose.
All right,
hold on. SB, I got a question.
Look at Jesse's logo and look at Ticket.
Nah, bro doing whole different things, bro.
That's the same thing, bro.
Nah, no, it ain't.
You just got the
It's
glizzy.
the Windows 11. It's fire.
That's funny as hell, though, man. I think I started that shit too, though.
I know, yo. That's why I always.
Yeah, you did kill him. When you first said it that one day, I was dying. It was funny then.
And ain't nobody think like that. True gay. That's why nobody.
Nah, that was no. That was
Oh man.
I want to know, man. That was a legendary stream too. Lamar be playing that shit back like 10 times a year.
What stream?
I was gonna ask you how Lonzo come out next game.
Lonzo played good, bro. Why y'all keep thinking?
No, I'm saying how you gonna come out next? Good.
Y'all play against the Jazz next?
Defensively, he was great, but offensively,
yeah, he was.
I don't know who that is.
We played bad. We played bad as a team offensively. Everybody just want to blame Zoe. The Knicks defense, everybody played bad offensively.
You cannot blame Zoe, who's your fourth option on offense.
Thank you.
Hold on.
He not nobody we asking to shoot 10 times at all.
But you should.
Too, though. Y'all lost the Bulls. The Bulls lost the rebounding battle too.
Bees woke up from his nap.
Bro.
I took a shower.
Zoe the one that said he one of the best shooters in the league.
Damn, Bees, you still up?
Bees, did you hear them talking about True's job?
Yeah, I heard.
That's crazy, man. Yeah,
Hey,
he was in the military.
Hey, Lamont, play that YouTube video. You got to hear this.
What YouTube video? You put a link in?
In the link in the private chat.
Right, hold on.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, please.
Hey, it's SFM. Citizen Lou clipped him 2 days ago. Play that.
Hold on. I'm gonna put on a big screen.
Hey, yo, B, you still didn't change that name back, bro?
Hey,
no,
y'all
my
know
name
now.
right now says my name is Anthony Baby Back Bitch Davis.
Yo,
he not giving AD no love.
Hold on. I'm gonna play
Hey, y'all listen to this.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. I gotta do it again. Let me make sure I have to say.
I think I was on that panel too, wasn't I?
No, this was on Mookie channel. They was arguing.
That's the original video.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm about to play it.
Nigga say that 500 shit. That shit don't mean shit.
Man, yes, that
Who
shit
got a better
mean,
career
nigga.
What the fuck it mean?
Hey, hold on.
It mean you
Hold
win
on.
more
Games,
games,
dumbass nigga. What you mean? What
So if your team, hold on. So you can let me ask you something. Can you be above 500 and still have a losing record?
What?
How that work?
Can you be above 500? Can you be above 500 and still have a negative rate, a neutral rate?
No, you cannot. You
So you can't. So you gonna tell me right now? I can.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, you see Steph?
Oh, that went right with it too.
I can't even laugh because I did some dumber shit this week.
Lamont, what made it worse is though when he was on my live stream when they played that
God.
video, he tried to argue that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
No, hey Lamont, somebody told this man, for example, they said, look, if you get 5, what they say if you try to round 5 up? What do he say? How he said 5 up to the nearest seed? Well, what do you go up or down?
He said when you round 5, you round up from 5.
Yeah, he didn't know, bro. He was sitting there confused, bro. He didn't know.
Oh my god,
that's a crazy question, though.
So if you got a 500 record, if you above 500, can you have a losing record?
Hit
him with that shit every time he comes.
He said he sell dope. His people be beating him all the time on him. Be beating him out all the time, man.
I know he ain't making no profit, boy.
Cold finesse.
Nah, that's
like him to get 16. They're supposed to give him 16 grams and give him 16 ounces or some dumb shit, man.
That's why I told. Hey, look,
Bro,
y'all gotta be careful with y'all takes.
16 ounces is unreal.
Hey, y'all gotta be careful with y'all takes. People get clipped now, boy.
Oh man. Oh man.
Hey, who getting 16 ounces instead of 16 grams?
I don't know, man.
I mean, if you think you.
If you could be above, if you could be below 5, have a losing record below 500.
The clip era, man. I start, hey man,
that's crazy. We got to start asking people that.
Hey, I started that trend too, though. So if I see more, hey man, give my credit, man.
That's a revolutionary question.
Hey, people like SFM need Albert, man. That Albert's out, man.
I'm finna start doing top 5 bad takes of the week. Y'all takes begin to
watch.
Oh yeah, though goofy take. Yeah, I have a number 2 goofy take of the week too.
No, it was. I think it was last week when we was all on here. It was just bad take night. I ain't gonna lie. It was just niggas was jumping out the window. Nigga said, damn, what he said. When we was asking the boy, was he racist? Remember?
On this channel? On my
yeah,
channel?
remember he kept saying white. It was never no white player. If it's 2 white players at the top of the league,
oh yeah, he said that was
good.
Oh
yeah. It was just, and then Jones came out the mic and said something crazy. It was just like niggas was just going crazy. That
Jones stay crazy.
I'm doing my show, FYF Sports Top 10 Moments, man.
Shit, what happened to what's his name? Lord Gamer, man. I haven't heard
top 10 moments. How many
Lord
moments
Gamer's in there. Lord Gamer made a top 10 moment.
Oh shit! I know why though.
Yeah, everybody remember Lord Gamer. That had me dying. That was funny. Hold on, did SB make one?
Nah, you ain't.
That live stream got that. Anything in that live stream or that specific live stream got to make that top 10 though. That whole live stream may be top 10.
Any honorable mentions?
Yeah, hold on. Honorable. I don't know if I'm gonna do honorable mention. It's gonna be hard enough finding the clips.
You ain't got me.
Anti definitely in there somewhere. Anti in there because of the girl.
Yeah, that was the Jared episode too. That beat you with the same.
Anti in there because of Sammy. Because of Sammy.
See, I never got bad takes.
Nah,
so
that Cameron Payne. That Cameron Payne made top 10.
That gotta be top 10. That gotta be top 10.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Hold up,
he was getting mad because people was playing it too much, man.
Who else? Who's another one?
He thought he really said some shit too when he said it. Like, yeah. He thought he hit the motherfucking nail on the coffin when he said that. He thought he made some shit up.
He thought he was spitting that gospel. No, he thought he was spitting that gospel. Oh, boy.
Hey, LeBron an asshole though, because LeBron said, "Nah, let Anti cook." That's what I was like. That was
hey, what about Renegade? What about Renegade?
I was trying to put him on the big screen so he can elaborate on that one, man. I was trying to get a whole little video up out of it.
What about Renegade?
Renegade Anti had an epic battle the other day.
Yo, that shit was great. I just tell them chill out, man.
What channel?
Oh, U3. Was it on U3?
What channel? What was they talking about?
Renegade called him out like, nigga, you ain't from no Louisiana, you fake New Orleans. He asked him something about the crystal on 1 street, and that guy didn't know it.
Bill Street. It was talking about Bill Street.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I really was some street, but
I guess that's where he's from. Where they got
Anti from Louisiana for
I gotta
real?
need that clip. I need that clip. I could do a funny video out of that.
Anti from like Mississippi,
He
ain't he?
sound like from
Louisiana.
I mean, I know he sound like from.
Yeah, he say he's from
He sound like
Louisiana.
from Louisiana.
No,
He
he
sound
from
like from New
Mississippi, but
Orleans.
they moved to New Orleans, and then when Katrina came, he moved.
He
He
said
was
that we
young.
leave.
He was young at the time that shit happened.
Who that's Jones?
Yeah, that's Jones, man.
I ain't hating on you, Dad.
I believe, and y'all start hating crazy. I remain unimpressed, man. I remain unimpressed with your takes, nigga. Come on, with some knowledge, man.
You had some bad taste too, Drew.
I don't got that. Hey, I say, hey, I say things for a reason, man. It's a method to the madness, man.
Shoot.
I think Go Mike made it once. Go Mike.
Go Mike have made it like multiple times. Yo. He's
in his own category.
Bees made it. Bees make the top 10.
I make the top 10. What'd I do?
Because of Bossy.
Yeah, I know that. I figured that.
The tonsils.
That was wild. That was wild right there.
Who else make it?
I gotta compile them because it'd be so much stuff happening. I'll be forgetting, and then I remember something. I'd be like, man, I gotta put this on. I gotta compile
that Sammy shit got to be number one. Then Lord Gamer.
Bro, that's Sammy's.
And Lord Ninja. Lord Ninja, that's still a classic.
Lord Ninja is a good one. I don't know if that
Who's
makes
Lord
top
Ninja?
10,
Who's that?
Exactly.
He ain't come back. That's the problem. He ain't come back after that, man.
Yeah, Lord, if you do a video on Lord Ninja, he gonna report you.
Yeah, Lord.
Damn.
Ninja. He never came back.
The will shit. You put the will shit.
I can't, but I've already blurred the video out. So, I mean, I guess I could do it, but I don't know if that was the top 10. That was just a stupid moment on his part.
Who else?
Who else had a bad take?
There was a lot of moments, though.
Who else crazy stuff on there?
I do want to say something, but I don't think it's going to be a bad take.
What's that?
Kyle Kuzma will make an all-star team this year.
I'm done.
Hell
that's bad.
All right. If he averaging a double-double, almost 20 points.
Kyle Kuzma is good. Kyle Kuzma is balling, though.
Let me ask you a question. What position he playing?
He a power forward.
So, what are the power forwards in the East?
Shit, I don't know.
Jason Tatum, Giannis.
Bam. Sabonis.
Bro, Bam is a center.
They don't do centers no more. They just do guards and forwards.
Backcourt, bro.
Yeah, he ain't making that.
Oh, so if that's the case, then shit, he definitely can make it.
No, he not.
Yo, that's hard. You don't double down on that. I hate that. That was a nasty double down.
You got Kevin Durant. He ain't making it.
Yeah, no way in hell he makes it this year.
Hey, Lamont, I got another one. What about KJ?
KJ who?
Nah, KJ ain't done enough craziness. KJ's crazy, but he ain't.
KJ, yeah. That's a KJ. That's disrespectful.
Ticket made it. Ticket made it when he pulled up.
He pulled to your channel before?
The shape up.
Yeah, when he shaved his lineup on the live, man.
Hey, you still got that? I ain't never seen that. You still got that on wax?
Yeah, that's on wax, man. It's locked in.
I ain't never seen that. I gotta see that video. You said he got the Carlos. I heard he got the Carlos boost.
Well, the chat had him heated, bro. He was like, my lining. He's like, my hair real. Put some T-liner straight to his head, man. I said, what? Ooh. I said, why would you do that, bro? I was like, look, it's real hair coming off. I'm like, damn. Said,
you gotta let that shit go, man.
Yeah, I'm not about to shave. I'm not putting a T-liner to my
Listen,
shit.
man, if my hair get like that, man, I'm just getting a smooth body, man.
Yeah,
imagine if SB put a T-liner to his hairline right now, man. That motherfucker done.
Stop it. Show your line. No, we ain't doing that. That's Steve Nash. Show your line.
Nah, man.
Mine
ain't bad.
You got that Steve
You
Nash.
can see mine from the camera right now. Look.
I see your forehead from the camera. I see your
Hey, it's all good. LeBron inspire all of us.
Put your hand on your forehead, Lamont.
He need 2 hands to put on his forehead.
That's not true, man. Look. Whoa. Yeah.
Hey, embrace it. LeBron James is inspiration.
You got a bigger forehead than me.
No, don't do that, man. That nigga extended the shit in that thumb, though, didn't he?
Yeah, them jerseys pulling you back, man. You gotta let them things go, man.
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm thinking about cutting my hair for real though.
Oh man.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
hold
grow
on.
it back though.
How tall is your girl? Your girl's like what? 5'9", 5'10"?
Me and my girl the same height. She like 5'7"
No,
too.
she's not. She's like 3
She had
inches taller
heels
than you,
on,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
No, bro.
Yeah, heels on. Bro.
She didn't. No, she didn't, man.
Yes,
She
she
had
did.
some flats on. She had
Ain't
flats
just
on.
ain't your girl, ain't you and your girl the same height, Lamont?
No, I'm taller than my girl.
His girl
But like
tall.
what,
She
inch or
tall
two?
though.
His
She
girl taller than him.
She
But like an inch or
5'9".
two?
She's like 5'9". Yeah. I'm 5'11", 6
You
foot.
ain't no 5'11".
Come on,
I
man. You
laugh
got
when we see
5'11",
you.
I
6
am.
foot.
How? I can't be her. I'm not her height. She's
You
5'9".
like 5'9", bro.
No, there's no.
We
My
see the
girl.
picture of you coaching, looking
My
stubby.
girl 5'9". When did you see a picture of me coaching?
You showed us the picture. You on the sideline when you was coaching the GCU game, boy. You was short.
Yeah, y'all team was losing, man. Y'all had you showed no adjustment. First of all, you had no adjustments.
I'm 6 foot 5'11", probably.
You had bad rotations in that video too, Lamar. You
And
had bad
you had a
rotations.
beer belly. How you hooping?
That's
You got a
cap
beer
right
belly.
there. That is cap.
You got a beer belly.
I mean, James Harden do it.
That man had tucked
Your
in
girl
polo
give you all
on.
them Heinekens, boy. Them Heinekens and casserole got you
That man
fat.
had tucked in. That nigga had tucked in polo.
Polo was
No,
tight.
I never tuck my. No, you capping now. Nah, that's
Nigga had tucked in polo.
See, we gotta shut it down. He making up false narratives, man.
Man, Lamar be off the Heinekens and casserole. He get chunky over there.
No, that's
he want to shut it down when somebody get on him now.
I'm do like Go Mike, man. Go Mike, be like, don't disrespect the host. He blocked the shit out of you.
Well, he be going for 24 hours, y'all. He be going forever.
Hey, boy. Hey, Lamar, I'm gonna send it to you. I got a gym. A GOAT Mike when the Lakers first got Westbrook and he was rapping. Oh my God, that shit was
Yo.
I forgot. I seen my phone one day, got the crying laughing.
I told you, man.
Go Mike still got one more interchange channels, dog. I don't care nobody say.
Go Mike's videos be so random, man.
Nah, Big Chest sent me a video of some crazy. I may send y'all the video.
Oh, he sent me it to me too. Should I play it? I can play it real quick.
Yo, that's
hold on. I want y'all to listen to this.
I'm saying y'all had Big Chest with the ball head looking like
Yo, B told that nigga to put the shirt back on. I was crying, dog.
Oh, this video is it's kind of I don't know. It is funny though. Hold on, I gotta log in to my.
Mr. Big Chest be getting too comfortable sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't expect.
What you mean? What'd he do?
You'll be thinking
Taking
he,
off his shirt
with
and
a
shit,
bunch
man.
of women or something.
Yeah, he be wild.
I wasn't paying no mind with bees, man. Put your shirt back on.
Yeah, he was geeking, yeah. Yo, B, he was doing that a lot before B said that.
That shit was funny as hell.
Hey, he wanna keep coming up here showing his body like, Doug, he is not bitches, Doug. What is you doing, Doug?
Yeah, that's very questionable, man. That's like kind of like
man. That shit was funny.
Hold on.
We be forgetting, like we men, Doug. Stop.
Rondo gonna bring that championship pedigree. Rondo is a dog. He gonna bring that hustle. Ray John Rondo, he's a bucket. He can hit a three, hit a mirror. He got IQ. He got game. That's the facts.
I could put a beat on that. That'd go crazy if I put a beat on it.
You know what's up. You know what's
Bro, I seen him got me crying.
Hold on, you gotta send me the link to that.
Now I recorded it on my phone. I'm gonna have to see the video.
Dang it. Hold on.
The day I screen recorded that incident, bro, I was like, bro,
I gotta log in on my phone. I can't log in.
Oh, yo, hey, Lamar, you got to go, Mike. The gun he found that video.
I gotta find that clip, man. That was funny too.
He
man.
played on the live stream. Yo, that joint was just hilarious.
Oh,
yo.
me?
Yeah, we played on the live stream.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That was
yo.
bad basketball, man. That was bad.
Nah, I'm talking about when he said looking for Anton shit, and he had the video with the gunshots beginning of the video. Like I thought it was in tears, though. Pow, 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 pow. They got a BB gun. That B looked up B. Nah, the funny shit was B looked up the gun. He was like,
Yeah,
man,
that's what I'm
that shit
saying. I
a
gotta
B.
find that video when he looked up the gun.
When B looked at the gun, I was in tears, yo. I was like, nigga, it's a Walmart BB gun, man. You got this shit for
That was definitely a max ether too.
that shit was.
Who else have been on live panel for a while? Who's another person having?
Hey, speaking of, hey, has anybody seen Bless?
Who Bless? Like
Bless
Nah,
it
Bless
up.
said Lamar said Lamar said he sent it he sent a verse.
Not Big Bless.
Yeah, I ain't seen Big Bless in a minute,
but I got his email address. I can email him.
I see.
Because I would like them to put a verse on there. I got everybody verse but Spiffy's.
Oh man.
Hey, Spiffy said he don't want no part of that.
No, hey, from hearing everybody verse though, everybody kind of went hard though.
Yeah, you know, Big Chest gonna see some anime shit.
No, he didn't. No, I got Big Chest verse.
Oh shit, the maturity.
When you had a basketball event, if everybody come, you think you can do a freestyle cipher?
Yeah, we can do that.
No.
Yeah, B's a hater, man. B's a hater, man.
Why can't we do a freestyle, Bees?
Go ahead, Bees. You got to rap first with them old school bars, with the hippity hop hop, the skippity skip bar.
Hey, what's the date?
B's gonna sound like Bun B.
29th.
29th.
B's gonna come there sound like Bun
29th and 30th.
B's gonna come there trying to sound like
that means I got about 53 days. I'll wrap my presents. That's all the rapping I'm gonna do.
Oh man, hey y'all. Hey, my squad, we 2-0 right now, man. Looking like we national contenders, man.
Oh, your GCU squad?
Yes, sir, man.
You must got LeBron on your team.
You must.
We got. Hold on.
You must got great assistant coaches.
The boy LeBron can't coach himself out.
Hold on, let me see if they put the article out because they always put.
Hey, can we give
You must got some athletes, boy, because I know you ain't coaching up no play.
We got a young CJ McCollum.
We got some hoopers. No, we got a point guard this year, boy. He be.
Look, you ain't out there doing nothing. He running the offense. You just sitting down.
Oh yeah, they got it out too. They dropped the article.
You just in charge of rotations. That's it.
Don't hate. Where's the article though, man? Yeah, we destroyed. We played. Look, the first team we played, had a 7-footer that's going to ASU, and they had another 6'10" guy that's going to ASU. Man, smacked them by 30. So we ain't playing. We ain't playing with people. Hold on, I don't know where this shit went. Oh, here it is. Yeah, y'all got to get out to a game.
I'm all in the East Coast.
We play all over. We play all over the place.
Oh snap!
Oh yeah,
y'all probably gonna play near me though.
Where? Yeah, we do. Where you are? Where you in Boston? You right by the headquarters.
I'm not in Boston, bro.
Where you at?
Why everybody keep saying I'm in Boston too? That's like
it's like you from Boston. You just sound like you're from Boston for some reason.
That's cap, nigga. I don't sound nothing from Boston.
Yes, you do. You sound like you're from Boston.
No, I don't. Hey, you know who Jordan Lucas is? I don't sound nothing like that nigga, man.
Hey, look at this, man.
You beat a team by 30 points.
We beat Hillcrest. Yeah, hold on. You see this, man? Look, man. We destroy teams, y'all. We destroy teams.
Hillcrest prep, man. They got all like 18 years.
No, they don't. Who the CJ McCollum out?
It's called Postgrad. No, this is the school that Kyrie Walker went to. It's a postgrad school for seniors.
Oh, yeah, you right. You right.
It's prep school.
Does Kyrie Walker even play basketball still?
He played for Washington G League team.
No, he got cut from there. Oh, he might be on the G League team. You're right.
No, he's on the G League team.
Hold on. What is it?
Hey, Jello finna bust that ass. Pause.
You see what we preach. You see what it says.
We've been preaching defense from the start of conditioning camp. Said Lopes, head coach Lamont Lane.
Yes.
We know that defense is something that we can always control, even if we're struggling in other areas. That sound like I say. You've been learning, Lamont. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Man, get up out of here.
Doc Rivers.
Man. Hey, listen, man. It's assistant coach job available, man. You know how to hit me up, man. I'll get my blazer ready, man.
I almost streamed our last game. Our last game, we played a team that walked in, thought it was sweet. They had a whole bunch of dudes who played with Imani Bates on his team.
Right.
So they was thinking they was like hot shots or something, man. They walked in and we next thing you know,
I hate when people think that way. Like, cause you play with somebody, don't make you get like. I don't
first play of the
understand
game because the point guard got like 12. The point guard he had like 12 offers. He had an offer from Duke. Right, first play of the game, he gets sloppy with the ball. Next thing I know, he turned it over. I said, "Oh, we about to blow these dudes out, man. We up 27-3 before they even knew what happened to them." So
is Amari Bates? Is he playing this year?
Oh, Imani's playing in Memphis though.
I know. Is he playing or he just got a?
Yeah,
Memphis favorite this year. Are they gonna be like ranked number one?
They posted. They got the top.
Gonzaga is number one.
Okay.
I did they in the top 5.
Gonzaga gonna have a squad though.
I forgot who was that Gonzaga squad though. So
hold on, he said the Goat Mike video is called "Welcome Home, Rondo."
Oh,
that,
she
hold on, he was rapping. The one he was rapping.
Oh, "Welcome Home, Rondo." I'm gonna write that down. Man, y'all keep pulling up, and I'm trying to.
Hold on. Go. Yeah, I remember that was hot. I was hot. Go Mike made that Welcome Home Rondo, nigga. That ain't his home, nigga. That's his cousin's crib.
Man, I'm about to drop another diss song on that nigga today, man. That nigga made me so hot.
Hold on, what do you do now? What do you do?
Bro, the nigga arguing me in my fucking mentions on IG because, you know, I had lost that bet to him, whatever. And I told him I was going to pay him. But the nigga he was like, oh, you should have told me you ain't got Cash App. I can't get none on my phone. My phone 10 years old. It's an LG. I can't do nothing on it.
Damn.
I said, bro, it's 2021. What the fuck you talking about? And then he said, I ain't never making a bet with you, you retarded ass bitch. Like, he just going off. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is you talking to?
Nah,
he said,
I heard it. I was listening in. I was trying to join, but I was in my car. I couldn't connect. I was going to be like, just zell it to me, and I'll send it to him so he'll stop tripping. That's what I was going to say.
No, Lamar, he told me he had already talked to you. He said, I already asked Lamar. He said he can't do it. And I was like, what?
He's lying his ass off, man. Why is he lying like that?
All right. Man, that nigga full of shit, man.
Why would he lie?
Hey,
man?
you better chill, shit, man.
I was trying to jump in the chat and be like, look, he can sell it to me, and I send it straight to you, Go, Mike. And it's problem solved.
Hey, Tayshaun. Hey,
I be want to great cast man, but he be booting people out too much. He like to boot people out.
That nigga
He'll let your ass back in.
Yeah, he's just pushing the backstage.
He said, respect the host.
He can't afford to be booting people out, man.
Respect the host.
They be talking over his damn self. That's his problem.
No, Mike.
Crazy. No, crazy.
Mike, the only person I know have 4 people on the panel. He'll kick all 3 of them off.
Yeah. You go Mike one of those people I know that will boot niggas, that will kick niggas and put niggas in backstage or agree with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he like Go Mike. You know he agree with you, right?
I'm done arguing with that nigga. I'm just cussing his ass out.
That's funny as hell, though. I forgot y'all made that bet.
What was the bet?
Yeah.
What was the
Laker Memphis game.
And they lost by 1 point. I was hot as fuck, man. I was like, God damn, bro. Now I'm at the here. I'm talking. He made a whole title with my name in it.
Yeah, I see that.
Bro, what the fuck? This nigga ain't never won $40 before. That's how you know a nigga ain't never won shit.
You know what's crazy though? Go Mike made more bets than anybody on YouTube, dog. I ain't never seen him pay that nobody.
Probably why he was so hard on my ass trying to get that motherfucking $40. I said, damn, bro, it's only 40.
That nigga Go Mike made more bets than anybody on YouTube. Yeah, I ain't never seen it. He be.
But that's not good, man. You got to pay people their money. You got to.
Shit. Talking about, I think he banked with the Walmart bank. He told me his bank. I looked it up. I said, "You bank with Walmart?" I said, "You ain't got Zelle?" He said, "My bank don't got Zelle." I said, "Man, who you bank with?" He's like, First Convenience or some shit. I looked it up. It was Walmart. I said, "My boy got to step it up, man."
Hold on, you're not supposed to use Walmart for everything, man. Go, man.
Well, he trying to retire at Walmart.
He got the Walmart phone plan, the Walmart
nigga.
So it's hard out here, man. Hard out here for a pimp. But he be having 2 phones on his stream though. Like I don't see like what the problem. Like you got 2 phones.
He said he got the newest iPhone.
Man, what the fuck out of here, man? You nigga got the same phone since middle school.
And it was his phone getting worse. I don't know what it is, but his thing remixing crazy lately. You can't even hear him talk no more.
That dude, he do gotta get a new phone though, man. I mean, it ain't gotta be like the craziest junk though, but he can get an updated phone, man.
Yeah, he had the Obama phone, man. The Obama phone back in the day.
Yeah, the remix.
I don't know what he got. I don't know what he got. That thing remixed like a month.
Yeah, the remix.
Go Mike to help him out. He says, "What? Big Ben Williams? Look at it. Who is Big Ben Williams with guns on it?" He says, "Why Cash App Go Mike to help him out?" What do you mean?
I can't take you serious with that picture, man.
What do you mean, Will? What do you mean? Oh, Lamont will cash go. Okay, that's what
People that show pictures like that can't even shoot in real life.
You might be a fake account, man. That might be somebody trolling, man.
People that show pictures like that can't even shoot in real life. Can't even hit it.
That look like a SFM picture right there.
Yo, shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, I'm not about to indict myself. Hey, did you see how it was one of these rappers, right? This is the way they indicted him was on one of the guns or something that he had in his music video.
Yeah, I heard about that.
To use a super camera and zoom in and read the serial number.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even. It actually was a gun he was holding on somebody else's video on a whole nother page. It wasn't even his own page. It was some crazy. They got him with some high tech type stuff.
Yeah,
I said, man,
it sound like a Chicago rapper.
When they want to get you, I said, they want to get you. They want to get you.
I'm a shooter for real. Come on, man.
You doing it
I'm a shooter, fool.
Hold on, that's Go Mike. That's Go Mike. That is Go Mike. He said, "Faux real." That is Go Mike with a fake account, man. Triumphant Stream says Lakers not winning the title. LeBron travels every time he dribbles the ball up court and pushes.
Is that true every time?
No, but see. People think that guys in the NBA travel, but y'all know in the NBA you get 2.5 steps, not 2.
Yeah.
So what's a half step though?
A half step is like a hop or a pro hop. So you can see guys take 2 steps and then they could take their pro hop, right? So that move that James Harden does, where everybody thinks it's a travel, it's really 2.5 steps. He's just using the full 2.5. Most guys just use the 2, but if you skilled, you know how to use your 2.5.
That's why people say don't watch the NBA because, I'm saying if you play like college and high school and stuff like that, that's why they say don't watch the NBA.
Yeah, the moves won't work in college or high school.
Why not?
Because it's not legal.
Different rules, bro.
Yeah, two steps. So some of them James Harden step backs you can't do.
You low key been seeing that 2.5 step shit for years. Like even people would for years. So it is now. Guys, people like James Harden is really.
They must have had that rule in the '90s or something.
I ain't had a rule. You probably can see film of 2.5 steps for over years, but now you see it more now.
Man, wasn't nobody hitting that James Harden back then. I ain't never seen.
I ain't seen that James. You talking about that specific?
Because they didn't know how. They didn't have that in their bag.
You talking about that specific move though? But people probably were doing the hop step, 2.5 step jump though. Get to the
Jordan used to do the pro hop. Jordan was the master of the pro hop with the 2 steps.
Yeah, so people were just doing it. It's just people didn't really notice it.
Well, he wasn't doing it like James Harden.
Yeah, but James Harden, how he doing it, it looks like it's like what? That's legal. Like how he be.
Oh, man, hold on.
Boy, the college gonna be weird this year, man.
Yeah, I think it is. Listen, James Harden is overweight because my whole thing is this though. Like, what have you been doing? What has he been doing this whole summertime? Because I'm confused because he declared himself.
He said he was rehabbing all
but
summer.
I have a problem. But this is against me. Didn't he declare to be the Olympics? But then he opted out because he was getting all that backlash.
No, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear about him joining the team.
He did. Remember, he did declare he was. Remember, he was supposed to be on it, and then he opted out last minute.
LeBron was supposed to be on the too.
No,
at one point.
James. But LeBron wasn't going. If that was been out, that LeBron wasn't going to be on this team because of everything was going on because of COVID, all that. But James Harden, remember, it was like legit almost less than a month before the Olympics. They were saying, "Oh, James Harden's going to play." If people online was like, "Why is he playing?" And he just had a hamstring injury.
Yeah, Kevin Love took his spot,
and then
got booted off the team.
And then James Harden was like, oh yeah, he was getting all that backlash and then James Harden all of a sudden just opted out. So I don't know what he been doing. I don't know he been with little baby in them. I don't know what he been. I'm just it's summertime. I don't know.
B said he's the best player in the NBA.
Oh shit. He gonna stand.
Hey, you hear me? Show enough.
He gonna stand on that.
Why you don't be taking up? You don't be taking up for him on Bang Channel.
He playing bad right now, man. He know nobody.
Hey, I'm trying to tell everybody that nigga just in coast mode right now. He just filling it out, bro.
Boy, Bang Channel may be funny as fuck on that channel, man.
Yeah, but I mean, I agree with that. But at the same time, though, last time he did that, he got hurt. Last time he did that.
I said they be delusional, but well, I ain't gonna say everybody.
They be like you can't take no bad, man,
bro. Bang Channel, I'll be crying. I'll be listening to that shit.
Like anything with LeBron, he can't do no wrong. I'm like, y'all gotta stop it, man. I don't know.
I'm a LeBron James fan, man, but I be for real, man. Like, man,
old man Logan, man. Old man Logan.
Yeah, I fuck with Bang Bang funny as hell, but
yeah, he's cool, man. I like him, man.
Art, J-Mac, them niggas.
They fanatical.
Yeah, they go.
That's the dude that's all capitals. J-Mac. His name is all capitals.
He be coming over here sometimes. I'll be saying that name, J-Mac.
Yeah, because I was confused. Cause I was like, hey, that's not J-Mac from U3.
Did I be seeing SB on there? Like, there's another SB.
That's stand on business. That's stand on business.
That's stand on business. Yeah, that's
stand on business. Oh, okay.
Hey, Lamar, check this out.
I ain't hear stand on business.
Yesterday he was on Bang Channel yesterday.
Okay.
Big Ben Williams said, "Watch how much you make on YouTube." I do a video if you really want to know.
Hey, so Bang had a stream.
You showing that picture actually how much you make. That's funny as hell.
Hold on. What'd you say?
I said Bang had a stream the other day. Said that LeBron is the GOAT because he beat the 73-9 team without a top 75 player. And me and SB was trying to make the argument that the Bulls, 96 Bulls, was a better team because they won a chip. And I try to put in the postseason record too to add it all up.
Mm-hmm.
And it killed this argument, but he wasn't trying to hear that shit. Talking about, oh, you digging for you digging for more. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to use that shit. I was like, man,
LeBron.
I be wanting to join sometime, man, but like, nah, no.
I don't know. I think if you ask me, the greatest team all time is the '96 Bulls.
Yeah,
they are.
I mean,
if you're not capping for a player, if you being honest about it, it's the '96.
They got 3 top 75 players, bro, and they three-peated.
I mean, the thing is, like, and look,
I'm gonna just go ahead and set this down right here. The 83 Sixers smoke their ass.
No way in hell.
83 Sixers?
Yeah. Go look up that team.
I know he's talking about most. No.
Yeah, 4 Hall of Famers, bro.
No.
Yeah, 4 Hall of Famers.
I know, but they
Bulls did too. So what's your point?
Man, they got Moses Malone, bro. Moses Malone.
Oh, I forgot they got Andrew Toney.
Yo, Dr. J, they smoked their ass.
Bobby Jones.
Nah.
Mo Cheeks.
All right.
Mo Cheeks.
Yeah, that's a squad, bro. That was a squad.
Andrew Toney could get buckets, man. He was a good player too. Did nobody talk about?
Bobby Jones all defense. He played. Well, he was all defensive team all the time.
How many rings? That's a 60 team got? What, 1, right? 1,
yeah.
2, 1. Yeah, 1.
No, I mean, if you're just talking about
You talking about that 1 year? You talking about
great
96
Team is
versus
not beating
83?
this 96 Bulls, man.
Yeah,
You know
man,
what? They don't talk about them as much. I don't hear nothing more about the Pistons.
That's a matchup problem though for the Bulls though.
Why you say it's a matchup problem? Like
Because of
what
Moses
matchup?
Malone. Because Moses Malone.
Okay, what about on the wings? Jordan and Scottie Pippen gonna be a bad matchup.
You got Dr. J though, bro.
That's one person. What about that? Who gonna
Got
guard?
But Dr. J was getting older, man. He was getting older.
Mo Cheeks at point guard. Mo Cheeks a point guard.
Mo Cheeks getting cooked by majority if he tried to guard.
Hey, bro, that's one of the greatest single season teams ever, bro.
Yeah.
But they don't get talked about much. Why is that?
They beat the Lakers in they beat Lakers in Boston, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit, they was really like that.
Yeah, that 1 year, yeah.
It really was like that. 4-4-4.
But they never mention about Moses Malone ever. I don't hear too much about him.
Moses Malone, maybe you could argue he a top 5 center. That's how
I know,
good
but
he is.
I feel like he the most underrated great of all time. People don't give.
because I don't hear much about him. They never say nothing about him.
They need to put more respect on Moses' name. Moses was a dog.
Yeah, but you got man, one of the coldest names of all time, man.
Was that the first high school player to come out of the NBA? Like one of the first?
I don't know if he's the first, but he
I think ABA.
Stopping that nigga, bro.
You said what?
Dennis Rodman.
Man, he ain't fucking with Moses, bro. Get out of here.
You gotta think about Moses could rebound too, though, man. He can match like Moses one of the best rebounders of all time, yo. So
he is. He was.
So you had that. I mean,
and then you had Andrew Cody, man. He can get buckets.
Moses was killing Kareem, bro. Like you gotta go look like Moses really was like that, yo.
Yeah.
So he a better rebound than Rodman.
I'm not saying that, but he can match him.
I don't know.
And get that nigga 30.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. And he get so that's the thing.
That's it? Just 30?
Come on,
they need to give him.
He can match and he can match him in the rebounds. So it's like the rebounding battle gonna be. I'm telling you, man, that's a squad.
Who had the better bench? Who got a better bench? That's the answer.
The Bulls got the greatest shooting guard of all time on their team, man.
I don't give a fuck about that, nigga.
The GOAT.
Hey, he said it. I didn't say it, but you know.
I said it. They put that nigga on the ground.
Yeah, all right.
See, that's the problem back then, man. All they want to do is fight, man. They don't want to play straight.
You gotta play dirty to beat Mike. That's all. You can't beat him.
What you mean? Hold up, man. What you mean? You ain't gotta play dirty to beat
the first thing you said. They gonna put him on the ground. You trying to play dirty?
Hey, come fly with me now. We gonna put your ass on the ground.
We dunked on.
Hey, ain't nothing sissified, flagrant bullshit in them days, bro.
Hey, that's how you know a nigga don't hoop, man.
Y'all niggas been watching skirt ball too much.
Oh my god.
Hey, so you tell a nigga, you say, man, I'll beat your ass one-on-one.
Hey, Tisha, you got
Lamont.
Confused.
Yeah.
Alex English was disappointed that he didn't make it on the 75 list. He said he's heartbroken that he didn't make it on the 75 list.
Man, Lamont, stop it, bro.
Come on, man.
Stop
it,
Lamont.
He should not be on there.
Man,
hold on.
That fucking piece of shit, Dave Lillard,
according
bro.
to my criteria, he don't make it.
But
he don't make it.
What's your criteria?
He got the numbers.
My criteria is going to be top 10 players from every decade, starting from the 60s. And then that leaves me with 15 players remaining. So then I got my 5 in-between players. That means sometimes you got some players who couldn't be a top player of their decade because they were just kind of in between decades. So I give you, for example, like D Wade. D Wade is kind of in between decades. So he might not always be in everybody's top 10 of that decade, but he's definitely an in-between guy. So we got that covers 5 in-between guys. I got 5 wild cards. The wild cards go to guys that were all-time great at a certain skill, like Rodman and rebounding, Ray Allen with shooting. So we got to find those guys. And then I forgot. I have it written down. I have 5 more, but I forgot what the criteria was for that. But I got a specific.
Oh, shit.
He said he's heartbroken, man. Like, man, he said, I'm heartbroken, man. I didn't make him on this list
bro.
either.
You know what? I'm going to lay off the Vince Carter shit, but that's the only nigga in the top 25 scoring all time not on that list, bro.
But he was playing, but you got to think about it. He had a whole bunch of years. He was just
bro. That's the only nigga. No, Vince Carter. That's a different argument. But those are the only two niggas on the all-time scoring list, top 25, not on the list.
I thought he was on there.
There was a year where Dominic Wilkins wasn't the best player.
See, he might make mine, but I don't know. I gotta see. I gotta.
He had some years too.
Hey, this nigga was 8-time All-Star. Okay, 8-time All-Star. Led the league in scoring. 3-time All-NBA. He played 13 years. He finished with what? 25,613 points. And we put soft ass AD on there for what?
Because he's associated with Bron.
That's exactly why he on that list, bro.
So this is off LeBron's success. So he made it off of LeBron.
That's one of the reasons why. Shit, I know that. I don't know if it's the main reason, but it's one of the reasons.
Bron made that nigga relevant.
If you look, because I think KD is ranked. KD's ranked 26th all time in scoring, and Alex English is 20th. Every other player on that list, except for Vince Carter's, on the top 75.
That's what Alex English gets overlooked a lot because of the era he played in. I mean, he in the 80s.
And that was a high time offense. I mean, that's a good offensive team too, man. They score points.
I mean, Alex English is one of the best scorers of all time. So,
didn't he average like 26 points a game for his career?
Nah, he had what, 21 or 20, something like that. That's still a lot, though.
And then you have Bernard King. That's another one, but his career, it was shortened by injuries.
The players get overlooked, but them players got overlooked though because
GTM basketball. So
and that
the two GTA. I said GTA, GTM.
Yeah, I still don't see how you got Dame, bro.
I don't get that one.
Dame's not in my list. You don't meet the criteria.
Yeah, they were.
See, that's what I said, Bees. I said this list got messed up because they didn't give people no criteria. You have these voters just voting off emotions and stuff, and who they like, players they like or might have beef with. And to me, this is how Dame gets in and Dwight gets left off. Like Dame is not a top 75 player.
Like I said, media don't like Dwight, yo.
Because
they should have waited for that list, man.
If you put Dame in, you have to automatically put Clay and Kyrie in.
Yeah, that's why Clay got mad.
And honestly,
and T-Mac.
Hey, I put T-Mac.
Yeah, T-Mac too.
Yep. 3 of those dudes.
Yeah. Like I said, bro, only person on that top 75 list that made it with not a lot of accolades in the compilation and that I understand why he's there is Carmelo. Everybody else, no. AD.
Well, see, Carmelo would fall into that category of having such an elite skill.
Yes,
but he also was the best of a decade too. But he also had an elite skill that was just unmatched. I mean, he's probably
Tracy McGrady too. He was a scorer.
That makes the case for Tracy.
Yeah.
I don't know what his elite. I mean, scoring wise, he was an elite scorer. Yeah.
Hey, Lamont, who better? We had this conversation about on my channel, Tony Parker or Dame.
Tony Parker.
Right
now, Tony Parker. Right now,
it's so hard because we never saw Tony. We did see, I guess, 1 year Tony Parker being the number one guy.
He won.
We did see.
Tony got a Finals MVP or no?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, people saying, because I've been talking.
Because there was a point in time in the league where Tony Parker was considered unstoppable.
Yeah, he was there for a long time. He was there for a long time.
He would get to the rim and hit some of the toughest layups.
Man,
the floaters and stuff.
Man, that nigga, you could. A lot of people. Could check Tony Parker, bro.
If you just go to accolades, bro, between McGrady and Dame, it's a joke. Dame got 6 All-Stars, 6 All-NBA, rookie of the year, 24 and 4 is his average. McGrady got 7 All-Stars, 7 All-NBA, a Most Improved Player award, 2-time scoring champ, and he averaged 19.6, 5.6, 4.4 assists.
They really dropped because of them last couple of years.
Yeah.
It was higher than that. It was way higher than that. Especially that year with the Spurs, that dropped it too.
Yeah, give me 5 more names. Like
no, we can't do 5 more. I wish we could. I gotta shut it down.
I'm talking about 76, 78, 7. Yeah, there's 5 more names.
I want to know who was the 2 people who tied on.
Who's the next 5?
I gotta shut it down.
Somebody said James Worthy and somebody else.
I don't know how James Worthy is a question in over Dame. Like, bro, what do you
think?
James Worthy over Dame.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta shut it down. I'm cutting close on time.
Right.
But I'm gonna drop my top 75 list and either all these other 75 lists, man. Show y'all how it's really done. There's gonna be some surprises, though. There's gonna be some surprises.
Oh, Brandon Roy.
He might.
Yeah, salute.
Elite skill. All right, true. I'm gonna catch you later. Salute everybody, man. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be back with more sports and news later, man. A lot going on with the channel, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Remember, we got the Roku channel coming up. Not just the Roku channel. What else do we got coming up? Man, we got so many things coming up for the channel. Hey, but it's FYF Sports, man. Another great podcast episode. We're going to be back with more sports and news. But until then, it's FYF Sports. And we out.
All I hear is yap. Ain't talking about nothing, right? Watch this. We gon' bring that pressure. Just a little FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is. I be getting to it, ain't wasting no time. Walking straight in, we ain't waiting in line. Fuck your feelings, you don't care about mine. You a YouTube gangster, don't be yelling out slime. Or you talking LB, talking Ticket TV. Ain't nobody watching them, all the viewers be sleep. 5 years in, all your subs is your friends. Ticket TV, watch the cars again. Just a little FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the real is. All know, shop don't close, working 24, trying to make the channel grow. Look at them, pointing fingers, hating on the low. You can't compete with our podcast show. Couldn't make it in the league, so we got on TV. Crying by LeBron like a little baby. You must be crazy, trying to ever play me. Or you super tough until it's time to say cheese. Just a little FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? They been hating at first, now they calling us the best. Hit up YouTube, tell them cut the check. Just a FYF, 20K sub 6 months, what's next? Woo, fuck your feelings, we all know who the